Right here on 880 ESPN.
WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York.
Got the number one pick in the NHL draft, but the men that can't seem to stump. Do something dumb, that's an observation. CLT make them need to run.
That's Lawrence Taylor!
Call them very trash, EMT for short. Wonder if we best once you peep the score. Up at the crack of dawn, top stories of the morning. While you're yawning, grab your coffee, rise and shine with 880 AM. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
All right, away we go on a Wednesday. DNR with you, ESPN New York. You know what terrified me this morning? You're not going to guess this. I give you 1,000 guesses.
What terrified you this morning? The cold.
No, I'm okay with the cold. I was expecting the cold.
Your sickness.
I don't feel great.
No, you don't sound great.
I don't feel great, but I battle because I'm a warrior because we're a show of warriors. So that's that's what I do. That's what we do. Even RJ said to me, he goes, why don't you take today or tomorrow off? I said, no. I
don't do that. He doesn't do that. Raymond doesn't do that.
No. We don't do that. So if you guys don't do it, how could I do it? So no, that's not what scared me this morning. I give you a million more guesses. You'll never get it.
I mean, so clearly it's just something.
It's something out there.
Out there.
So out there. Out on my way in, I turned a corner on the park. I was like, whoa.
Ice.
The moon.
Oh, I saw that.
Oh, my God.
It was stunning.
It
really was. I did notice that this morning.
Yeah. And I never noticed the moon.
Not like that.
It was bulbous.
It was fake.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
It looked like moonstruck.
I love it.
Right?
Yeah. I noticed the same thing. I don't know, but maybe if you worded it different, maybe I get that. When you said concern you?
Well, just because I turned the corner, I was like, I could get hit by the moon around here.
It was pretty cool.
It was a lot. Raymond, the way you popped on your headphones, you didn't see the moon? No.
I really wasn't paying attention to the moon. I didn't notice it.
Well, maybe you should.
Maybe I should.
You should pay attention to the moon. Were you paying attention to the Knicks last night?
I was paying attention to everything.
Yeah?
It's not great.
He sees all.
Yeah, Rangers might have played their best game of the season last night.
Rangers played great.
Yeah, well,
good
listen,
game.
I don't think there were high expectations for it.
No, certainly not from you yesterday.
Surprised some people.
Your Islanders with another win?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we do, buddy.
Your hockey getting a little better?
That's what we do.
Yeah, so Joe Schoen spoke. I guess we'll have to get into that
We
today.
have to.
Yeah.
We have no choice.
Unfortunately. He sounded ridiculous, but I don't know how he couldn't sound ridiculous.
You should have seen the house yesterday, though.
Well,
I didn't get to bring it up, but you can imagine. So Cassie's dad's still with us.
he never goes
He's
away.
never leaving. No, he's never leaving.
He's the house guest that never leaves.
Dog won't die. He's not leaving, ever, which is fine. But the dog is, I'm telling you right now. So Debo, which was our dog, before it got...
Debo after Debo Samuel?
No, after from Friday, Debo.
Oh, okay.
Steals your chain, Debo.
Yeah.
And he's actually lived up to his nickname because he was, not now because he's so old and he's deaf and blind and everything else.
Right.
So he was initially our dog. I bought 3.
Who else wants some of Debo?
Yeah. Mother got one, Cassie's parents got one, and we took one.
And the last one standing is
it was ours. But when we had kids, he's very jealous. He's very jealous.
Okay.
Like
so you feared he could.
Well, he bites everybody.
Mhm.
Like he's bit me, Cassie's dad. Like you name it, he'll bite it.
Okay. You want it? You need a dog?
No, I'm all set.
Okay.
So we gave them Debo. So it was Debo and Izzy. Izzy passed. She was the second to go.
Okay.
This one won't. All the same ailments. Can't see. Like legitimately walking into walls. Like,
but this dog's like 16 years old.
Yeah, but if you put him down to eat because you have to place him to his food, and he turns the wrong way, he'll just walk into the wall.
Oh, no.
Like, and you have to readjust
kind of
him.
pathetic.
But that's why I said I felt terrible. But he has all the same ailments. Like kidneys done, shot. But he just, I think it's just strictly out of like either spite or because the amount of love and affection this dog gets.
Well, I'm hoping it's
carried
that.
around like it's a stuffed animal essentially that you have to take out to go to the bathroom.
Right.
This thing will live forever. I'm convinced. Every time you take it in, it's like, oh, he's had a bad couple of days, won't eat. Boom.
It bounces back?
Bounces back.
So what happened, you said yesterday around the house? Did something happen?
Well, no. It was Islanders lightning.
Oh, okay.
So it turned into a battle, and Rocco comes in, and he's like, what's the score? And whatever the score was, I don't know if it was 1-0 at the time or whatever. And he's like, I'm rooting for the Islanders. It was like
Your
he
was annoyed?
He stabbed Papa in the heart.
Really?
He's like, what did you just say? He goes, I'm rooting for the Islanders. He's like,
I mean, your dad played for his dad.
Right,
dad
but he
played
just
for the
picked
Islanders.
Vasilevsky's number. I was shocked.
All right, well, listen, you know what? You're doing a good job as a parent.
Hey, let's go. Then we won. It was beautiful.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Rangers win. And Alex stayed up till we're up till almost midnight.
Oh, from North Carolina.
Oh my God.
They had a nice win.
They did have
Kentucky?
a nice win. Yeah, Kentucky doesn't look that impressive. They went the longest drought they've had in like a decade without scoring a field goal.
Yeah.
They went over 10 minutes without scoring a field goal during the game.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, but he's nuts. So I was like, I really want to go to bed.
Why are you being surprised? You know he's nuts.
Well, I know. And Sherry's like, it's all your fault. But here's the thing. I want to go to bed. I'm not feeling well. I'm exhausted. And I can't because this kid's screaming his face off. So
doesn't he have a TV in his room?
No.
Oh, so he doesn't have it. So where does he watch the game when he goes upstairs? Is there another TV in an area?
Yeah, there's a
the sitting area.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he'll watch it there. But you should hear him. Sherry's like, I was in the bath. I heard him cursing and screaming. I mean, you should hear the stuff that he says. It's completely out of control.
He is you know how the athlete today is bigger, stronger, faster?
Yeah.
He's you, but bigger, stronger, faster.
It's wild the way he acts. So he watches this game, and he goes, because they're down 1, like a minute to go. They hit a 3. Timeout's called. He's like, I'm pretty sure I'm having a heart attack. I was like, you're not having a heart attack, okay? He's like, I can't take this. Yeah. I said, calm down. You're up 2. The worst thing you can have is overtime. They've hit 1-3 the entire game. Don't you say that. Don't say anything like that, okay? This is your fault. So
takes it serious.
They win. He's bouncing around. Now he's the happiest guy in the world. He's bouncing around.
It's why you love sports.
Yeah, he really.
Unfortunately, we don't have we normally have as football fans here. We don't get the bouncing around.
No,
it's heartbreak, or it's like you're excited and you lose,
and then gets ripped away.
Yeah.
What do you think is worse, Giants the way they lost to the Broncos?
Yes.
Or Giants losing to the Patriots?
Broncos.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Patriots was over at halftime. Yeah, you knew.
First quarter. You know, 17-0.
I mean, you might have known with the first possession. First kickoff return.
Well, the punt return, you're like, they're not going to come back and win this game.
The special teams.
They did have like a modicum of hope when they cut it to 17-7 and they lined up for the field goal. And then when he missed the ball on the field goal, it pretty much told you that they weren't going to win that game.
Here's the thing, though, and I said this to you yesterday. It had a very Jetsy feel to it.
Yeah, very
because
much
it wasn't like it wasn't even that you just got blown out, right? Like it was like it's national television, and it's not just hey, New England's 10-2, we're 2-10, they're the better team. Both teams going into the bye. I would imagine when you're the 2-10 team, like how hard do you really want to fight to get to the bye? So like you could understand losing, but then on top of it, it was like there were embarrassing moments during the game.
Dropped passes.
Right? Well, but not even that though. Like even it starts the game with look, Abdul Carter's on the bench again.
Yeah, that's
and
the
he's
big
not
one.
even. And then I was listening to Carl Banks. And he made a good point. He's like he's just sitting there with his jacket on. Like he's not even engaged. Like at least
he didn't care.
Look contrite. Like be like, hey, I can't wait to get in there. It's like I guess they'll throw me in when they throw me in.
I can't believe it happened a second time. I can't.
Who's to say it's going to stop anytime soon?
Well, why would it? Unless you put a stop to it. I mean, now Kafka, who is not going to be back as the head coach, but he's in a really tough position.
Awful.
Because what's he supposed to do? He needs to win games. His best chance to win games is with Carter on the field.
He probably should have just bit the bullet in the first place.
And just
like the first game, like when he first did it.
Right.
What is it? How many plays did he sit out?
4.
Right.
He
should have been like, no, you're done. We're sitting you out the game. We got. I mean, at this point, it's happened all season long.
It's
you don't
disgusting.
get it. The leaders have tried. You don't want to listen to them.
It's terrible on so many levels.
You feel entitled. Let's take a whole game away from it. Maybe his thought was maybe that doesn't even work with this guy. You know, like the sense of entitlement.
I believe that he probably thought sitting him for the 4 or 6 plays is going to work. Like at least you're making a statement. You're punishing him a little bit. This is going to work.
Yep.
And clearly it didn't do anything for him.
No. Actually, if Johnson catches that touchdown, it's now. I mean, that's 17-14.
Right.
And then you miss the field goal.
Right.
So, you know, I mean, you don't even get it to 17-10.
Right.
Bring all your Johnsons.
Because all your Johnsons, and then you stubbed your toe.
He's very annoying.
Because the ball
Theo
was
Johnson. Because he's like good, but
he shows some flashes.
Yeah, but he's not good enough that he continues to make plays.
Well, he's not one of these like elite tight ends.
And then I got to hear Joe Schoen yesterday. Apparently, which is I guess good news, all the questions he totally understands them.
Yeah,
he has those on lockdown,
which is nice.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because it would be concerning if it was like, "Hey, Shane, what do you think about this?" He's like, "I don't understand the question." So at least he understands the question.
Or with the Abdul Carter, listen, bleep happens.
Oh, it's
what can
great.
I tell you?
Yeah, I understand the question.
Yeah,
he understands.
So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of Joe Schoen to get.
Good. I'd like to listen. We could spend the whole show.
I know we could. We got to get to the Knicks too. I was disappointed in that, and a little Mets today
good first
as well,
quarter.
I think.
Good fourth quarter. Second and third quarter.
Oh God, but
not great.
The Celtics are. They're fine. They're not a good team. They're playing no defense at all.
Well, but it's not even the defense that concerns me. Jaylen Brown, who had a really good game, is just hunting matchups.
Well, of course.
Which you can do when, Jalen's not good defensively, Cat's not good defensively, Kolik's small. We're not big. And for whatever reason, I think I know the reason, we just do not respond well to teams that play physical. Like Orlando, physical. Like, so again.
Well, that's the thing, and that's been my concern the whole time.
You look at the teams. Like, I mean, I mentioned Detroit earlier this year, and you yelled at me because I know it would be disappointing if you lost to Detroit.
It's disappointing if you lost to anybody in the East.
But, I mean, you know exactly what these teams are going to do now.
Of course.
So,
you know the game plan, the recipe.
I think the Celtics shot, 77% from 2 yesterday?
But the Celtics weren't even good from 3 yesterday.
But they didn't have to be. They shot 77% from 2.
I know, but it's like you were 13 of 40 from, I think that's the number, 13 of 40 from 3. It's like the Celtics, you know that they're going to shoot a ton of threes. And if they hit a lot of threes, then you're going to be in trouble. They didn't even do that.
No, they didn't.
They
killed you in the
Jordan
paint.
Walsh.
I know, but they killed you in the paint.
Was dominant. Killed you in the paint.
Killed you in the paint. I mean, you only had 12 turnovers, but they got 25 points off the turnovers. Yeah, I mean, second and third quarter were bad.
It was frustrating. And Bridges was terrific last night.
Bridges was great. Jalen was not.
Jalen was not. And they cut it to 3, and they had plenty of time.
In the second quarter by 17.
Why about the third quarter? You're down by 18 by the end of the third quarter.
And then in the third quarter, you got outscored 36-24.
Yeah.
I mean, you fought back.
Well, you're up 14 in the first quarter.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was a good start.
It was a great start. I like these NBA games, NBC games, by the way.
I watched it on MSG.
I didn't even know it was on MSG.
I happened to flip over because I was like, hey, I wonder if there's going to be a post game because I'd like to watch the post game.
Right.
And boom, it was there.
So you didn't know either. You
I got lucky. Well, because for whatever reason, my TV was on 4 for some reason. So I turned around, I was like, oh, here it is. Perfect. Then I have to change the channel. I'm like, you know what? Let me check if there's a post game. And then it was on. I was like, no, I'm not watching it.
Right. Obviously. That's nice.
Give me my guys.
I mean, God forbid you let us know that. Or Raymond lets us know
you didn't ask.
Well, why would I ask you? It was the game on MSG.
Because you told me yesterday. Hey, dumb.
When I looked, it said NBC,
you talked down to me yesterday.
Peacock. So I was like, okay. Well, I'm not going to go on the app. I'm just going to go on NBC.
Right, you talked down on me. You were like, hey, dumb.
I didn't. No.
That's what you insinuated.
I did you a life.
RJ, did he not? Wasn't he like,
tip.
hey, dummy?
No. It was
you don't need to go on Peacock.
It was a survival mode. I said, just to let you know, this game is going to be on NBC and not you don't have to go onto the streaming app. Don't
know what that's telling me?
What?
You need to not be in survival mode so much.
Yeah. Just to let you know, dumb.
RJ, is that what you thought?
No, that's not what I thought.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. But I do think that
let the ass kissing begin.
I do think that sometimes though, because you have I think you consider yourself very savvy with the cable. You have multiple cable providers.
Listen, iPad, not so much.
But streaming, cable.
Yeah.
I do think you consider yourself a bit of a channel surfing elitist. So
he thinks he's like the Kelly Slater of channel surfing.
And a generation that no longer channel surfs, by the way.
No, I love channel
it's
surfing.
Not channel surfing. It's just I have knowledge of different entities going on. And if that makes me a bad guy or that makes me an elitist, then you know what? So be it. All I was trying to do was impart my knowledge and my wisdom to a friend. And if you took it the wrong way for that, I'm sorry.
I feel kind of bad because I didn't know it was on MSG. I would have told you.
No, that's fine. I found it. Listen, I'm a big boy. I can handle my business.
Well, not really. You stumbled upon it.
Well, yeah, but I was fine watching it where I was. And then it just so happens because I'm focused on really getting the best information for the show. I'm like, you know what? Boom. MSG. There it is.
Well, what time did you were looking for post game? So when did you figure out it was on MSG?
It took me a minute. Can't say that I watched all the game on MSG, but when I finally made it.
Fourth quarter?
End of the third.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I got there, though.
Okay, listen, that's all that matters. I never did.
No, see?
I never did.
By the way, also, we're at work yesterday. Lots of meetings yesterday.
Okay.
I also showed off Raymond. I was showing off Raymond to people.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Yeah, everybody loves Raymond.
What was that?
Well, I don't know what his dating life is currently because I don't want to ask because he gets mad at me and yells at me.
Yep.
But there was a potential single lady.
Oh.
I was like, I don't know.
And they asked about Ray?
I said, do you know anyone? I was like, I have a guy.
Uh-huh.
I don't know his availability
How
currently.
old was this single lady?
30s.
Okay. So within
Early
that
30s.
age range?
Yep. Very nice. I think they make a terrific couple. I
Really?
I don't want to step on anyone's toes.
Right.
You know?
Well, I don't think you're stepping on toes by just throwing this out there for
No,
him.
I mean, if he has a lady friend, though, I don't want to step on her toes.
Right.
You know?
She would probably be bothered with
She'd
you
be very
stepping
upset.
on her toes.
Right.
Yes.
And I don't want to do that.
Well, maybe this is a conversation you and Ray can have off the air.
I don't have any conversations off the air.
Oh, we know that.
I don't like to speak off the air. Once these microphones go off, I'd rather not talk.
Well, lucky for you, we got a lot of sound today.
Good.
We got a lot of Joe Schoen. We got Abdul Carter, Jackson Dart. We got Mike Brown, Dan Orlovsky. Our friend Louis Riddick is going to join the show.
Oh, yeah, Wednesdays.
Right at 7 o'clock. Right at 7 o'clock.
I wonder if he'll interview once Joe Schoen gets fired. You got to imagine.
So you're of the mindset that Joe Schoen is going to get fired?
He's going to.
He has to, right?
Has to.
He kind of sounded like a dead man walking a little bit yesterday.
It felt like it. On top of the fact they got 3 home games left. How many people are showing up for these games?
No one's going to show up for the games, and the most embarrassing one
will be Dallas.
Minnesota stinks, so it'll probably be mostly Giants fans. Washington stinks.
Well, I didn't even know that.
Well, whatever. It's not.
Well,
it's not going to be dominant for the other team.
No,
when,
but
when
I mean,
their
it's
team
going to
also
be.
stinks.
And
But
you know how ugly MetLife is when no one shows up. You just saw with the Jets game.
It's an ugly game, ugly stadium anyway.
Right, but it's like just empty gray seats the whole place.
It's an ugly stadium. But Week 18,
Dallas.
Cowboys playing for something. It's going to be 80% Cowboys fans. That's going to be a tough pill to swallow for all ownership.
Of course. And you know they react to that.
If the Cowboys are still alive, of course, at that point, which they.
I got to tell you, I love the Cowboys tomorrow.
Take them.
No, I'm afraid to now.
Why?
What usually happens when
You see, a Monter might play, right?
Oh, he might play?
Yeah, he's
Dan
pushing.
Campbell said he was going to miss 1 to 2 weeks.
No, he's pushing to play
Him
now.
playing on Thursday would be insane. But
He's you saw that, right?
If you'd pick a player like in the league to play through that type of, you'd probably pick him. He's a freak.
He's an absolute freak. No, he's pushing to play. He didn't practice, but Dan Campbell said he's recovering way faster than they anticipated.
Well, they got to win. I mean, both teams.
Desperate.
Both
yeah.
teams desperate to
This
win.
is almost an elimination
Right,
game.
but what usually happens when there is a majority, and this isn't just a majority.
Everybody loves the Cowboys.
This is 90% of the money right now is on Dallas.
Well, if I asked you if you didn't know the spread, and I said, "What do you think the spread is?" You wouldn't say Detroit -3. You'd say pick them.
no,
I would think.
home.
You think Detroit?
No, I think Dallas is playing better football right now.
Well, clearly
And I
they're playing better football.
I also didn't think that,
Detroit's also really banged up. Not
banged
just
up in the
Monter.
secondary. I just
Like,
don't know how.
And their offensive line.
I
is a
don't know
mess, too.
how they're going to stop Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. I just don't know how.
I'll say this: Pickens is a little banged up too. He's got a
Right.
knee, but
Yeah, but no one stops him.
and
their
and
secondary's not gonna
Clowney
stop
too.
him.
And Clowney's been really good for them.
Just pick them now. We
I
can
don't wanna
save
just
the whole
pick 'em
pomp
now.
and
I'm just-
circumstance for tomorrow.
I'm a little
You know
concerned.
Ray's going to take them. You want to take it. You get nervous when it comes to a Thursday night game. We know the whole
No,
charade.
but it's not even the Thursday night game.
We've known this though, but when you've had conviction early and you talk yourself out of it, you end up regretting
I know.
it.
And then he's taking the Cowboys.
Yeah, we'll both take the Cowboys.
So you take the Cowboys, then you
we
guys
probably
can-
should lock it in now, though.
You can't lock it in
We
now.
just
told
do
me
that.
to.
We just established that we can't do
Oh
that.
my God!
You just said lock it in.
I wanted to take teams last week
I let you take a game on Wednesday.
because the game was on Thursday.
Doesn't matter.
You know what? Stop.
We
it.
would normally take the game on
You
Thursday.
can't lock the game in now. You can't.
We're
You can't-
changing the rules. If I'm doing the picks next year, if I'm here next year, which is still up in the air,
Here we go.
Here we go.
which is still up in the air.
RJ, you have your violin? Did you bring it
I
in
don't
today?
need a violin. I'm just saying if
Yeah.
I'm here.
Is that? Oh, there it is.
There it is.
There's the world. Ray, hold
Yeah.
that up to the camera. The world's smallest violin held by
that's
one
a
Raymond.
life-size violin for RJ.
Yeah,
If I'm still here.
that'd be like the thing they put on the floor.
Cello.
Go on.
I think-
was there a cello in the
I
control room?
think if I'm still here and we're making picks.
That came from a listener specifically for you guys.
No, for
Really?
Dave. It was
Oh,
for
yeah.
Dave.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I think that we make the picks whenever we want during the week.
No,
Yeah.
no, we can't just willy nilly make the picks whenever you
No,
want.
we take the pick when we feel like the number's the best.
No,
It could be Monday.
RJ,
it could be Wednesday.
there's no way that's going to be allowable.
Well, because you're running a risk. You don't know.
Well, it's not going to be allowable because there's big fancy sponsors attached
Yeah.
to Friday.
Oh, yeah. Tons of fancy sponsors.
There are.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's
You got
pro-
Amazon
problem.
involved with
It's
the picks
partners.
It's
By
a
the way,
problem.
it's partners.
Yeah, you can't say sponsors, RJ.
Yeah,
that's a shame
I
on
can
you.
I can reiterate my pick on Friday. Hey, remember on Monday when I took this team? I'm
Well,
taking
but
it
yeah,
again.
But then,
You know what? That's not a bad point.
Why?
That's
No, but
a
then
good
you're-
counterpoint.
I said it's a terrific
I
point.
guess
no,
not a
it's
bad
not.
point.
No, it's not. Then you're talking about a line people can't get.
No, but you're missing the point of what the picks are for in the first place.
Oh,
It's
God,
not
here we
just
go.
entertainment, you knuckleheads. It's to try to give the people that listen to us the best chances to win money.
The only person that thinks we're trying to give people a chance to win money is you.
That's the point of the picks,
Ray,
man.
is that why we do the picks? To give people
That's
a
what you're
chance to
supposed
win
to be
money?
doing the picks for.
Listen, if you want to try to win money, that's to your discretion. I don't think that's the reason that we actually
That's not why we're
do
giving
the
the
It's
picks.
It's the whole point of what we do on the radio, though. We're supposed to know sports better than a person that's listening to us talk sports. So if you have the picks and you do well, I mean, that's a bonus to your listeners.
Let's
We're-
peel
we're-
back the curtain. How much do we really know?
We don't
more
know
than
anything.
I'm
the
at
average
50%
person?
right now.
Oh, yeah, great.
I
Have
could be a
have
professional
parade.
gambler right now.
Have a parade. No, you cannot.
You're still
I'm
down
close.
money.
I'm 5% off.
5%'s a big
Man, it's
number.
not that big.
I could be a professional gambler.
Could be.
No, you could not.
I'd be even.
No, you would not.
I'd be a little bit down.
You're a little bit
Yeah,
down.
a little
So
bit.
what do you get? How you going to pay the rent? Excuse me, it's time to collect the rent. Hey,
Yay.
I'm almost even.
Take out a loan.
Yeah. That's
Next
good.
week. I'll get it next week.
Next week, because you'll hit next week.
3-0.
I love
And then-
that gambler's mentality.
And then your legs will be broken. Then what?
Can't be any worse than they feel right now anyway.
You worked out your legs
No, they feel terrible all the time.
all the time?
Yeah.
I got a really nice email, by the
Oh,
way.
let's go. Can we get all the pleasantries out of the way before we really kick into the Joe Schoen? Give me the email now, please.
It's a really nice email.
Is it about you?
I mean, I'm involved, but so are all of us.
Why is this? It's like an oven in here right now. By the way,
Feels great to me.
did you put it up?
No, I didn't touch it. I don't think it works.
It's 72. You can hear. What do you mean? You can hear the air.
Yeah, I don't believe the thermostat works.
Okay, tell me your email.
Okay, comes from Amanda Skeens. I don't know any relation to Paul. I don't know that she is or is not. Okay, I'm writing to you as a longtime listener.
Mm-hmm.
I'm celebrating my 1-year kidney transplant anniversary today, December the 3rd. A year ago, when I woke up in recovery, I told myself, quote, I'm not dead. I laughed out loud. Dave, Rick, RJ, and Ray, you're part of my daily routine. Always listen, even when you're on vacation, even though it's not as good. Thanks for making me laugh for 4 hours every day. You're the best morning show ever. Go Rangers. P.S. I was transplanted in Philadelphia, but my surgeon was top-notch. That's a nice email.
It's an amazing story. And congratulations on being a year.
Yeah, that's a big anniversary.
And the fact that you woke up from surgery and said a Dave line is a little crazy.
No, it's not.
It's a little crazy.
It shows that she gets the show.
Yeah. Well,
And
she also
gets
has
us.
like a weird, probably little thing for you.
Well, you know what? She wouldn't be the first.
Yeah.
So that's nice. So
I
congratulations.
don't know if there's any
on
relation.
making the year.
I'm going to lean probably not related to Paul Skeens.
But I don't know that.
Yeah,
to
but I
be
don't
true.
know. I can't, maybe we're wrong.
You know who she has a little thing for?
Joe Schoen.
She has a little thing for Dave Rothenberg.
Oh, no.
And luckily for her,
Bath.
I am Dave
Yeah, you
Rothenberg.
are.
And I'm here to tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. All right, so what they do is they come into your home and like, boop, boop, boop.
Yep.
Done.
Quick, though.
Okay.
It's only like a day.
If that. They offer custom bath renovations. We used them. They were great, including the unique PermaFit solution. That's watertight fit, which I recommend.
Yeah, I think that
And
any shower should be part of watertight.
And it's done in just one day. It's durable. It's so easy to clean. No demo, no mess, and a lower cost than those standard replacements. Take advantage of, listen to this now, the biggest sale of the entire year. Save up to $800 on a complete bath fitter system. See their website or call for details either way, and start designing your bath today like we did at bathfitter.com. So why don't we now take a break? We'll come back and we will hear all the great understanding of the questions from Joe Schoen. It's DNR with you on a Stump Rothenberg Wednesday, right here on 880 and ESPN New York.
Knicks fans, it's time for basketball. The action starts tonight at American Whiskey with Team ESPN New York and Ultra. Whether you need a pregame spot or you're looking for the right Knicks bar to watch the game versus the Hornets, American Whiskey is your destination. The party tips off at 7 p.m. and Team ESPN will be giving away ESPN, Ultra, and Knicks prizes. Join fellow Knicks fans tonight at 247 West 30th Street. Cheer on your Knicks, enjoy Ultra Draft and bottle specials, and cool prizes all game long at American Whiskey.
Bet 3. $365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply.
Okay, girls, ready to go?
Yeah! Mom, I'm hungry. Can I have a snack? Me too, Mommy.
You want a snack?
Yeah!
Got it?
Children learn from our behaviors.
Mommy, can you open this,
All right,
please?
hold on 1 second. Okay. Okay, here.
Thank you.
They learn what is okay from the adults they see.
Mommy, are you on your phone?
If you're a distracted driver, chances are they will be too. What kind of driver are you raising? Funded by the Governor's Traffic Safety Committee.
New York Presbyterian treats more heart patients than any other hospital in New York. From common to complex conditions, our cardiologists and heart surgeons are pioneers in advanced heart care, leading the way in minimally invasive treatments for faster recovery times. Find a doctor at nyp.org/heart. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian. New York Presbyterian Hospital based on U.S. News and World Report 2025 to 2026 Cardiology, Heart, and Vascular Surgery Rankings.
Hey, it's Desmond Howard. You want to win the weekend? It all starts with the tailgate. And for me, that means Kingsford Charcoal.
They've been bringing the flavor, the smoke, and the heat since 1920. No wonder they're still the gold standard of grilling. So fire it up, feed your crew, and let the smoke do the talking. Kingsford, the king of the tailgate. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Touchdown!
Yes! Yes!
staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
Dave Rothenberg here to tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. They converted my kid's bath to a shower and did an incredible job. They offer custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit, and it's done in just one day. It's durable and easy to clean with no demo or mess and a lower cost than a standard replacement. Take advantage of the biggest sale of the entire year. Save up to $800 on a complete Bathfitter system. See their website or call for details and start designing your bath today at bathfitter.com.
Some stages celebrate. This one tests everything. Every drive, every approach, every putt. Pressure builds. Resilience matters. And history waits for the bold. In June, the 2026 U.S. Open Championship returns to the Hamptons at the iconic Shinnecock Hills Golf Club. Experience the world's best golfers competing on one of the sport's most storied stages. Don't just watch greatness. Experience it live at the 126th U.S. Open. Daily tickets are available now on SeatGeek.
All right, DNR with you. Wednesday, Stump Rothenberg later in the show.
Fight through
ESPN
injury
New York.
today. It's gonna be tough. It's going to be a challenge for you today. It's going to be a battle.
Yeah, well, I mean, every day's a challenge.
Well, no, I don't. You know what I mean.
I mean, just getting out of bed every
This could
morning.
be your flu game.
It could be. It could
You don't
be.
sound great. You're on antibiotics.
Right.
Hacking all over the place.
Yeah, it's not great.
Got a cough button here, which is nice.
It is nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just need you to install one in your other setup.
Yeah, well, I'm not opposed to that. Well, I mean, do I go to like CVS and say, excuse me, where do you have the cough buttons?
No, I don't think that's where you pick it up.
No. Raymond has one, though. He's going to give it to me.
Yeah. Maybe
It looks like he's going to take one out of his back pocket.
a selfie cam also.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know what that is.
I stand by that. I don't know what it is.
No,
well, rather than berate me, why not teach me?
No, so what he wants you to do is turn it like so the camera. This is facing this.
Okay, so how am I? So now I have to turn it on and then flip it around.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. All right.
Or you're gonna have to go like around the other side.
I can't. There's a wall. I'm not kidding.
Or you'd have to ask Raymond, like, what is now? How do I move it?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I don't think it's gonna help.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay. Well, when they're ready to get me an iPad, I'm willing to accept that.
Oh, look, there's
He's
the
got
cough button.
All right. So you want to hear from Joe Schoen?
Yeah, really.
And let's. There's a lot to get into here.
It's
a
a
lot
whole
to unpack.
board, really.
Yeah, a whole board of sound. 800-919-3776. If you want to get involved. All right, here we go down the board. Joe Schoen on struggling over the last couple of years.
Yeah, it's 5 wins, Pat, and it's not good enough. I understand your question, and I'm also a realist. I understand. So what have you done for me lately? I've been in the league for 26 years, and it's not good enough. And we're going to look at the entire football operation. Everything from free agency decisions, draft decisions, coaching, execution. What can we do better? Because there are pieces here. Why aren't we maximizing what we have? And that's going to be our mission this offseason to figure that out.
Do you understand that they are 3-22 in their last 25 games?
Yep.
No, I'm not exaggerating with you. I truly believe if you put me in charge to be the GM of this team, I could have them 3-22 or better over the last 25 games.
Well, I don't know how much worse it could get.
Not much worse.
No, I mean, listen, the way he makes it sound is they have pieces, which is fine. I mean, there are plenty of teams that don't win football games that have pieces. That's not the point. It's to build the best team, not to have the most fancy pieces that you can't find a way to fit together the proper way to get the most out of and win games. But I think what he's done now is and this will change, I think, especially after what happened on Monday night, has convinced ownership that there's enough pieces to be a whole hell of a lot better than they've been. And most of this is because the people that are coaching them aren't doing a very good job.
Clearly not.
Yeah.
But it could be both.
It could be both. But, I mean, I also understand that there are players that in their first year look like, hey, these look like they're going to be good players. And then by year 2, you're like, well, this guy stinks now. Like, so I think there is probably some of that goes on.
How about the guy that was a Giant that they cut, that New England picked up, and now he's making legitimate plays for them?
Yeah.
I mean, how about that?
But I also think it's different. I mean, look what Quinn Williams looks like now with the
I get it.
The Dallas Cowboys. So
But how come you always get the worst version of almost every player when he's on the Giants? Why is that?
Well, I don't think the coaching is great.
Okay.
Right? I mean, and I also think that, when you lose as much as the Giants lose, like the motivation to go.
Culture?
Well, just to do the extra. Like, I mean, did you listen to Messier yesterday at all in the afternoon show?
Yeah, a few minutes of it.
Like, just talking about how, like, what it meant by, like, being dialed in meant.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't just like when you got to the rink. It was just how
it was all the
how
time.
you lived your life. Like,
Yeah.
that's just, it was to play at that level. And then when you're losing the way that these teams are losing, it's like I'd like to be dialed in like that, but it's just like motivation-wise, it's special people can do it. Most people can't do it.
So more Joe Schoen. How close is this? A quick one. Is this team currently from competing?
We're 2 wins. We're not there. We got to do better. That is what it is. We're 2 wins.
That's right.
You're 2-11.
You're 2-11. You're embarrassed. There's one. I think there's one team in the NFL that has a worse record than you. Right. That's it. I mean, you're the 2 pick right now is where you are. Let's see. You're supposed to compete, and you have the 2nd pick in the draft. All right. Why are you confident that you're close?
Yeah, I understand the question, and I know where you're coming from. It starts with me. You know, I take responsibility for that. But we do have a good young quarterback, you know, that's on a rookie contract for the next 4 years, and that's when it gets fun. When you're building around a young quarterback, you have a good nucleus, you have a good left tackle, you have a wide receiver that had a historic year as a rookie season. You know, you got a good running back room, you got pass rushers. There's pieces in place, Dan, and I understand the question, and I do have confidence in our ability and our process to find the next coach to lead the organization. And again, I truly believe in that process, and you know, I know we're going to get it right.
It felt to me yesterday like he was just so defeated. Like and you know, it's fair that he would feel like that, because the fact that they had this scheduled for this Tuesday after they played that game on Monday night and the way it looked, you couldn't have scripted a worse time to have this press conference.
No. It's like, you know when we joke about team meetings? Like, make sure you set up the team meeting when you're playing against a team that you feel like you can beat, so it looks like the team meeting worked. This was a really how do I say it? Not advantageous. Is it
disadvantageous?
Is that what it is?
Is that a word? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but you know what I mean.
Ray, is disadvantageous, you think, a word?
It's the opposite of advantageous.
Yeah.
Time to have the bye, which is when GMs talk after getting absolutely.
It's a word.
Yeah.
After getting embarrassed by the Patriots.
Involving or creating unfavorable circumstances that reduce the chances of success or effectiveness.
Nice. And also, by the way, having like embarrassing moments during the course of the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that was by far the most embarrassing game you played.
That's some bad post-game press conferences from 2 of your young studs.
Yeah. Right.
One hasn't learned his lesson. Well, both haven't learned their lessons.
Yeah, but the one lesson is not as concerning as the other.
I think both concerning.
Both concerning, but at least one is like
one's
desperation to win.
Right, but one's also like actually played really well, and the other one
has not.
Yeah,
I think you're right about that. All right, Joe Schoen, where have you made some mistakes here with this team?
Nobody focuses on what went wrong more than me. I'll just say that. You're continually beating yourself up. It's not like the head coach and, hey, we didn't get it last night against New England, but I'm going to go, the game plan next week's going to kick, we're going to forget everything about, what happened against New England. Like, these are decisions that, live on, and there's, whether it's draft or free agency or hiring a coach, you got to live with those decisions. And again, we're just going to continually evaluate the process. And I know I'm not going to get into details, but there's some early on where we strayed from maybe what we believe in. And I've got to live with that. I've got to learn from it, educate my staff on what we can do better. And again, with the people we have in the building, the collaborative approach, and, we're going to get this thing right. We're going to get this thing right. We're just going to get it going in the right direction.
I'm sorry. We didn't do what we believed in. I understand you're a first-year GM, but I mean, God almighty. That's a horrible thing to say.
Okay, but is that insinuating that when they took over the team, there were decisions that were made that really weren't their decisions?
I don't know. That's not how he made it sound.
They were brought in and given Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Now, is he kind of talking about what happened after year one? Like not taking a step back and realizing that, hey, this is not who we really are. We're not this team. And make a different decision as far as what we do with the quarterback as opposed to bringing him back and now delaying the inevitable, which is getting our own guy. So now, year 4, we finally get our own guy, and we're already so on the hot seat.
So I got to be honest with you, I don't even blame them for that. I don't.
But the fan base does.
Okay, and that's fine.
Just because the record is the record.
I get that. When you have a quarterback who you've drafted, who leads you to a playoff berth and plays a great game in your playoff win, that counts for something.
Right, but then you get smashed by the Eagles.
I get it.
So, I mean, in that moment, you say to yourself, listen, the goal is to win the division. We're not even close to the Eagles. We don't feel like this guy is going to ever give us, is ever going to reach that point where he's as good as Dak Prescott or is he as good as Jalen Hurts.
Right.
So we need to address this thing now because they did it in Buffalo. Like, he was there in Buffalo when they had Tyrod Taylor.
And then they
make
moved
the
on from
playoffs,
him.
and this guy's just not good enough.
And they
Let's move
stripped it
on.
down. Right.
Let's go with Josh Allen, and that's what they did.
I get it, but I mean, you look at yes, that's a mistake. In retrospect, that's a mistake. I don't blame him for that, but Saquon leaving and McKinney leaving and drafting Evan Neal. I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
I'm sure we have the sound. He's like, well, if I bring back the safety, I can't bring in the pass rusher. And it's like, I got to protect the quarterback, I got to get after the quarterback, and I need a quarterback. Like, and we did those things in his mind.
You're 2-11.
Offensive line's better. We got pass rushers. Look what Brian Burns is doing.
You're
We got Jackson Dart.
2-11. You're 3-22. You're 5-25. You are what your record says you are. You're not good at this job. I'm sorry. We sat with you. Weren't there. It was me and Renan. We sat with him. He's a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to succeed. I think he has all like the look, the feel, the way he talks as a GM. He's not a good GM.
No, I don't think he's a good GM either. But listen to what you just said. Should the Giants be better than they are?
Yes.
Do they have enough talent to be better than they are?
I don't think they're that talented, but they have enough talent to be better than they are. Yes.
All right. So I mean,
was it Paulson Adebo? You look at that and say that's a great signing.
No, not really.
I mean, so how many moves do you have that you're like home run or really successful?
You got the quarterback. You got Malik Neighbors.
Okay.
You got Brian Burns.
Okay.
Your salary cap's in better shape.
Yeah, is the kicker doing well?
No, the kicker situation's a debacle.
I mean, it's amazing that they can't get the kicker situation right.
I guess my point is you ask most people, should this Giants team be a 2-win team?
No.
They would say no. There's
No.
too much talent, especially on the defensive side of the ball, for the defense to be this bad, which is exactly what he's telling the front office. And he's saying, talent is here. Everyone you talk to around the league that wants this job because
Right.
there is talent here
There
would say
is talent.
they shouldn't be a 2-win team. So who do you blame for that? I'm the one that brings in the talent.
Right.
I don't develop the talent.
But do you look at this defense and say to yourself, boy, that's a good defense? Like it's the second most money spent on any defense in football. That's on him.
I look at it as a defense I look at it as a defense that should be better.
Should be better. Should be better.
Yeah, but it's not.
I mean, Javon Holland, you think that was a great free agent signing? Whose fault is that? Adebo's
That's
good.
Joe Schoen's.
Okay.
But
Deontay Banks, is that his fault?
He drafted Deontay Banks, yeah. But you understand what I'm saying, though.
I know that he's going to push the blame to the coaching
Well, he already
staff
has,
and
because
say
the coaches are gone.
Well, because what else does he have?
He's got nothing.
I mean, there's nothing more that he
And
can
I'm not
do.
convinced he wanted Jackson Dart.
Well, now he makes it sound like he was, leading the charge for Jackson Dart.
Meanwhile, he tried to trade up for the first pick. Was entertaining getting Matt Stafford.
They would have done anything.
And then it sounds like Brian Dable was the one like, hey, I love this kid so much, let's take him with the third pick.
Right. ESPN New York Holiday Party, it's back. Both the K-Show and DHR are bringing the holiday cheer to your mother's house in Garden City Park, Long Island. Friday, December 12th. That's next Friday. We're once again collecting unwrapped toy donations this year to benefit the Garden of Dreams Foundation. All kicks off 1 o'clock on Friday, December the 12th at your mother's house, brought to you by Amazon Pickup, Security Dodge, and Spiked Aid. Let's get to your calls on the Giants, 1-800-919-3776. We've got more to hear from Joe Schoen. We'll hear from Abdul Carter as well. Louis Riddick will join us. Get into the Knicks. So much to do. 1-800-919-3776. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care. And here's why. This time of year is decision time for a lot of people, but it's also when you can join MediShare and save even more than usual. For many families, joining MediShare means saving about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people. More than 1 million people are part of healthcare sharing now because it just makes so much sense right now. And MediShare is the gold standard. Members like it a lot. We know this from member surveys. MediShare has been around for over 30 years. It is a proven thing. And if you join before December 15th and you mention the promo code SHARE, they'll waive your application fee. So you save $100 right off the bat. I'll give you the number here in a second, but just call. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. And again, the deadline's December 15th. Call now. You'll save even more. Here's the number. It's 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
Every aspect of your business will operate better and faster with artificial intelligence. AI is a race, and companies that act first will win. Thrive Managed AI is your advantage over all your competitors. Thrive partners with you on a smart, secure AI strategy for your business. Then they deploy and manage it for you. Be first and win the race with Thrive Managed AI. Start with a complimentary strategy consultation at thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Hurry! It's your last chance to donate for 2025. Last chance! Donate now for a 2025 tax deduction.
A Progressive Home and Auto Bundle can protect you round the clock, but we can't protect you from those painful moments in sports.
Oh, I can't believe we blew a 5-touchdown lead.
Sure, but you got to feel like they were going to win for almost the entire game.
But I was about to buy playoff tickets.
So you were prepared for a good time. That's pretty nice.
It's the worst loss any team has ever had.
And you got to witness history.
Okay, we're done here.
Well, at least your home and auto are protected with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Clinton Yates here, and the holidays are upon us, full of gatherings, toasts, and plenty of cheer. And if you're like me, you want every moment to shine. That's why I head to Total Wine & More, where you'll find it all at the lowest prices, from rich whiskeys and smooth tequilas to festive liqueurs and elegant champagnes. And if you're not sure what to grab, their guides will help you find bottles that impress. You'll always find what you love and love what you find only at Total Wine & More. Spirits not sold in Virginia and North Carolina. Drink responsibly. B21.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope. It's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA Store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York.
I'm not going to share with you anymore.
What do you mean?
No, I get
because you had a
berated.
terrible take.
It's not a terrible take.
It's an awful
It's not
take.
number one.
The irony of you not wanting to share with anyone anymore. That's not
RJ's with
even
me,
an
though.
on-air
No,
conversation.
he's not. RJ, the quote that he gave during the commercial break, you never get up from that quote.
You're telling me two different things.
But that's what I meant. Of course, I love them. But
No,
it's not,
that's not what you. That's not that quote.
Compared to the other two things on my list, I don't love them as much.
I understand where you were going, and I actually agree with you. I think you just worded it poorly.
Yeah. It got your attention, though.
Because it was a terrible thing to say.
It did get the attention.
It was a terrible.
To you,
thing
it's a
to
terrible
say.
thing to say because that's number one on your list.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if we put it
Makes
up.
me ask questions.
Well, we shouldn't ask too many.
Put it on the poll.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No.
My wife isn't busty at all.
All right.
And all the intrigue is gone.
And there we are.
There you go.
Yeah. I thought I handled that properly.
You thought?
She's not.
You don't understand how to live in regular society.
Why?
Because you just don't.
Yeah, but that's this. We're not regular society.
No, but
you
don't.
do a
Because
radio show.
RJ's at like the most private of family moments anyone could have, and you're like, I'm gonna call RJ.
It was before the moment. Though.
Oh my god.
It was before the moment.
It was technically before the
Thank
moment.
you. And I said, "You up?"
but it was just not a great time to.
Really? Like the last person on earth I would have thought to bother at that moment was you.
It was a quick call. That's all it was. Oh, John knew. He goes, I knew it.
Of course,
John's a P1.
Of course.
If John didn't know, there'd be something wrong. You'd think he'd be taken hostage.
He's like Hugh Hefner to the show. Of course he knew it.
John's going to be bombarded with questions when he gets in here.
Oh, of course he is. Yeah. I'm actually hoping that because he just heard this segment, he's rushing in now.
Yeah, I'd love to see
so he doesn't miss out.
By the way, just to let you know and John know, I am not staying for the meeting today.
Oh.
So we're just using
We're
just using the platform now to talk to John.
That's right. John, I'm not feeling well. I'll dial in on the Zoom in my car. I am not staying for the meeting. I cannot stay for this meeting today.
We'll be lucky to get 4 hours out of you.
I don't think you will.
Especially with all the hard work you're going to throw into the Stump Rothenberg
That's
situation.
right.
Yeah.
I got Louis Riddick. I got to have poignant, good questions for him. I got Stump Rothenberg. And then
RJ, what are the chances because he's not fully locked in today? Because, it's a health situation, is that he completely steamrolls Lewis at some point today?
Very possible.
No, you know what? Screw you and screw you.
Oh, my.
Because
He didn't even say anything.
I don't know what you were going to say. All I know is that when I did it, he had the longest pause in radio history. And had I not done it, the FCC would have been called.
Have you guys watched his finger? Like, if we can we get the camera to zoom in?
What's going on with
No,
his
we
finger?
need to zoom onto the finger that handles the microphone, the on-off button, because he's sitting there like with the
trigger.
He doesn't know what to do.
Because
It's
I'm
on,
terrified.
It's on.
I'm
It's off.
shocked considering some of the teams that need a back of his
pause.
caliber. But we know what kind of player he is.
3, 4. Louis Riddick with us here.
I mean, my
ESPN.
God. They see that they can develop.
RJ got to attack me. I want to hear you, as the producer of the show, attack me for jumping Louis Riddick, interrupting him, as Rick says.
I see. Before you attacked me, I was going to defend you.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
still rings true.
I was going to defend you, but I do think Stump today, I can see it being a situation where you stare at me. Who's that? Oregon. I think that's the kind of mind space you're in.
It's possible.
But that happens when he's healthy.
Right.
It's very possible. But if Lewis is going to have those pregnant pauses, then I might jump him.
That could be your next GM you're talking to.
We can ask him if he's
That
gonna,
would be nice, though.
He's not going to answer the question, though.
What question?
Are you going to interview for this job? I guess we could
It's
say
not open yet.
if this job were to open up, would you want it?
Yeah, how attractive is this job?
Yeah.
Would you be interested in it?
That's good. How attractive?
I also want to see if he's, is he going to be taking interviews?
I got to figure he wants to be
like
a GM.
to, yeah.
We'll find out. 15 minutes.
Perfect.
We'll wake him up and we'll
if you don't
we'll
ruin
get
it.
him in slumber, and then we'll get him out of that slumber and we'll get going with that
All right,
interview.
let's go.
All right, so let's continue with the Joe Schoen train. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Will you see the head coaching search through into next year?
Yeah, again, our focus is going to be on supporting Kafka and his staff. Ownership will evaluate the entire football operation at the end of the season, as they should, and then we'll go from there.
He doesn't have an answer. I mean, as much as I dislike him and the job that he's done, that's a really tough spot for him yesterday. He's public enemy number one. He's a last man standing. The fan base detests him. And what is he supposed to say? Like, no, I think I'll get fired?
No, I mean, you can't say that, obviously, because you want to keep your job. But, I mean, the reality is the reality. I mean, team is 2-11. You've been here 4 years, and it's not getting better. It's getting worse.
It's getting worse. Because now you think you have the talent, and you still can't win.
So, I mean, if what he said at the end of that clip is true, which I'm sure it is true, that they're going to look at the entire football operation, I don't know how you look at the entire operation and say, we want to bring Joe Schoen back. It doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make sense.
Especially because you want to get the best coach available. I don't want anything to stand in the way of that. Like, do I even want to put myself in a spot where I bring whoever it is in, Mike Tomlin gets let go, or they decide mutual parting of the ways, and he comes in, and I'm going to make him tell me that he doesn't want to work with Joe Schoen?
You make him the bad guy?
And now we're going to fire Joe. Come on, just
right. I mean, it's time. It's time.
Freshen this thing up.
So Kay says this all the time, and I actually don't like when he says it because I think sometimes a coach, a GM, a president, whoever, like, your time has just run its course. And you may be very good, but your time has run its course. But
I think Yankees fans feel that way.
But he says all the time about Cashman. If Cashman was available on the open market, he would be snapped up like that.
And he would.
Okay, let me present it to the Giants. If Joe Schoen was available on the open market, do you think any team would even make a phone call to inquire about him being their next GM? No.
Well,
no.
I know, but that's not fair to Joe Schoen. That's like, that's...
Well, how's it not fair to Joe Schoen? Joe Schoen's not fair to the Giants?
Right, but no, I'm with you. That's apples to oranges, though, man. That's, I mean, Brian Cashman's been doing this how long? 30 years?
Okay.
And his team always makes the playoffs.
Okay.
So, of course, yeah, he'd get another job. What has Joe Schoen done to...
Well, but that's the point. The point is he's been so bad at this job that if he were available for anybody to interview, he wouldn't even get an interview. Nobody would even have any...
Brian Cashman is closer to Mike Tomlin. Like, that's a better comparison.
All right, make that comparison, too. It's fine.
But that's the comparison.
But Schoen, I mean, no one would have any interest in him.
No.
Nobody.
Schoen is not good.
If you found out that your team was interviewing him for that open job, you'd be horrified by that.
Not only that, if you found out your team was, because a lot of people are like, my favorite calls are, hey, who would you hire as the next GM? How many people that watch the NFL know who the assistant GMs are for all the good teams?
Nobody knows.
Nobody. I don't know. You pick a team. The Eagles. If the Eagles assistant GM wants the job.
You know what I want? I want a GM from a winning organization.
Right. So
that's what I want.
How many of the people on Joe Schoen's staff?
Oh.
How many people on Joe Schoen's staff?
Hello.
Would you be excited? Oh, hey, look who we're interviewing. The assistant GM of the Giants.
Brandon Brown? I mean, I've heard a lot of people say, I mean, anybody would be better than Joe Schoen right now. I don't know.
I'm saying for another team, though.
Oh, no, nobody.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
nobody. You need to
He has
move
not
on.
done a good job.
You need to move on. Why did Dable get the blame for all this failure and you didn't get any or much?
Yeah, I understand the question there too, Pat. And again, I'm equally as, my hand's in it just like Brian's is. And ownership made a decision to move on. And again, I'm going to do control what I can control, and that's support Kafka moving forward. And again, I wish Dave's nothing but the best. And we're going to do everything we can to get this franchise back to where it should be.
All right, so that's all he could say. The only thing he can say is we're going to do everything we can to get this franchise. How am I supposed to buy in? Right? He doesn't even sit there and tell you there's a plan. We know exactly what we're going to do.
He doesn't know the plan, though. How would he know the plan? There's a chance he's not here. Right now, the plan is help us find a coach.
This is very clunky, isn't it?
It makes sense.
Does it?
Well, here's how it makes sense. Is Brian Dable's not going to be the coach.
Well, that
so rather than wait and make him eat this, let's at least find out if Mike Kafka could be the coach. If he can't, he can't. But at least let's give him an opportunity as opposed to like just interviewing him after the season and saying, hey, what would you have done? Let's actually see what he would have done, how he works with Jackson Dart as the head coach. So we can check that off the list. I mean, either in a good way or a bad way. And then all I've heard from Joe Schoen this entire time is, hey, talent is fine. It's just the coaching. All right, well, if Brian Dable's that bad and Shane Bowen's that bad, let's get rid of them and let's really put this we got enough talent to win to the test. And so far,
nothing,
not good.
Nothing has worked. Now, obviously a big concern. A lot of people are bothered by the way Abdul Carter is acting and reacting to some of the stuff that's going on within this organization. Shane was asked about him. Are you concerned about the situation continuing to linger with Abdul Carter?
No. Why? I have a lot of faith in the people in the building and the resources that we have. Abdul's a young man that's 21 years old, that's smart and understands the magnitude of his actions and also understands what it means to be a pro. And
does he?
These kids are 21 years old. And they're thrust in the spotlight in New York City. And it's not always going to be perfect. People make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. And part of our job is to develop them as football players, but also as people. And we will continue to do that with everybody in this organization.
I can't tell you how much that answer annoys me because he's 21 years old, big city. Yeah, that's fine. You're bound to make mistakes. We didn't crucify him after the first mistake. You made the same exact mistake within a 2-week span. That's not okay.
No.
I don't care if you're 18, 21, 24, 30. It doesn't matter. You
how
can't
come it's not
continue to
happening
make the
to
same
anyone else?
mistake.
How come this hasn't happened to Jackson Dart? Now, Cam Scadaboo's doing his own things, but I haven't heard him. He wasn't missing time because he was late to
different.
meetings.
No, it wasn't an issue.
No.
Or at least we didn't hear it was an issue.
No, it hasn't been. The problem is, and I think just in general, with today's athlete, especially football players, is because of all the money, especially when you go to a big school like Penn State, and you're as highly touted as Abdul Carter was, and have the kind of success that Abdul Carter had, is you come in with a sense of entitlement. I want LT's number. Nope. How about Phil Simms' number? Right, so you get off to a bad start. As far as Giants fans are concerned, like, who the hell are you? You've done nothing. We're talking about maybe the best defensive player in the history of the sport.
Right, but there was still excitement.
Oh, no, you were excited, but
him,
there was excitement because you thought he was going to step on the field and be Micah Parsons.
Mm-hmm.
Micah Parsons even said that I think this kid might be better than me.
Mm-hmm.
So you were kind of almost willing to overlook hey, not a great look to ask for LT's number, but if this guy thinks he needs LT's number, he's going to be awesome.
I thought he was going to be awesome.
So he put crazy expectations on himself, which he hasn't lived up to, and I know there's quarterback pressures and everything else. But that's not what people expected when he stepped on the field.
Yeah, the third pick in the draft.
Especially with Thibodeau and Burns and Dexter
It's a position you can have immediate impact and results with, and you have not been the player that they hoped you would be.
Right.
And we can spruce it up with, his pressures and he keeps the edge and all these things.
But what I think happens now, too, though, is you're trying to figure out what the hell's happening. Why is this kid not living up to his potential? And now it makes more and more sense that he's clearly not as engaged as he should be. Like sleeping through me or walkthroughs or whatever it is, being late to meetings.
Unacceptable.
You can't do that at this level, especially as
certainly
a rookie.
Not twice.
No, but especially as a rookie, though. You know what I mean? And these are young kids. Well, none of the other kids on your team are doing it,
right?
Except him.
I mean, come on, it's such a bad thing to say. He has kids. If his kid made a mistake and he sat down and talked to him and went over everything the mistake that he made and punished him for it, and he made the same mistake 2 weeks later, he would be like, "Well, it's a 17-year-old kid." Come on.
Here's what I don't like though, is I think we're at a point where there's enough making excuses for the kid, right? Like Dex Lawrence, to his credit, said, "You got to grow up." He's hurting his team. He didn't play the first quarter. The Patriots scored 17 points.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's not because of Abdul Carter.
No.
But we're all in this thing together. Right? We're all supposed to be pulling the rope in the same direction. No one can quit because we're not about to quit. We're 2-10. Now we're 2-11. Like, let's finish this season the right way. It shows me you have no respect for your teammates.
It sends such an awful message on so many different levels. You're selfish. You don't care. You're not interested in becoming better.
They let this happen in the locker room.
This
is
organization feels like it's very broken.
But this is what happens, though, when you start trading away, Saquon Barkley, Xavier McKinney. Guys that were leaders in your locker room, but guys that also know what it's supposed to look like.
By the way, not trading away, letting walk away for nothing.
You know what I meant. But it's just like Eli Manning knows what it means, is the standard. Mm-hmm. This is what being a Giant is about. And then he teaches Saquon. Now Saquon knows what being a Giant is. And he passes
it down to the next guy, yes.
It hasn't, there's a gap now.
It's dead. It's dead. I mean, it's dead, and you've heard Amani Toomer talk about it. You've heard Carl Banks talk about it. Eli's talked about it.
Carl Banks looks like he's ready to just.
He doesn't know what to do. Oof. He's horrified by what this has turned into.
Could you imagine what he would be like in his prime?
He would have probably pummeled the kid
if this was happening.
He probably would have. I'm not even exaggerating. He probably would have pushed him up against the locker and said, "This is not the way it goes." This guy, he loved football. He loved everything about it. He refused to take anything but the best that you had to offer, and he's had some high-priced rookie. And Banks was the same. I think Banks was a 5th pick in the draft, right there with Carter. And he was a student of the game. Would study film until he knew exactly what play was going to be run. This guy doesn't have the respect for his teammates or himself or the organization or the fans or anybody.
I don't need you to do that. I'd like you to do that.
Right, but I'm just saying, it's such a polar opposite take. You have one guy that will do anything to get better and win, and the other guy that can't even show up for meetings on time.
Well, I think this is a perfect example of when we had the whole Odell conversation. Those people that loved Odell would always bring up, well, he doesn't get in trouble. He doesn't get arrested. But that's not the point.
Right.
There's a difference between being just a bad human being and a bad guy and being a bad teammate. There are a lot of bad guys that are great teammates. You go to war with these guys. Now, what they do off the field, you don't agree with, but the second they step in that locker room,
that's all I want. That's all I want.
That's as a teammate, that's all you want.
That's all I want. All right, let's take a break. Louis Riddick, we'll wake him up and ask him some poignant questions on the NFL and specifically the Giants. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Out here, it's football season, where nothing beats backyard grilling, gathering around the fire pit, and cheering on your favorite team with friends. The yard is mowed, the lights are strung, and the grill is warming up. Whether you need to fill up your propane, get a new grill, or even a generator, out here, it's game day. And we're ready for it. Tractor Supply, for life out here.
A Progressive Home and Auto Bundle can protect you round the clock, but we can't protect you from those painful moments in sports.
Holding. Defense.
The ref totally blew that call.
Oh, I'm sure he'll make the right call next time.
It's too late. It cost us the game.
Well, it's just one game.
That loss eliminated us from the playoffs.
Oh, the playoffs are on so late. Now you'll be well rested.
Okay, I need you to stop talking now.
Well, at least your home and auto are protected with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
All right, let's see what's happening on the roads, and here is Debbie Duhame.
DNR, good morning. Hey, I know you've got that big meeting today, but you may want to get out of town. We've got a gridlock alert day here in town because of the big Rockefeller Center tree lighting ceremony tonight, so keep that in mind. Let's go out to 17 South at Central Ave and Rochelle Park, a broken water main. LIE East at Glen Cove Road, a collision. LIE West at Searingtown Road. It's an accident. Staten Island Expressway East at Clove Road, an accident being cleared. Sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. I'm Debbie Duhame, 880 ESPN, New York.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. That's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
ZipRecruiter. 880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Whether you're shopping, gaming, or streaming this Black Friday season, don't take slow for an answer. Get Optimum Fiber for the fastest, most reliable, and most consistent internet speeds, starting at $25 a month. Call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com to switch. Act now and get a full year of Netflix, an unlimited mobile line, a $400 prepaid card, and more, all on us. Call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today. Optimum, don't take slow for an answer. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Ox Spine at New York Presbyterian is always in pursuit of a better way to heal the spine. We're getting more people moving again with minimally invasive, non-surgical, and surgical treatments with innovative solutions for every back and spine condition and your unique needs. Expert spine care is available now across New York City and Westchester. Find a doctor at nyp.org/oxspine. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 five-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Joe Schoen, you are what your record says you are. You're not good at this job.
Nobody's perfect, and the chance of me batting 1,000 are gone because I've made mistakes.
He's a nice guy. I want him to succeed. He's not a good GM.
We're 2 wins. We're not there. We got to do better. Starts with me. I take responsibility for that.
Should the Giants be better than they are?
Yes.
2 wins is not where we want to be right now. It's not good enough. We're going to do everything we can to get this thing going in the right direction.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. We roll along on a Wednesday morning, right in the middle of the week, right? You're right in that no man's land of the week. Week 14 of the NFL starts tomorrow night, by the way, which is just wild that we're there already.
It happened fast.
It always does. All right, let's bring him in. Time for the Riddick Report, brought to you by Sloman's, the great Louis Riddick. Louis, good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Well, I'm a big Giants fan, so I've had better days. But let's start out with asking you about what you thought. Just kind of give you the whole, enchilada. What did you think about yesterday's press conference from Joe Schoen?
Look, I saw bits and pieces of it. Quite honestly, I try not to get too far in the weeds with what's going on there because there's just so much. Look, I think at this time of year, I just don't know what you can believe coming out of there and what you can't. I think with Joe, in the situation involving, whether or not he is going to be back, he's going to be the one who's going to be in charge of picking a new coach. What's the best course of action as it pertains to Jackson Dart? And I just don't. I don't know, man. And we talked about this a week ago as far as how I feel about, really trying to separate coaches and front office members, namely general managers, especially when they come in together, and how that's a very slippery slope, and how it's just not a good look. It's not a good look for the incoming head coach or the incoming GM, depending upon which one stayed and which one went. I don't know. This season, though, seems to be one where, look, it can't get over fast enough for the Giants. And management really needs to kind of reset this place again and try to figure out what it is that keeps leading them to coming up short as far as results on the football field, despite, doing some decent things as far as player acquisition is concerned. But again, we've talked about this numerous different times throughout the year too, and not just with the Giants. It's not just about accumulating talent. It's about building teams. And that's not a new phenomenon in the NFL, but it seems to be one that the Giants are really struggling with. They can draft players. It's not that hard to really identify good football players with great physical traits. But getting them to play as a team, really having a good plan as far as their development and utilization seems to really be escaping them on a consistent basis.
Lewis, how much do you think of this is like a leadership void inside that locker room, coaching staff and players?
Well, I mean, that's obviously a part of it. It's a part of it. I mean, there's a reason why, you have things that continually show up on the football field or don't show up on the football field in the case of, the production as it relates to a guy like Abdul Carter, that you have to then kind of peel back the layers and go, why is that happening? Is this a player-driven thing? Is this like a player accountability thing on the individual? Is this something that isn't being done in his meeting room as far as the other guys in his meeting room, the leadership structure in the locker room? Is this something that has to do with that position coach? Is it the coordinator? Is it the head coach? Is it the general manager and head coach not being on the same page as far as how to develop guys, discipline guys, bring guys along, hold them accountable? Is it ownership? I mean, there's so many different things that you're going to have to go back and look at as to why this kind of thing happens. And everyone has a hand in it. They just do. Look, it's easy for us on the outside to kind of, take the low-hanging fruit, so to speak, and just say, look, fire the head coach, fire the defensive coordinator. Just, there's so many things that go into this kind of thing that it's like ownership is going to really have to do a deep dive again. And I know that's something that Giant fans don't want to hear, but they just are, okay? Because if you juxtapose what's going on in New York with what is going on with the team that they just had, their asses kicked by on Monday night, then you see the difference as far as what alignment, leadership, accountability looks like. Because Mike Vrabel brought that to New England. And he brought it in truckfuls. And here's the interesting thing about that. For some reason, the Tennessee Titans felt as though he wasn't capable of doing that for them. And they fired him. And now look at what they're, mired in right now. Look at what's going on in that organization where it's going to be turned over again. And New England right now is fighting for the number 1 seed overall in the AFC. So this is it's never a simple answer. It's never a simple answer. And there's always things that are going on with inside of the walls of an organization that you just don't hear about. And that really would probably blow your mind as far as the kind of dysfunction that some individuals and some departments can really sow within an organization. It's just so counterproductive and so misguided. And obviously that was the case with what was going on with, what happened with Vrabel when he was down in Tennessee, as opposed to what's happening within the New England right now, because, I mean, he's got everything clicking up there right now. He really does. And the Giants have to try and figure out a way to kind of copy or kind of get that kind of result, get that kind of chemistry, get that kind of synergy going within the walls of that building with whoever is going to be the head coach in 2026.
So, head coach, GM, Giants, quarterback, I mean, maybe a simple question. How attractive is this job? Like, is this something that teams, guys will line up for? Or is this? Of course. Yeah, they will.
It's the New York Giants. There's no question that people who are involved in this profession, whether it be front office executives or aspiring head coaches, coordinators who want to be head coaches, or head coaches who may be changing jobs, which, if you listen to all the speculation out there, there's head coaches right now who people believe should make the move to the New York Giants, which is just kind of crazy to me. But yeah, it's a desirable job. It's a place with a long, long decorated history. It's a blue blood. And then I know people, who are New York Giants fans are going to say, what the hell are you talking about? We haven't won anything in years. You've done plenty you have plenty in your history as far as high level accomplishment. And there are plenty of guys who would love to be tasked with trying to restore the New York Giants to past glory and get them back on the national stage as far as being a team that is legitimately considered a Super Bowl contender. Like when I was in the league and before I got to the league, they were always in that discussion. They were always one of the teams that you wanted to watch or be a part of. And it's not impossible for them to get back to that. But look, I mean, we could sit here all day long and go through a laundry list of things as to why it hasn't been that way. But they will have no problem finding candidates who would be more than willing to be a part of that organization and try and restore it to past glory without a doubt. There'll be people knocking on the door.
Louis Riddick joins us here on the show. Louis, how would you, if, let's say, for example, you were the GM of the Giants, how would you get through or try to get through to Jackson Dart? And do you think it's possible he's just going to have to figure this thing out on himself?
Well, look, I understand. Look, I admire Jackson's toughness and his competitive character. I really do. But it's just ignorant to say, look, it's football. This is the way I've always played, and kind of stub your nose at the people who are trying to tell you that you can't continue to think that you can just play the game the way that you've always played it, and the results are going to be what you think they're going to be in terms of your availability. This is the NFL. I know you played in the SEC. I know you played high-level football, and you've always put your body on the line. And that's one of the things that endears you to people. You keep doing that in the NFL, and you are going to have a very short career. You just are. You saw what can happen just the other night. People are going to hunt you down. Every week is like playing Alabama times 10. Okay? It's not, you don't have, it's just, Jackson's going to have to come to that realization himself. And his team, meaning his teammates, his inner circle, are going to need to kind of say, hey, look, you understand that the number one ability you have in this league is availability. We hear that all the time. And you're being selfish, man. You're being selfish playing that way and feeling as though you're gaining something by trying to get that extra yard and getting the crap knocked out of you. You're being selfish doing that, because if you get hurt, you get a concussion, you get knocked out of the game, then it hurts the team. And we're a worse team without you being in there. And you were drafted to be the face of this franchise. Somehow, some way, someone's going to have to get that across to him, and he's going to have to come to that realization and kind of say, hey, look, all that youthful exuberance that you're seeing from me right now, it's a good thing. I need to channel it differently. I need to preserve myself because I'm too important to this organization. And if he doesn't, then the injuries will start to pile up. They'll have a cumulative effect. It'll affect their win-loss record, and they'll move on. They'll be looking to find the next guy. And maybe that's good enough for him. Maybe that's cool with him. Maybe he'll say, well, look, I did it my way. Well, okay, I guess if that's what you want. But, yeah, his response to the questions that he was being asked as far as him kind of like altering the way in which he plays the game was just mind-blowing to me. It's youth, though. We all feel that way. We all feel that we're indestructible when we're young like that. But we come to find out the NFL, it really does stand for not for long when you put yourself in harm's way like that. These dudes are hunting you down. And in the era of football where you're not allowed really to hit players the way you used to hit them, there still is room, as you saw, for clean, hard hits that can really limit your availability if you take too many of them. Jackson better figure that out.
All right, so Rick asked you the question, how do you get through to Jackson Dart? And I'd love the answer. Let me just switch the player, Abdul Carter. How would you get through to him?
Man.
Yeah, go.
I don't know. Man. I don't know. I mean, again, at some point, it's about individual personal accountability. I mean, the only thing, the one thing that every player can relate, every player kind of recognizes and relates to and kind of grabs every player gets their attention. It gets their attention when you take away the stage, okay? And you sit there behind down and you don't allow them to perform because that's the juice for them, right? I mean, that's ultimately what they all are. They're ultimate competitors. Yeah, money is a factor too when you sit them down or you suspend them and you take away, and you fine them and you start continuing dipping in their pocket. Yeah, that gets to them too. That starts to get their attention too. But taking away the stakes now, obviously as a team, if you start sitting down a player, Abdul Carter's ability, it's hurting the team. Number one. Number two, it's making you look stupid because you're the one who drafted him and you were the one who was supposed to assess his character, his football and personal character, and his desire to be a part of the team and do things the right way and be on time and be accountable. So it makes you look bad when you have to wind up disciplining a guy who you invested so much in. But at some point, I mean, you're going to have to do something. You have to do something. And there's only so much that you can do. Eventually, this is going to become about Abdul in a different way, but kind of the same way that it's going to become, with Jackson Dart. It's about him. It's about those guys having some self-awareness and understanding what it means to be a pro. In Abdul's case, it's about being a pro, being accountable, doing the things that you need to do Monday through Saturday so you can perform at a high level Sunday. Jackson, it's about, hey, on Sunday, do the things that allow you to be available for the next Sunday. These are all things that all players, young players, have faced in some form or another throughout their careers. Every player goes through this. You may not hear it as much as you're hearing it with these two guys, or it may not be playing out in front of you on a national stage the way it's playing out in front of you with these two guys. And there's obviously varying degrees. But ultimately, it comes down to you, the individual. It can't always be about, well, what can Mike Kafka do? What can Joe Schoen do? What can Giants management do? What can Abdul Carter's parents do or his inner circle do? No, sometimes a player just needs to look in the mirror and wise the hell up. And stop taking this kind of opportunity, this kind of moment in time for granted. And I know that sounds idealistic and like, well, that's not the real world. But yeah, actually it is. The real world is about accountability, and these guys need to take accountability, and he needs to take accountability. And it sucks to see, because I've talked to Abdul a couple different times and doing Penn State games and doing the Fiesta Bowl last year. I like the guy. I like his journey. I like how he has become the player that he's become. But damn, at some point, man, it's more than just about your bank account and social media following and all the things that the game provides for you from a materialistic standpoint. At some point, it becomes about just doing stuff the right way and being a great teammate and building your legacy on the football field because you're a kick-ass player and because you're a guy who does things the right way and brings people along with you. Not the kind of BS that's surrounding his name and the kind of things that people are asking him about now, which has nothing to do with, well, it has something to do with his play on the football field, but it really has nothing to do with the kind of talent that this young man has. And I hate to see that. I really do.
All right, Lewis, last one for me. So tomorrow night, you got, two desperate teams. And I know it's Detroit in Detroit, but it's not really Detroit in Detroit, the way they've looked so far this season. I mean, I'm having a hard time talking myself out of Dallas in this game. I mean, they're red hot. Come back from 21 down to beat the Eagles, just beat the Chiefs. Like, I just don't know how Detroit's going to stop Pickens and CeeDee Lamb in this game.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Dak is on a heater right now. I heard someone talking about, it may have been one of the McCourty brothers, was talking about the fact that reminds them of how Tom, when Tom was at the height of his powers in New England, just always seemed to make the right call. He always got them into the right play. He always seemed to have that offense running at an optimal level, and that seems to be the effect that Dak is having on that offense overall. And George is obviously motivated for his own individual reasons. CD has played high-level football for a long time. And I'll tell you what, Brian Schottenheimer is pushing all the right buttons. They are riding a wave right now that is catching all the Dallas Cowboy haters off guard and going, how the hell did this happen? But they're in a sweet spot. They are rolling. The defense is getting stronger in all the places that it needs to, meaning up front, down the middle, first and foremost. They're not getting pushed around, not getting bullied anymore. So, yeah, that's a problem. That is a problem for every team that has Dallas on their schedule yet the rest of the season. And Detroit's going to be the next one that's going to have that problem.
All right, Lewis, awesome stuff. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Did you eat like crazy? Did you go nuts?
Plenty.
Yeah.
Plenty. No question about it.
Good. Well, we appreciate you.
All right,
Thanks
guys.
for helping us break it down today. We'll talk to you next week.
Of course.
Yep.
Thanks, guys. See you.
All right, there you go. That's Lewis Riddick. Some good stuff today.
I mean, we need to clean up in Raymond's office right now.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I mean, he's all perked up.
Yeah, of course. He doesn't just. He
as soon
has
as he
no
heard
idea.
Dak in sweet spot.
But by the way, Ray, how self-serving is this guy?
What?
Because we have Lewis and he's great. You think he asked him that because the general public was looking for a Cowboys-Lions answer, or do you think he asked that question
It's a Thursday night game.
Maybe he wanted Lewis to end on some positivity because I got to tell you,
he wanted to know for his own picks. That's the only reason he asked that question.
If it gives you a little bit more conviction on Thursday, that's great too.
Well, no,
that's great too.
Listen, we have him on Wednesday. There's a game tomorrow. I'm interested to get his take on Thursday night football.
You've never once asked him about the Thursday game.
Just say you're going to take this game this time.
It's self-serving.
Just take the game.
Okay, that's fair. That's all I'm looking for.
I needed a nudge.
Don't be scared. Don't be shy.
Was that the nudge? He's like, neither do I. How are they going to stop him? I don't see how it's possible. Neither do I. So you're going to take him?
Probably.
Good. And Ray's going to take him too. RJ, you going to take the Cowboys also?
I'm not touching this game.
He's nervous about it because the
Lions are going to win and cover.
I'm not.
Take the Lions then.
I'm not touching this game.
No.
Well, come on.
No.
Put it on the table.
No.
Take it out. Put it on the table.
No.
Go to the bank. Take out a loan.
Yeah, you'll beat me. You'll beat me and Ray. Put it right on the table.
No.
Plop it down.
No. I can't handle the Thursday
night. It is a chance for you to make up some ground.
I'm going to make up ground.
Come on, Mr. Thursday night.
I have a whole plan in place.
Oh, now we got a plan.
A whole plan in place. By the way, that was the Riddick Report brought to you by Sloman. Stay warm all season with Sloman's, New York and New Jersey's go-to for heating oil, price protection, and 24/7 service. Visit oil.slomans.com. The Knicks last night started out great, ended not so great. We'll get to it next. DNR with you, 880 ESPN New York.
For over 100 years, Sloman's has been your trusted partner in comfort. When it comes to home heating oil, we deliver more than just quality fuel. We deliver peace of mind. With price protection, automatic deliveries, 24/7 service, and up to 30 days to pay your invoice. Our dedicated team is just a call away, ensuring you stay warm and comfortable all winter long. Sloman's, New York and New Jersey's largest heating oil provider, proudly serving our community for generations. Give us a call today at 866-GET-HEAT or visit oil.slomans.com.
It's Chuck Devine in Snow Country. Check off the wish list with instant savings and free battery offers on select steel tools. Shop online or in store. Deep, fresh snow is a great way to start our ski season, and very cold temperatures throughout the week means nonstop snowmaking and many ski areas opening fast, like Camelback celebrating their opening day for Wednesday, 3 to 9. Bel Air's been open since before Thanksgiving in the Catskills. They're on 18 trails covering 6 miles, and they have plenty of fresh snow, switching over to packed powder. Wyndham opens Saturday, Jiminy back Saturday in the Berkshires. Gore Mountain was getting fresh snow in the Adirondacks. They're on 10 slopes, and Whiteface now on 24 trails covering 7 miles. In Vermont, Stratton with 17 trails. They're getting hammered with fresh snow. Same for Killington. 30 trails cover 16 miles with the brand new Superstar high-speed 6-pack chair. And Smuggler's Notch on 14-pack powder slopes.
You don't just ski or ride, you dominate. At Killington, we fuel your adventure. Be the beast. Ski and ride Killington.
At Uline,
They know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
This fall, don't sit on the sideline because of pain. If you're tired of waking up stiff, fighting neck, back, or joint pain, and missing out on the things you love, it's time to take action. Call Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain, New Jersey's top pain specialist. Dr. Shaw is an Ivy League trained, double board certified, and laser focused on one thing: getting you back in the game. Living pain-free, no surgery, no cuts, no downtime. Just precise image-guided treatments that deliver real results. Whether it's sciatica, nerve pain, migraine, or chronic joint pain, Dr. Shaw will personalize a non-surgical game plan just for you without pain medication. Same-day and next-day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. Most major insurances are accepted, so what are you waiting for? Don't let pain keep you out of the action this season. Visit Sandwell Pain to text, call, or book online. You'll wish you met Dr. Jay Shaw a lot sooner. Relief starts today, and victory over pain is closer than you think.
On the job, every minute counts. That's why Lowe's now has ProBlock Quick Dry Primer, expertly manufactured by Sherwin-Williams. Engineered for pros to dry fast and go on smooth for virtually flawless results that keep your job moving. It's available in oil and water-based, and getting it is easy. Order online by 2 p.m. and get free same-day delivery right to your job site. Lowe's, we help, you save. Orders placed after 2 p.m. will be delivered next day. Valid in select zip codes. Subject to driver availability. More terms apply.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
Caffeine doesn't have to be bitter or boring anymore. 5-Hour Energy shots are bringing the flavor and energy. One of my personal favorites, Strawberry Banana. It's giving smoothie vibes in a compact caffeinated shot. Whether you like your energy sour, fruity, or tropical, with 17 flavors, there's something for everyone. And yeah, it's got as much caffeine as a 12-ounce cup of coffee, but with zero sugar and no crash. Big flavor, tiny bottle, tasty caffeine done right. You can grab yours in-store or hit up 5hourenergy.com or order on Amazon today.
Have you heard the story that's about a guy who lives in a bank that is really close by? The Capital One Cafe is his home, no doubt, where customers bank and get their cash out. There's no fees or minimums on checking accounts, so your money stays. Most Capital One Cafes are open all 7 days. This magical place, as some people might call it, is where the Capital One Bank guy says, "What's in your wallet?" Such a lovely tale.
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One N.A. member FDIC.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So it's funny that I got a few emails about this earlier today about the paraphernalia.
We're close.
I think Sue Klein sent me an email. And she said, "This is here, Dave. Please ask Rick where the merch is. I want it. It's almost Christmas. He wears the hat to torture us. Look what I have, and you're not able to get." But you said we're right there.
Well, I just showed you.
Yeah,
we're right there. I mean, you could in theory order it, but since we have nowhere to pay to yet, you can't get it.
But it feels like we're a couple days away.
Listen, we have the hats.
Mm-hmm.
We have the website. You can order it once we get the pay thing down, which should be by the end of this week. We'll be locked and loaded for
it's going to be Hanukkah Christmas gifts.
It feels like by the beginning of next week, you should be able to order. I should have the hats.
Oh, this is unbelievable news.
In stock, which means that the second you order them, we should be able to ship them. But you got to go early. I got to tell you, because I only had a certain amount made. Because I'm not going to get
thousands made. Because you don't know how many people are going to want.
Because we got to see how interested people are. So this is going to have to be when I say go, you got to get going.
Yeah. but that could be Friday, Monday.
Right.
Like,
the second it happened, like, she's working on it today. Like, I finally got the name.
Who is she?
Cassie.
Oh, why you refer to her as she?
My wife. Well, 'cause
Yeah.
me and you were talking already. So my wife is taking care of it.
Mhm.
She's got everything but.
This is a real mom and pop shop we have going
Well,
on here.
yeah. I mean, someone's gonna have to do it. I don't have the time to do all the extra stuff. But I mean, it was hard to get the company name figured out. I had to hire somebody to go do that. So that's done. The commerce, the shopping portion is done. And
The
now it's just
website, right.
And now it's just the paying. Once we clear that up, we got the shipping ready to go.
Then away
We're
we go.
good. We're rocking.
Credit cards are going to be an option, or is it going to be like a Venmo?
I believe it just needs to be where the money is going. Where the money's going.
It's going to go into a company bank account.
Correct.
Is where it's going to have to go to.
And that's the next step. And then once
this
that's
is
done,
very exciting.
which I think could potentially happen today.
Really?
Supposed to.
So, I mean, by the end of this week, people could be ordering. By next week, they could be wearing this beautiful merchandise.
In theory.
Wow.
Which would be great. And then once that happens, and if it's successful, then we start doing different drops. We could do. I want to do some T-shirts, some hoodies.
So you might just expand. Who knows how?
Yeah,
much.
like I mean, I'll go by what people want. Too.
Right. So if there's a big demand for this, you'll open up
if you
the
want,
floodgates.
if you have a suggestion for a color that you think would look cool, or if you have a suggestion for like a hoodie or whatever you want.
So you'll take suggestions. Oh, this is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Very excited about this. RJ, are you excited about this?
Listen, this is Shark Tank-esque.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got profit margins and hats and production and staff. This is high end.
Yeah, the staff thing
it's
is
big
probably
stuff.
going to end up being an issue, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to that bridge.
Well, I mean, listen, if you get to a point where you actually need staffing outside of your household.
Well, that would be a good problem to have,
well,
right?
we probably could need that now, but because we're doing jerseys, like we make really nice like jerseys, like uniform setups.
Oh,
Oof.
okay.
Like
So for
really,
like youth teams,
like
high
really,
school
really
team,
nice.
any team.
Yeah, really nice.
Adult teams.
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
So we just did the Portledge Middle School.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, sick looking jerseys.
that's nice.
Yeah, it's great.
Look at you.
Very busy.
Well, it's not just me. I mean, it's me and my guy Mike. But
Who is this, Mike?
Mike Green.
I don't know, Mike Green.
He coaches with me. Son's on my hockey team.
Defenseman.
No, not that guy. Who used to drive a Vespa, as a matter of fact, Mike Green, to the rink.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice player.
He was a good defenseman.
Oilers or no?
No, Washington.
Caps.
Washington. Okay.
Good offensive defenseman.
Well, so who is this, Mike Green?
Friend of mine, coaches with me.
Okay.
Coaches with me in baseball. Plays with his son. Plays with my son.
You know who this sounds like a replacement for?
Brian, no.
Yeah.
He coached with me and Brian.
It's fine. It's
He
it's a new
coached
Brian.
with me and Brian.
This is so obvious. You miss Brian. There was a
I
void
will-
left by Brian
Okay.
leaving, and
Here's
Mike
the-
Green is
Here's
filling the
thing.
void.
Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Brian's listening right now, and this is no offense to Brian.
If I'm Brian, I don't feel great.
No.
Brian and I.
Well, Brian left.
Yeah, Brian left. It's his own fault. Brian, Mike, and I coached the Little League team together.
Okay.
And we also coached the Bulldogs team together. Little League team with Brian made it all the way to the championship game.
Nice.
A couple times and lost.
Couldn't get over the hump.
Mike
Mhm.
and I, championship game, we won.
Oh no.
So I don't know.
So Mike is a better Brian.
I don't want to say that.
That's what I'm gathering.
I don't want to say that.
I just figured out what happened.
What?
Is that to make room for Mike, Brian was traded to Florida.
Yes, this is the Brandon Nimmo situation.
We thought he moved on his own volition. You shipped him out.
Yeah. It's like Nimmo. His deal was too long.
Wow.
I don't want to live with the back end of Brian's deal.
Is that what it is?
He did free up left field.
I don't know. Brian was a great motivator during that pickleball match.
Yeah, but can Brian get you over the top? That's what Rick
He got
is
us over the top.
Gold medals.
Although, did we need Brian? Or would we have gotten over the top all on our own?
No, I think we needed him. Tell me you didn't like
Brian's he's like the Mike McCarthy of coaches.
Tell
He gets
me-
you to a certain point, but he just can't get you over the hump.
Tell me that you didn't love it after we won the first game. We look over and Brian's throwing us waters.
I loved it. I love Brian.
I thought Brian was the guy you build around.
I love Brian. That's not the concern. The concern now, RJ, is does Rick still love Brian? And it feels like the
I love
answer
Brian
to that
like
is
a brother.
No.
I consider him a brother.
No.
He left me though.
It did up
Yeah.
in like the Colts in the middle of the night. The
high
Mayflower
and dry.
fans were just packed.
Thanksgiving didn't show up. He was off gallivanting in Tampa.
Really?
I mean, why would he? Look,
Fun in the sun.
He's been replaced.
Yeah. There's Mike Green.
He hasn't been replaced.
By Mike Green.
What am I supposed to
By
do?
the way, that sounds made up, doesn't it? His name is Mike Green.
Why do you doubt
It's
that?
a nice name.
Steve Blue is also. I mean, come on, stop it.
So I think it's fair to look back. Did we miss
Mark
the signs?
Yellow. I mean, come on.
Come on.
Did we miss the signs of issues bubbling? And we could have brought Brian and Rick back together, but instead we watched them separate.
Probably.
And now
No.
Mike filled that void.
I think so.
I
think
you guys
so.
are crazy.
And then who's
Are
his
we?
who's his forte? Who has he come about?
He's my guy in Florida.
Got to tell you, why are all your people in Florida? Forte's on a heater, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
Forte makes fancy football moves, unless it's Rick, at very strange times also.
And you probably notice it because you're up at very
I get the
strange
alerts.
times.
Yeah.
We like to keep you guessing.
Yeah.
Forte's on a heater.
So you're going to get into the playoffs?
I got to win it in.
Win it in.
Yep.
RJ, you're in the playoffs?
Yes.
Do you listen to the show or no?
Yeah.
He told you yesterday.
Well, he was in a way.
He qualified for the playoffs, and you're the only one that's officially eliminated.
I heard that I was officially eliminated. Here's the thing. I don't care.
Okay.
Okay.
This
so
is not,
my level of caring
this isn't cute anymore.
Is not meant to be
No,
cute.
but it's not cute anymore. I don't care. Like that can't be everything. I don't care.
Well, I don't. If I don't care, I'm going to be honest. I don't care.
You could use a Mike Green in your life.
Yeah, maybe you have a void.
Go get Brian. He's available.
No, don't go near Brian.
Brian White. Yeah.
Boy, how diabolical would
We
that
had
be?
a brown. We had a brown and a green
Really?
on our
You know
baseball
what?
team.
Do I have Brian's number?
No,
because
I hope not.
he's a free agent. Maybe I can
He's
get
not
Brian.
a free agent.
What do you mean?
Can you imagine?
No, he's still under contract.
The next time
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Next time
I
we
never
have,
released him.
we have a show outing, you walk in with Brian.
No, because he would never do that. I'm the only one
Or
that has the stones
next time we have
to bring
a,
people to parties.
Next time we have a
station?
station event, I show up with Brian because that's what you do, and he's comfortable.
I'll
in
tell
that,
you who was
in
invited,
that awkward situation.
I'll tell you who was invited to the couch cast. Brian.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, he's probably busy in Florida because you traded him. So
He
trade
doesn't
him.
want any part of you anymore.
He's on conditioning. Okay, I don't want to bring this up. There's some things he needed to work on, so I sent them down. He's on a rehab assignment.
It's the whole thing is
Till
very
he gets his stuff together.
very upsetting. It's very upsetting that you kicked this poor guy to
I
the
didn't
curb.
kick anything.
You did.
I begged him to stay.
Yeah, but he couldn't. For his family, for their well-being, for their financial stability, he needed to go. And
I
then
thought we were family.
You're out of sight, out of mind, huh?
I thought we were family.
I bet you somewhere there's a tape, just like with the Giants during Hard Knocks, of Rick saying, "Well, listen, we value you. Here's what we're giving you,
I'm calling
Brian. You don't like it, go
I'm
to
calling
Florida."
Brian right now.
If he winds up in Philadelphia,
Oh,
he
well.
winds up in Philadelphia.
Look, he's in Tampa.
He's your Saquon.
No, he's not my safe.
Yeah, absolutely.
He got away.
You didn't value him.
I valued him.
No, Cassie, she's the decision maker.
No, he's
She
my
does-
franchise player.
No, clearly not.
Brian, you're live on the radio.
Yeah.
Question. Dave believes that you're a free agent friendship-wise. I told him no, that
I want you, Brian.
We're still heavily in a relationship. He wants you. What do you say to that?
Good morning, David. I have to pass on that.
See?
There's no way that I'm a free agent.
Do you know about Mike Green? Are you familiar with Mike Green?
He thinks Greeny stole your spot.
Oh, I don't think. You should, Brian, you should hear the way he's talking about Mike Green. You could only lead this Little League team to a certain spot. They bring Mike Green in, and now they're champions. Brian, you should hear what he's saying about you, Brian.
Well, actually, is this something that we need to argue on the radio, Rick? I mean, have I been replaced by Mike?
No!
Yes.
Oh, now see what he did?
Oh, yeah.
Don't let him do this to us.
Yeah.
David, do you have a spot in your area for me?
I do. As a matter of fact, I have an opening. So, Brian, I'd like to extend an offer to you.
No.
And here's the thing: we're a loyal family. We're not like the DiPietros, like you up and you leave to go to a different state, and now they kick you to the curb. Once you're in the bosom of the Rothenbergs, we keep you in the bosom. Would you like to join the bosom?
Well, listen, I'm in New York right now. I'm on 42nd Street. I'll come down to the studio.
Yes.
We'll talk this out live if you want.
I would love that.
Yeah, well, I mean, why would you visit anyway?
Rick, did you even know?
No, I didn't even know.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
You didn't even know you
I'm
were
hanging
here.
out by.
Yeah. See, that's it. RJ, has it
ridiculous.
ever been more evident?
Boy, what an acquisition we're about to make.
Yeah, we need to make. I have clearly have work to do on the relationship.
No, the relationship is
They
dead.
didn't tell me.
Yeah, that's a problem.
This is not right.
It's exactly what it's meant to be.
Come in the bosom.
In the bosom.
No one wants any of that bosom.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Team
bosom.
Rothenberg.
No actual friends, just people he keeps around.
Buying
just for
stock, Team
convenience.
Rothenberg.
Yeah, he wants to join my
what
team.
a steal that was.
You know what? How about this? How about
You just pulled a Soto.
let him go? If you really love him
No,
the way
I'm
you
not
claim
doing
you
that.
do,
No,
let him go.
I'm not gonna
You
play your
have a
game.
Mike Green.
Let's
You
stop.
don't need a Brian.
I'm not going to play your game. I see what you're doing. You manipulated him.
I didn't manipulate.
How soft is he?
How did I manipulate?
mentally
RJ,
weak
was
is
there
he?
manipulation or was there truth
He
telling?
started the call with, no, I am not a free agent.
Right.
And by the-
Because he didn't know all the details.
30 seconds in, he's like, oh, do you have room in the bosom?
He didn't know the details.
Yeah, but he was looking for it out. I mean, that's like somebody going up to your significant other at the bar and saying like, "Oh, hey, can I buy you a drink?" No.
Is this what we're doing now?
No, I'm
We're
married.
stealing people's friends?
And then it
I
goes,
want, where's Perna?
he's busy.
I'm taking Perna.
And then it goes into
RJ's good to Perna.
I'm taking
and
Perna.
Perna loves me.
I'm taking him.
Perna
I mean,
loves who more, me or Rick?
you.
Yes,
But
see?
Brian was looking for it. He goes, I'm just in case, what room you in if I wanted to stop by? That's what that was.
Yeah. Yeah. and I left the key at the
Oh,
front
by the
desk.
way, I'm in the city.
Yeah. You had no idea. The relationship, dead. It's dead. Let's take a break. Come back. We'll get to Stump Rothenberg and friendship skills, or lack thereof. It's DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Some stages celebrate. This one tests everything. Every drive, every approach, every putt. Pressure builds. Resilience matters. And history waits for the bold. In June, the 2026 U.S. Open Championship returns to the Hamptons at the iconic Shinnecock Hills Golf Club. Experience the world's best golfers competing on one of the sport's most storied stages. Don't just watch greatness, experience it live at the 126th U.S. Open. Daily tickets are available now on SeatGeek.
The holidays are here, and Amazon Pickup is your MVP of package pickup. Need that perfect gift like a brand new jersey for the big game? With Amazon Pickup, you can grab your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you on your schedule at no extra cost. It's fast, it's easy, and it keeps your holiday surprises tucked safely away. So whether you're running from work or heading to the holiday party, Amazon Pickup makes holiday shopping worry-free. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
Whether you're shopping, gaming, or streaming this Black Friday season, don't take slow for an answer. Get Optimum Fiber for the fastest, most reliable, and most consistent internet speeds. Starting at $25 a month. Call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com to switch. Act now and get a full year of Netflix, an unlimited mobile line, a $400 prepaid card, and more. All on us. Call 888.
Ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
New York Presbyterian treats more heart patients than any other hospital in New York. From common to complex conditions, our cardiologists and heart surgeons are pioneers in advanced heart care, leading the way in minimally invasive treatments for faster recovery times. Find a doctor at nyp.org/heart. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian. New York Presbyterian Hospital based on U.S. News and World Report 2025 to 2026 Cardiology, Heart, and Vascular Surgery Rankings.
This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards. Rep your team on and off the field with custom school designs that let everyone know who you root for. Whether you're tailgating, grabbing snacks for the watch party, or celebrating a win, you can unlock 15% cash back at ESPN. 1 free year of Perplexity Pro and more. This college football season, score more with the Venmo debit card. Get yours now in the Venmo app. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
Max cashback varies. Terms apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank, N.A.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
ESPN New York is throwing a holiday party you don't want to miss. Join us Friday, December 12th at your mother's house in Garden City Park. We'll be broadcasting the Michael K. Show live from 1 to 3, followed by Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg from 3 to 7, all while supporting a great cause. Bring a toy to benefit the Garden of Dreams Foundation and help make the season brighter for local kids in need. It's the ESPN New York Holiday Party, Friday, December 12th. Brought to you by Spiked Aid, Security Dodge, Amazon Pickup, and ESPN New York.
All right, DNR with you. ESPN New York Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. Devils are home to the Stars. Rangers beat the Stars last night.
Yeah, they did.
3-2 in overtime. Good win for the Rangers. 7 o'clock is the puck drop for that one. Knicks welcome the Hornets to the Garden at 7:30, and the Nets visit the Bulls in Chicago at 8 o'clock. So there's a lot going on tonight. And that's Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew, honey, during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. So, Stump Rothenberg in about, 8, 10, 12 minutes, something in that range. 1-800-919-3776 to get involved.
I got a new show for you.
Okay.
The Last Frontier.
What's this about?
Apple TV.
I just started a new show yesterday. Well, a show I was 2 seasons in on, and now I started season 3.
So you're back onto it.
The morning show with Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, I stopped that I haven't got back to it.
So
I like that
they
show.
just had a season 4.
Mhm.
I haven't seen yet season 3. So I started season 3 yesterday. Yep. I'm going to go through 3, 4, and then what's the show you're telling me about?
The Last Frontier.
The Last Frontier? What's this about?
It is about...
Not about space exploration,
No.
is it?
No. It's a plane crash full of inmates that goes down in Alaska.
Oh.
And one of those inmates was a...
stripper.
CIA operative.
Okay.
And then you figure out, why'd the plane go down? Who took the plane down? What does this man know?
Is this a lot? Like many episodes and a lot of investment?
10
All right. Yeah, it's about the norm now, right?
Only one season, though.
So far.
So far.
Until it comes back, and then you
Well,
watch
maybe.
it.
I don't know if it's coming back or not.
By the way, we'll get to the Knicks in a second. I got to challenge you on something. I watched the entirety of Tulsa King season 3.
I didn't love it.
I didn't like it at all.
No, I didn't love it.
I
wasn't
didn't like it.
It wasn't as good as the second season. I didn't. Here's the thing, though. I was told by somebody who I trust, because this person, Brian's wife,
right,
watches TV shows like knowing you ever, like she makes you look like a casual streamer.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
She will crush a season in a day.
Okay.
Never seen anything like it.
I love that.
And she told us Tulsa King 3 was good.
It was not.
No.
First of all, it's the same story.
It's repetitive.
And it's just
and there wasn't much action.
Not very good. Not very
I did
good.
like the end. Just how that whole thing.
The way that guy
Yeah.
passed?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did like that. I thought that was fitting.
Yeah. He was on The Sopranos. He was the guy that got into all the gambling trouble with Tony.
He drove me crazy.
Yeah. He was difficult.
It's the one thing I'll say
He's
about...
not a good dad either.
It's the one thing I'll say about those shows. Terrible dad. About those shows, though, is they do a really good job of making you hate the villain.
Yeah. I didn't think season 3 was great. Regardless of that, I also didn't think the Knicks last night were great because they weren't.
No.
They came out like a house on fire. Yep. Second quarter, fell apart. End of the third quarter, they're down 18. And they cut it to 3. I give them credit. Like they fought all the way back and just couldn't get over the hump because, I mean, I stand by this. This has been my thing the whole time with this team. Their defense it's just not very good. The Knicks can go toe-to-toe with anybody and outscore almost anybody in this league. But defensively, they have a lot to be desired. And Robinson didn't play a ton of minutes last night, and OG's not playing. So defensively, and like you said earlier, they go after Brunson, and that's what any good team is going to do now.
Right. Well, they're not that big. So second quarter, they go to their bench, and it's, Deuce isn't a big guy. Kolek's not a big guy. So, I mean, now you have the opportunity with some of these, bigger players, Jaylen Brown, is you just attack matchups. I'm gonna force switches to get up to Jaylen, and then I'm gonna take advantage of that matchup. I mean, the Celtics are a team last year when you played them. It was almost like there was this arrogance where it's like, hey, we're just gonna shoot threes. That's what we do. If we make them, we win. If we don't, hey, next game we'll make them.
Right. And they shot a ton of threes last night.
They shot a ton of threes. Didn't make a lot of threes. I mean, they only make 13 threes. They shot 32%. Problem is,
if I would have told you they were going to go 13 of 40 going into the game, you would have said Knicks are going to win by double digits.
You would think. Problem is that second and third quarter, they end up taking advantage of you from 2 where they're shooting 77%. They dominated you in the paint. They
Killed you.
out-physicaled you in the second and third quarter.
And they outgutted you in that game last night.
By the way, we're looking at the polar opposite of what happens with the Rangers, where Rangers can't really win at home consistently. Knicks can't lose at home, but the Knicks are 3-6 on the road.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's something they got to clean up. And the whole toughness thing, because this is a copycat league. All these leagues are.
But this is what you're going to get. You're going to get to the postseason, and teams are going to, exactly. I can tell you the recipe right now. They're going to slow it down. They're going to turn this into a grinded-out game. They're going to knock you to the floor. They're going to try to get this as low scoring as humanly possible. I mean, that's the way that I don't know that it's going to work, but that's the recipe. Like what Detroit typically can do and Orlando typically can do is what every team that goes up against the Knicks is going to try to do. Now, whether you're going to be able to do it or not, I don't know. But you know the recipe of how you try and want to beat this team.
Well, you're seeing it, though. You've seen Orlando do it. Again, that's a bigger physical team. Couldn't slow down Wagner.
Right.
Had no answer for him.
Right.
I mean, Jaylen Brown went for 42 last night.
He could have scored it. I mean, he was scoring at will last night.
Yeah, but it's so, again, I mean, defense last year was an issue because your best two players aren't good defensively. Like, that was something that we've had to deal with. And, it becomes even more glaring when OG's not in the lineup because he's your best overall player. But,
yeah, probably.
I mean,
so.
Mikal Bridges, you wasted a night from him last night.
He was awesome.
He was awesome last night.
Every time he rose up to take a shot, you're like, that's going to go in. Like, I've never felt more confident in a guy taking a shot than him last night.
I did feel like he rushed the last one where he pulled up for that last three.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he wanted the ball, and he should have the ball. I mean, he's on.
He was awesome
on fire,
last night.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I want him with the ball, like, kind of like rushed it a bit, I thought.
Maybe
we find a better way to, put you in an action where you get the ball in a better spot, and we don't have to rush it. But
I will say this, though. Our understanding was that he was part of the reason that they had a new coach, and he's answered the bell.
Yep.
This is a way better version of Mikal Bridges this year than it was last year.
I mean, here's the thing, though, and I was going to bring this up to you yesterday, but we were talking Giants for most of the show, is when you look at what's going on in Milwaukee right now with Giannis, that's going to be the next piece of this conversation.
Well,
is what happens with him.
If he's going to be dealt.
Do you try to pull the trigger on that?
Yes, you do. Now, I need to know what you're going to have to give up, but within reason,
there's going to have to be a third team.
You'd have to.
I would think there's going to have to be a third team.
You'd have to.
Because if you're trading Giannis, we're rebuilding.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, right. I don't have the picks to give you. So there's going to have to be a third team involved in this.
It's such a shame that they had all those picks and they gave them all away.
They took their shot, though.
I know, but the shot was not enough. The Knicks are not. I know they're a good team.
But the shot was there to take. You were at the mercy of what's going to happen in Milwaukee. Did you want to wait for that?
No, you didn't want to wait for it. But now it turns out that they may move on from him. And if
it sounds like he wants to move on, period.
Well, they're not a championship contender.
No.
At this stage of his career, this guy wants to compete for championships.
What have they lost? 8 of the last 9?
They're just not a good basketball team. They don't have talent around him.
I think that the only win was the Nets, I want to say, in their last.
And he's still so good.
Did someone tell me, Ray, check this. Did he scrub all his socials of Milwaukee stuff?
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
I don't know how true that is, but I had heard
yeah.
that. So take from that what you will.
Like that's going to end up being the next piece of this thing.
Yeah, but how all in are you going to go?
I would go fully all in.
Are you willing to trade Brunson?
No.
Okay. So anybody not named Jalen Brunson, you're willing to deal.
I like to keep OG too.
All right. So what do you
still need to have players.
So what are you willing to give up? Like give me an offer.
I give up Cat.
Cat's.
I give up Bridges.
Yeah.
I give up Deuce. I mean, whatever else you want.
So anything not named OG and Brunson, you can have.
You can have.
Hart, anybody.
Anybody.
Mitchell Robinson.
Take your pick.
Yeah.
So destroy the depth. Just destroy it.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to destroy the depth. I'm not of the opinion that you can win a championship with Cat. I don't think you can have a team where
he's going to argue with you because he's a big Cat guy.
I think Cat's a good player. I just don't think you can have your two best players be that bad defensively and win a championship. You're not going to beat the Thunder. There's no chance we're not even close.
Who is going to beat the Thunder?
Nobody's going to beat the Thunder.
But that's the point. If we have Jalen, OG...
I'll tell you what. You're not going to beat the Thunder with just Giannis and Brunson either. If I got
Jalen, OG, and Giannis, I'm not going to beat them this year. But if I had pieces to that, it's going to be a better chance than with what I have right now.
What pieces are you going to add with those three?
Well, I'm going to have to add some kind of.
Well, you don't
pieces,
think you're now going to be a destination though? Like all those free agents that
cap space is a thing.
I understand that.
Okay, but
guys are going to sign for the league minimum.
Jackwagon, I'm going to get rid of Cat's money and Mikal Bridges' money.
The
money has to work before you can make the deal anyway.
You're still putting a ton of money into 3 guys.
I already have a ton of money into 3 guys.
How much money do you have invested into OG?
It's not much different.
Cat and Jalen Brunson, you have a fortune of money invested. You're telling me, Ray, you wouldn't do everything within reason to go get Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Within reason.
Okay.
I'm not going to trade Deuce and McHale and possibly other pieces with that. Because it's going to take more. It's going to take more.
Of course. So Karl Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges, you're not doing it?
And Deuce?
Yes.
And plus more?
Those
Because
three
it's
guys.
going to be more. It's going to be more.
Those three guys.
It's not going to be those three guys.
It's going to be more.
It'll be more.
Giannis makes 54. Cat makes 53.
So that's a wash.
All right. And McHale? And
You think this team is good enough to win a championship?
I don't think anyone's beating OKC.
Okay.
I don't think anyone
Do you think this okay, here's the question for you now, and I think this is the most important question. Do you look at this team as the clear prohibitive favorite to come out of the East right now?
Right now,
Yes.
no, but I still think they should be considered the favorite in the East.
What?
They should.
Well, you just said right now, no.
Well, not clear prohibitive.
not prohibitive.
Oh, okay.
But still a
So
favorite.
if you had to pick one team, Eastern Conference right now.
I'm still picking them.
Ooh, I don't know. And I don't know that there's one team specifically I'd pick over them, but I just get over the Orlando and Cleveland and Detroit hurdles. I don't know that the Knicks are going to be able to do that.
The teams out physicaling them is going to be an issue. They've got to get over that. But also remember that the team is not whole. It's missing two important guys right now.
They're still small.
And one of them is their best defender and physical guy.
Right, and I get like 14 minutes a game out of Mitchell Robinson last night. I mean,
it is what it is with Mitch. He does make an impact though.
He's great when he's healthy. He's like a porcelain doll though. Like you have him very infrequently. You just hope that you have him when you get to April, May, and June.
The goal is to have Mitch in April.
It's a sin though. I mean, it's a sin with how the whole contract structure works, where we couldn't keep
Hartenstein.
Isaiah. Oh, you keep Hartenstein. That's a completely different team.
You see what he does on Oklahoma City? Whatever. You need 15 points, he gives it to you. You need 12 rebounds, he gives it for you. I mean, he does whatever you need him to be able to do.
Well, and he's available. That's the other thing.
And he's awesome.
Like, I don't have to manage him.
Well,
he's not gonna...
what you need is somebody like you sign Hartenstein for basically nothing,
right?
And he grew into that guy here. You need somebody else to be that guy.
How often does that happen? How often do you sign a guy for like no money and all of a sudden he turns into like borderline superstar?
But I mean, if you would have known he was going to turn into that, you would have did him the deal differently.
Of course,
full bird rights.
Of course.
But nobody would have known that
when they signed him. A lot of people didn't know who he was.
Yabusele's been a disappointment,
a tremendous disappointment.
He kind of is what he is.
Well,
he's supposedly a good offensive player, and he lacks defensively. But that's what the Knicks are. They're a great offensive basketball team.
Also a big guy.
But he's soft. He's not a tough player.
No.
They don't have a lot of toughness on this team.
And he looks like his body's soft.
How many players
shape.
on this team when you say tough guy? And I guess you might say Brunson. He is.
No, he's
but
a tough guy.
I understand, but he's not my version of tough.
No, here's the problem, though. And what was the game when it felt like it went straight ISO again? And it's like, what happened to the offense? And we knew exactly what happened to the offense. Is the team they were playing against. Maybe it was, I don't know if it was Orlando, one of the teams. It turned into like a street fight. And it was Jalen by himself. And the reason why it had to be Jalen by himself is because no one else was interested in being physical the way that the game was played. So he went and tried to do it himself.
Oh, that's what happens.
Josh Hart is
tough. I think OG is tough.
Deuce plays tough. I think Deuce can play tough. I don't think
Cat is not tough.
I don't think Bridges is overly tough.
No, I don't look at. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't look at the Knicks as a tough basketball team. And I think to be able,
how could you at this point?
To be able to win a championship, you have to be a tough basketball team. And you see it when they go up against the Orlandos, the Detroits, the Celtics of the world. They're out toughed in these games.
In those games too, Ray. And I know
did they not just beat the? Am I going to say did they not just beat the Celtics in a playoff series? Did I totally forget that?
They beat them last year in a playoff series.
Right. So they say that they can't out tough a Celtics team. They just did, and it was a tougher Celtics team than this one.
Yeah,
it was also a Celtics team that was dropping. That was somehow losing 20-point leads, and then their best player.
I know they beat them in that series. I don't know how they beat them in that series.
We weren't sure how they beat Detroit in that series,
but they did.
Right, but Detroit's better now. True. You can't beat Orlando right now, and that was without them. I mean, that's been without their best player.
You know what? They couldn't beat Boston, and they couldn't beat Cleveland last year.
They need to prove it to me that when teams decide we're going to play physical, that are bigger and stronger than them, that they can go toe-to-toe.
And I agree, and that's on them.
And then the weird thing is
sprinkle a road win once in a while.
The team that they lose to is not that team. The team they lose to is going to outscore you, kind of a team in Indiana.
Okay, but you also talk about like, oh, I don't know how they won this series and this series. I still don't know how they lost that series, especially game one.
Oh,
because
I mean, the ball hit the back of the rim. They completely fell apart.
Right.
Celebrating they hit the three. That was one of my worst sports moments in the history of my life.
It was terrible.
I'm not even exaggerating.
I can tell you this though. The whole Cat thing, I think Cat's a really good player. Cat is not in the same conversation as Giannis. He's not.
No.
And there aren't going to be games if you had Giannis where it's like, where'd Giannis go? How come Giannis isn't taking shots? How come Giannis isn't being aggressive with the ball? There's no chance that happens. And there are too many times that happens with Cat. To the point, let's not forget what happened last year. And if you want to blame Tibbs for this, you can blame Tibbs for this, is that we were better off with Cat on the bench and Jalen on the floor, and then Jalen on the bench and Cat on the floor.
Oh, and they backed their way into that. Like, that was just a coincidence. They stumbled upon that.
So, I don't know. I'm just telling you right now, the conversation this offseason surrounding Giannis was he was going to give him one more shot to try to put a championship team around him.
Yeah, but they're totally totally broken.
And I don't think the Knicks actually thought Milwaukee was serious. We actually are lucky enough to know somebody that has
ownership
stake in Milwaukee and was like, no, there's no chance we're trading Giannis.
Yeah, but until you do.
But if Giannis was to be traded, it sounded like the team that he wanted to go to is the Knicks.
So Milwaukee's 9-13 on the season.
Yep.
And 2-8 in their last 10.
Okay. And what was one of those wins was the Nets, right?
And I don't know. And right now they are on the outside looking in of even the play-in. So they're a bad basketball team at the moment. A bad basketball team.
Which is surprising because they shouldn't, it doesn't look like they should be that bad.
I mean, they're better than Washington, Indiana. Both those teams are horrendous. Brooklyn, they can't win, and Charlotte. That's it in the Eastern Conference. If you can't be a top 10 team.
Yeah, I was right. They've lost 8 and 9, and their only one was the Nets.
8 and 9. Okay, so then the second one must have come in that 10th game.
They beat they lost to the Hornets and then beat the Hornets and then lost 8 in a row or 7 in a row. Beat the Nets and then lost to the Wizards. They lost to the Wizards.
Right, and I think that's when McCollum went crazy. Right, he had like 46 in that game. You're listening to DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2 in New York. Let's get to a call or two on the
I think we should.
Yeah, and then we'll get to Stump Rothenberg. Alvin in Secaucus. Alvin, you're on ESPN New York.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I love the show, man. You guys make my morning every single day, Monday through Friday. Man.
Thank you, Alvin. We appreciate that. What's on your mind today?
Hey, one thing, I don't think Rick does Botox, but I do think that David does Ozempic. That's what I'm.
Believe it all you want. I would never.
Dave starves himself.
I would never do that ever. It feels crazy to me to do that kind of stuff when you have the ability to do it on your own. So I don't know. I wouldn't do it.
Speeds up the process.
I'm just trying to throw fire. That's all.
I appreciate the fire.
You don't really have Ozempic face though.
I don't do Ozempic.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have Ozempic face. What's going on, Alvin?
Hey guys, I think that the only way we could actually get Giannis is if we trade number 1 picks. What you guys think? I was talking with my buddies last night about giving.
We don't have enough. We don't have enough picks. We traded them all to Brooklyn.
We got something. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, think about what it took to get Mikal Bridges. And I know there was a
5 ones, man.
That was a big mistake. In my opinion, that was a big mistake. That was a big mistake. But that was just it. I was just trying to see if Kevin Hart. Hart.
I would include Kevin Hart in the trade.
Picks, you know.
Yeah. He doesn't add to your height.
Yeah, no. He's tough on the perimeter though.
Yep.
No, Josh Hart. I mean, come on. You trade any of these. You trade all the picks you had.
Ray wouldn't.
Ray could be cajoled, I think. Ray, we're talking about Giannis. You could argue he's the best player in the world on this team.
Okay, best player in the world could be argued. I think we overrate him a tad. Let's remember that this Milwaukee team's been a first-round exit the last 3 years. If he was that great, you'd think they'd have him a playoff series. Yeah, he did win a championship 4 years ago. Hasn't done anything in the playoffs since.
Okay. Why you're very steadfast with this?
I take the 31-11.
I just think like this reminds me of when the team was 10 to 12 years ago, where we just kept pining for other teams' players. So we should have this
for just random other teams' players.
But here's the difference, though. We're not pining for other teams' players. The other team's best player is pining to be a Knick.
And I'm not pining for him.
Do you know wants to be a Knick. Do you know
I don't know
or
for a fact,
is that just conjecture like it was 10, 15 years ago about, LeBron wants to be a Knick. Oh, this guy, Kobe wants to eventually be a Knick. Are we doing this again? Are we doing this again for real?
No, it's not the same thing, though. The reason why those guys didn't want to come to the Knicks was because why would I come by myself?
The Knicks are a joke, Ray. The Knicks are no longer a joke. The Knicks are a destination now.
I don't think that has anything to do with it at all.
This guy loves New York. He loves playing at the Garden.
Everyone loves playing at the Garden. That doesn't mean they love playing.
He clearly is dissatisfied with what's going on in Milwaukee.
Everyone loves playing at the Garden. Not everyone loves playing.
Where do you want to be
right
now, in the East or the West?
Oh, the East, of
Okay,
course.
which team gives you the best chance in the East to win a championship?
I just told you, the Knicks.
So why wouldn't he want to be a Knick?
I don't know. Ask him.
I think he does want to be a Knick.
I'm not so sure that that's a fact.
You're very defiant
we're
about
presenting
this,
we're presenting that like it's a fact, and I'm not sure that that's the
So,
case.
do you believe in Karl Anthony Towns? Because this, to me, I think is where we really differ. I don't believe you're winning. Anything.
What do you believe? What do you believe?
I think
that you can't win with a player like that. I think you can.
I don't think so.
Because I think you can.
I don't think so.
Now he's not a carry the team type of player, but if he's your number 2, and by the way, he's your number 2.
Yeah,
he's not your number 1.
No doubt
your
about it.
Your number 1 is Jalen Brunson.
Correct.
But you can win a championship with a guy like that as your number 2.
I don't think so.
All right.
I don't think so. I think the bigger moments, the lesser you see from Karl Anthony Towns. That's what I think.
Okay.
I don't think he's a tough player.
I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say.
I don't think he's a very good defensive player.
That does not not a good defensive player. I don't know that that's something I can convince you or anybody who has preconceived notions of Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, I don't think it's preconceived. I think it's conceived from watching him play for a number of years.
Absolutely. And a lot of that is earned. I don't know that. I mean, the guy does what he does. He scores and he gets rebounds at a high rate. He's a double machine.
Double machine. And he's also a better player against lesser competition.
And
when
I think
the competition raises up, he's not the same player.
And I think because he's more of an outside shooter as a player, as a big man, he's a big man who plays like a guard at times.
Yeah.
And I think that
he's also very clunky when he tries to take the ball to the basket.
His footwork is not great.
It's
his
very
footwork
clunky.
Is not great.
Listen, I hope I'm wrong. If they keep him, I hope they win the whole thing. I just find that hard to believe.
But
I don't think you win a championship with Karl Anthony Towns as your second best player.
By the same token, if you're saying you trade him and you trade other pieces, Bridges, Hart, OG, whichever one you end up trading, plus Deuce, plus other stuff, I never
said that. I never said I'm trading 6 players for him.
You're going to trade a lot.
If it presents itself right now, is that ideal? Probably not. In a perfect world, you'd like this to happen at the end of the season when you get this group of players has the chance to prove whether or not they can win a championship.
Okay, but you're saying in a perfect world. I don't know that perfect world exists. Milwaukee's going to want a lot for him.
Oh, no. Okay. And no question about it. What I'm saying is, remember when we made the decision to take the big swing and we didn't get a chance to see what it looked like with Randall and the team that we really liked? If that team was healthy, what would it be? And we didn't get a chance to see it because they made the moves before that could happen. At the very least, you would like to see this group of players make a run and see what it leads to. Now, I don't know if that's the case. If that's going to happen, I would say probably right now it most likely will happen. But if Giannis tries to push himself out now, you say no to it?
Well, A, Giannis has to push himself out, and B, it can't be for a ransom. I'm sorry, because you still need
it's
other
For
pieces besides you still need other pieces besides the 2 superstar players to win a championship, especially if you're going to end up playing OKC. This does not guarantee you a championship.
No, I don't think it guarantees you a championship either.
It doesn't.
I think it puts you closer to a championship.
It makes you closer to compete with a team like OKC. The Knicks right now would be bludgeoned by OKC. Bludgeoned. Maybe 5. I just don't think they're at the same level. I don't
think there's any team at the same level.
They're 21-1, by the way. They won again last night. I don't know that the Knicks, in my estimation, are coming out of the East right now the way it looks. I know there's a lot of basketball to go, but I have real concerns about this team. I don't think they're a very good defensive team.
Okay, and the other thing you have to consider, and this was the reason why Tom Thibodeau is not here anymore, all of this until April doesn't matter.
You're right.
Literally, their entire thing is get to April and
you're 100% right.
Take the next step,
and then we can have these discussions.
None of this until that point matters.
You're right.
None of it.
You're right. Now, you'd hope you'd build the team that's going to get you to the point where you would be able to
get there, be healthy.
Succeed.
That's it.
That's right. I mean, you have to have a healthy Mitchell Robinson, because if you don't, you have no chance. And you have to have your guys playing it, and you have to have your rotation set, and everything's got to be perfect. And then let's go. Because I think they can go on a run. I just question whether they're going to go to the NBA Finals the way this team is currently constituted.
Look what I'm doing right now.
What are you doing?
Ordering my own Starbucks.
Oh, you're such a big boy.
Yes.
You're such a big boy.
I'm back, baby.
All right. Well, I enjoyed this conversation, Ray. Even though I disagree, that's fine. I think that's what makes it an entertaining conversation.
Hey, we talk Knicks. How about that?
How about that?
Yeah, I just did it. It worked.
Look, you're so impressive.
This guy's ordering Starbucks for himself.
This is the only awkward part. Look what it says. Great to see you again, Cassandra.
That's okay.
You sending Bauer again?
Yes, of course you're sending Bauer.
Asked. I'm not sending him. He's on his way. He has.
Because he's a gentleman.
He's a gentleman.
Yeah. All right. You ready to do Stump Rothenberg? Everybody?
I don't have to be ready.
No, you have. Everyone has to be dialed in.
Ready.
I'm not ready. Today's not my day.
No, but I think you're better when you're a little hurt.
We'll see. We'll find out because I'm a little hurt. Here we go. Stump Rothenberg.
He's confident.
If I go 10 for 10, you have to reward me in some way.
Like sexually?
He's humble.
Mike Trout is a pitbull on my ass.
He's well-informed.
We'll continue to update you on the Mets and the Yankees, both having today off.
He's Dave Rothenberg, and this...
Oh, God almighty. Now I dropped my phone.
...is Stump Rothenberg.
Mets, Yankees also have tonight off.
Yep.
Neither team playing tonight.
Do you realize how important the game is tomorrow night?
The football game?
One team's 6-5-1.
Yeah, of course I
One
realize.
team's 7-5. They're both competing for the wild card.
Yes.
Ooh.
The thing that's going to make this not a tiebreaker situation is just the tie the Cowboys have.
Correct.
So it's not going to be like you're not going to have to study like statistics, numbers, and who this team beat and what they do in division and conference and all that. It's going to be very easy.
Unless Detroit sprinkles in a little tie. Take a page out of my book. A little push.
Yeah, I don't see that.
No.
Ray, you take a tie tomorrow night? 2 ties on the air?
No, absolutely not.
No,
you got to win.
I'm not saying tie this game, you idiot.
I understand that. I'm just saying. I'm asking Ray right now. Would you take a tie?
Their only chances to win out. I still believe this. So
you think they got to get to 11?
They have to.
No,
they have to.
10, 6-1.
Okay, well, you know what? I'd rather be safe.
I understand. All right,
safety is key.
Let's go.
Double bag it.
Oh, why? Why? You couldn't say like
say that.
We're a life preserver. It's got to be there.
What do you
got to go there?
I don't even know what that means.
No.
Grocery store.
Well, don't linger. Just go.
Yeah,
I'll go.
Store.
I'll go. I'll just go. Andy Merrick.
falling out.
Andy, you're on Stump Rothenberg. Save us, Andy.
Good morning, DNR. So the NFL landscape is currently flush with wide receivers from the Ohio State University, but the best one is still in school, a sophomore that's going to be just fire. Today's question is, who holds the OSU school record for most career receptions with 205?
Ibuka.
You know that right away?
Mm-hmm.
You just know
Rick,
that?
I feel like it's Ibuka.
Rick, give him the double ding.
Wow.
Good job, Ricky.
I kept reading the scouting reports last year and knowing that he set the records. So
That was going to take me a
That was the
minute.
really impressive part about him, though, is all the huge names that you knew.
he was viewed as a number 2, and here he is. He owns the record books at Ohio State.
Well, he was a number 2.
I will say though, right now he's not playing. He's playing more like a number 2 than a number 1.
He did start.
Well,
because he started
as
off
a
like he was a
rookie
number
to
1.
be expected to be a number 1 is a big ask. Also,
Of course, but I mean that's the kind of start he got off to, and now he kind of got nicked up, and hasn't necessarily
dropped a couple passes
neither is
last week.
Baker, but
that Bucks team feels like it's
that defense
hit a real
that
wall.
Defense is not great either.
Bucky Irving coming back does help them a lot, though.
Huge,
a lot.
I mean, their defense has to stop people.
I don't think they're very well coached.
Explosive plays all over the place.
All over the
Special
place.
teams not great.
John Manhattan. John, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Good morning, guys. An NFL question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Which two NFL teams have faced each other the most times in the postseason, Super Bowl era?
Super Bowl era, most times postseason. I mean, you got to think of teams that go every year, right? And then who do they play? I mean, could it be Ravens and Patriots? Do the Patriots play anybody a lot? Giants play the Niners a ton of times. Cowboys, no. Who goes?
Pittsburgh play anyone a lot?
Pittsburgh goes every year. Pittsburgh and nothing jumps off the page. Like this is the 8th matchup that Indy and New England, they played a bunch. Super Bowl era. Most years, most times played.
Buffalo and somebody?
No, because Buffalo didn't. I mean, they went that era of Thurman Thomas and Jim Kelly, but they weren't going. They haven't gone.
That team doesn't get enough credit for how impressed. I know they didn't
going
win
to 4
one.
in a row and losing.
How
yeah.
impressive that is. By the way,
Super Bowl era, he said.
Yeah.
By the way,
Colts.
Can we take a quick second though?
Dolphins?
I was listening to I don't know, it was Get Up on one of the shows yesterday, and they were talking about maybe it was First Take. If Patrick Mahomes doesn't make the playoffs this year, does it change how you view him?
It's ridiculous.
And
what was this on? Is on First
and
Take?
I think Saturday said yeah, it does. And then someone
Are you kidding me?
He's been a starter for 7 years and has gone to 7 straight AFC Championship games. He's won 3 Super Bowls. Like, what are we talking about?
Moving on.
But how could that?
I was like, what? This thing, can you imagine that though? 7 years you've been in the league,
but that's terrible.
And the worst you've done is the AFC Championship game.
But you wouldn't think that a guy like Jeff Saturday would have that kind of a take. How about Cowboys-Niners?
Well, I was going to say, because the Cowboys and Niners have met like generationally several times. 70s, 80s, 90s. There's a couple times where they embarrassed us here. So,
you know, another one that I'm thinking about, and RJ, maybe you couldn't even chime in on this, although he's screening, so he probably can't. Niners-Packers feel like they played a lot, right?
Niners-Packers have played at least
a lot.
I don't
think just in the last little bit.
They just played a couple of years ago, right? With Jordan Love, when they shouldn't beat the Niners.
I'll put it this way: Niners and Packers have played a lot recently. I still don't think the Niners and Packers have met more times than Niners-Cowboys. I don't think that's.
I think that's right, because there was even a couple of Niners-Cowboys recently, like 2 of them as well, back to back. So
they met in the 70s. They had the Dwight Clark game.
No,
they had 3 in the 90s. They had.
All right,
you
go with that.
I don't know.
Let's split and conquer here. I'm going Niners-Packers. You're going to go.
There's not another option. Other teams to consider here. Those are.
I don't
the
take
matchups.
forever on this. John, we have 2 answers. Ray's going to go Niners-Cowboys. I'm going to go Niners-Packers.
Dave got it. It is Green Bay and San Francisco with 10.
Wow.
And there you go. Yeah, because you talk about the Niners and the Cowboys, and they didn't face each other in the early days.
They did.
Not until the 80s.
No, they met in the 70s.
How many times did they met in the 70s?
At least 2 times.
I'd be curious how close that number is.
You're casual. How come my machine doesn't work?
What machine?
This machine.
What machine?
I just tried my sound machine.
I don't know.
Oh, because it's not up.
I just try to play a fun little clip for you.
What do you got? Try it again.
I don't want to do it now.
Oh, stop it. You're such a baby.
It's not timely now.
Let's go!
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Okay, it's fun.
I like that. That's nice. All right, so that's the win. So do you have the answer on that, Ray? How many times those teams have? All right, that'd be great. Let's go to D in Brooklyn. D, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Rick.
Good morning.
How you guys doing?
Good.
All right, Dave. In the history of the NBA, there's been close to 200 players who have played at least 15 seasons. Can you name the only one of that bunch who has never won a playoff series?
Oh, dear God. Most seasons without a playoff win. Obviously, it's going to be on a bad team, like the Kings, who a team that never went to the postseason. Never. So his entire career, he never.
He's never won a postseason series.
Yeah,
been to the postseason. Never won a series.
He's made the playoffs. Yeah, he's made the playoffs. Just never won a series.
What was that, Ray? 8 times for the Cowboys and Niners?
Niners, Cowboys. They met twice in the 70s, once in the 80s, 3 in the 90s, and then the 2 more.
The 80s was the Dwight Clark touchdown, right? All right. Oh my God, I have no idea. You think of maybe Washington. After Washington, went on that run in the 70s, they didn't win a playoff series for a long time.
Hey, just letting you know, this is not something from like the 60s. This is a guy we've all seen play.
Okay. So NBA player, most years played without winning a playoff series.
Correct.
I have no idea. I mean, I'm just going to sit here and think, but it's not going to. So most years played without a playoff win. Well, it's not LeBron. It's not Kareem. What do you say? There's 200 guys that have played 15 seasons or more?
Almost 200. I think it's like 180, 185, something like that.
And Kevin Willis is up there, but he's definitely won a playoff series. I mean, I'm not gonna have any idea. I feel like I'm just wasting time. Mike Conley's been in the league forever, but he's won a playoff series.
I'm trying to think of bad teams.
I mean, I don't know.
You said Washington. I thought maybe Gilbert Arenas, but I don't think he played 15 seasons. Oh, we're assuming it's 15 years, right? Like the
well,
player you're talking about
it's probably more than 15, right?
I'm not sure. This is at least 15 years.
At least 15.
Well, it's got to be 15.
Well, it could be more.
Oh, no, what I'm saying is at least 15.
It's at least 15,
yeah, right. So
yes. I mean, we're just...
That's a tough question, man.
Yeah, this guy's played 17 years.
17 years.
Just retired not that long ago.
We just retired.
Not that long ago, yeah.
Ooh.
John thinks he has it.
Get on the microphone, John.
Yeah.
Wasn't Joe Johnson always a one and done with the Hawks, Nets, whoever?
Sure.
No, it's not Joe Johnson.
It's not Joe Johnson? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, John.
It's a good try. No,
Come on, John.
No, I don't blame you, John. I don't blame you at all.
Oh, now we're going to be nicey nice.
Well, I mean, we have no idea. I don't know.
Oh, look, we both like boobs.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll take the L.
All right, we'll take that. Let's go with someone in the Eastern Conference. Let's go with Gilbert Arenas.
It's not.
You don't know that.
All right.
Who is it?
Nah, the answer is Rudy Gay.
Never would have got that.
Yeah. So Memphis. All right, Memphis. Fair. All right, let's go to Chris and Bethpage. That's a tough question.
Yeah.
Chris, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Hey, Dave, I'll get you right back on track, and I'm going to put added pressure on you because I gave this question to RJ. He got it right away. So,
all right.
You know.
RJ, you can participate in this question.
Oh, no. He got it right away. I was very impressed. All right, so who's the only NBA Hall of Famer who wasn't drafted?
RJ, you got this right away?
Right away.
Virginia Union.
There you go, brother. I know you got it. You don't have to say the name. You got it.
Ben Wallace.
Give him the ding.
Okay.
You got it. Very good.
I loved Ben Wallace. I loved watching him play basketball. He was a
How many people didn't?
Beast. Oh, what a
Animal.
beast. All right,
we
that's
could
good.
use one of those.
Oof. Yes.
Second.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Any team could use that. All right, let's go to Shooter in Stamford. Shooter, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Morning, boys. Good morning, company.
Good morning, Shooter. How are you?
I'm good. With the Giants having this big decision that could affect us for the next decade with the coach.
Yep.
And hopefully the GM. It's an NFL question.
Mm-hmm.
Which coach in his first year, most recent, won a Super Bowl?
George Seifert, Ray? He won a Super Bowl in year one, right?
He did.
That's not the most recent one, though?
Did Gruden do in year one?
No.
No?
Oh, well.
Tampa.
Was that year one in Tampa? Are you saying...
No, it was year one in Las
No.
In
but
Oakland.
let's qualify. Is it year one coaching the NFL, or is it year one with that
with
team?
The team, right?
With that team, yeah.
Was that year one for Gruden?
I thought it was.
I think it is.
I think it was.
I'm not sure it's meant to be first year on the job.
First year with the team, right?
No, I think he means first year.
But I just asked.
Rookie head coach. First year actually coaching.
Sorry, I had to re-guide you.
But
so then it would be Seifert.
I know.
I just
Yeah.
All right. Is there Seifert? How about It wasn't Pittsburgh, right? Cowher didn't win in year one. Tomlin
win year one.
Tomlin didn't
win in year one.
Seifert's the first one that came to mind. Is there anybody else that we're missing here?
Here's the boss.
Is there anyone else? I feel like Seifert.
The Super Bowls. You know all the Super Bowls.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Seifert. I feel
it's got to be Seifert.
So go Seifert then.
Well, now he's got me nervous.
Whoa.
Hey, yo,
whoa.
nervous, Dave?
Whoa.
How about the clown in Philadelphia?
Oh, Barry Switzer.
He was year two.
Yeah, he didn't win year one.
It wasn't.
No, it was year two.
Wasn't his first year.
Really?
Yeah. They didn't win his
lost
first
to San
year.
Francisco.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In '94.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll go Seifert.
All right, George Seifert, final answer.
Today, Junior. That's correct, Dave. Way to go.
All right. You know what stinks about that? It was my initial thought. And then
Well, but he screwed the question up
thought
initially.
myself. Yes, and I asked my question.
Right.
You jumped me. That wasn't very nice.
Well, because that's what he said.
Well, no, I wanted to clarify because I didn't.
Fault.
I didn't.
It's his fault.
Whose?
RJ's fault.
Don't blame RJ.
You know
He
what
didn't
the
do anything
question was.
wrong. How
He's the one
dare
that
you
had to
blame
clarify
RJ? RJ, I'm sorry you have to deal with this shrapnel.
Yeah, if not for me, you would have ended up off in the ravine somewhere. I put it back on the road.
Yeah, don't blame RJ. That's not fair.
Barry Switzer.
That was mean.
Wrong.
You're an idiot. You know what?
Don't get mad.
I'm so done with you.
Listen, Brian's probably like next
My
door
order's
right
ready.
now.
I'm leaving. I'm gonna go pick my own Starbucks up.
Brian won't. Brian might be at Starbucks. He won't call you. He don't even like you.
Oh, I'm coming for Perna. I'll tell you right now. I'm gonna be in Buffalo.
Perna's unbelievable.
I'm being Buffalo.
He's in town right now.
I'm gonna wine and dine him. I'm gonna say
you
and
stay
that's-
right away.
That'll be right around playoff time. Dave Perna.
Yeah.
Luxury suite Buffalo Bills game.
You show him some leg, forget it.
Oh, yeah.
He'll never go back to RJ.
Me and you jumping through tables.
All right, let's go.
He's like Steve Cohen with his money.
5-pack.
Compete. Alrighty. So we've had a basketball theme today. We're going to stick with that.
All right.
Early 2000s drafted players.
Okay.
Quentin Richardson.
DePaul.
Nice.
Nice.
I feel like I'm
Watch this goal quick.
in
Watch
the
how
zone-
nasty this is. Watch
in
this.
the zone a little bit.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Sorry.
That was nice.
Bedard's goal in this game was pretty.
Yeah,
All right,
we
let's
should
go.
talk
Come
about
on.
Bedard.
Stay on track.
Oh, you're ahead of me. Michael Redd.
Ohio State.
Big on Twitter, Michael Redd.
How's your TV that far ahead of me?
Just please, RJ.
Ours is better.
Eddie
He probably
House.
gets the small one.
Arizona State.
That wasn't. That's why Brian
He
hates you.
deserved it.
Brian hates you. Joe Johnson.
Arkansas.
Brian hates you.
And Zach
You
Randolph.
know what? No, forget it.
Zach Randolph.
No.
Zach
Michigan
Randolph.
State. But I didn't get the attention I
Oh,
deserve.
stop.
No. I mean, I just put on a virtuoso. And this is, your
Why'd you
TV's
say
ahead of
it
mine.
like
Brian
that?
hates you. I mean, please. You're taking the shine away from
No,
me.
I'm not.
Oh, you're so selfish. You
Shine you right up.
went 9-1.
That was my shine.
That
Shine it
brings
up.
your total to 4-15-71.
Wow. We're not going to make it to 500 this year.
Just because of the calendar, you would have got there. I could say your
we believe you would have got
your
there.
percentage would get you there.
We're going to have to go rapid fire next couple weeks.
30 packs.
30 packs.
Wow.
30 packs. All right. We're right on time with the clock,
Can
which
we
is
not?
really nice.
Well, we could just do like limited questions and then a 30 pack. Be the same amount of time.
No, I won't do that. You know what I would like, though? To have another challenger. Like Field that one day.
Let's go Field again.
We could do that. Or we could have someone else.
I don't think anyone else is at that level.
No?
No.
And that walks the earth, that has to
Well,
be.
yeah, but I mean, is that what we want?
I think it'd be fun.
Where are we getting this person that walks the earth?
I don't know. Maybe
A contest?
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe they apply to participate in this.
Who's putting them through it?
This is what we do on the road. When we take the show on the road or do an event at night,
Contestants?
we do it.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
It's a good idea.
Yep.
All right, let's take a break. 800-919-3776. We'll get back to the Giants. This time, Abdul Carter. He speaks, and what does he have to say? You'll find out next. ESPN, New York. Let's see what's happening on the roads. Here is our dear friend, the great Debbie Duhame.
Good morning, big boys. Good morning, company. Guys, we've got major issues right now at the George Washington Bridge. 90 minutes getting into town to the upper level, 45 to the lower. Lincoln 30, Holland 35. Alternate side parking in effect. It's a gridlock alert day. The big Rockefeller Center tree lighting ceremony tonight. Watch for a closure here on the LIE westbound by North Ocean Ave in Medford with a crash. LIE eastbound. It's an accident being cleared out by Glen Cove Road. Sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice. Continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at unbound.org. I'm Debbie Duhame, 880 ESPN, New York.
Listen up, New York. It's football season, and you should be out there enjoying every play, every tailgate, every moment. But if you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or sciatica, even getting off the couch can feel like a challenge. That's where Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain comes in. He's one of New Jersey's top pain specialists, Ivy League trained, double board certified, and dedicated to getting you back in the game. Here's the difference. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication. Just precise, non-surgical, image-guided procedures that get real results. Dr. Shaw treats everything from neck pain, back pain, migraines, nerve pain, and chronic joint pain. And he builds a custom game plan that's right for you. Same day or next day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. And yes, most major insurances are accepted. So don't let pain keep you on the sidelines this season. Go to SamwellPain.com to call, text, or book online. Relief is closer than you think, and it starts today.
For over 100 years, Sloman's has been your trusted partner in comfort. When it comes to home heating oil, we deliver more than just quality fuel. We deliver peace of mind. With price protection, automatic deliveries, 24/7 service, and up to 30 days to pay your invoice. Our dedicated team is just a call away, ensuring you stay warm and comfortable all winter long. Sloman's, New York and New Jersey's largest heating oil provider, proudly serving our community for generations. Give us a call today at 866-GET-HEAT or visit oil.slomans.com.
Some stages celebrate. This one tests everything. Every drive, every approach, every putt. Pressure builds, resilience matters, and history waits for the bold. In June, the 2026 U.S. Open Championship returns to the Hamptons at the iconic Shinnecock Hills Golf Club. Experience the world's best golfers competing on one of the sport's most storied stages. Don't just watch greatness, experience it live at the 126th U.S. Open. Daily tickets are available now on SeatGeek.
To help those who want to be helped but may not be able to afford it.
That's what PGA Tour winner Grayson Murray had envisioned for a foundation before he sadly took his own life at just 30 years old. His parents channeled their grief into creating the Grayson Murray Foundation, carrying out his vision to help those struggling with mental health and addiction. To donate and learn more, visit GraysonMurrayFoundation.com.
The holidays are here, and Amazon Pickup is your MVP of package pickup. Need that perfect gift like a brand new jersey for the big game? With Amazon Pickup, you can grab your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you on your schedule at no extra cost. It's fast, it's easy, and it keeps your holiday surprises tucked safely away. So whether you're running from work or heading to the holiday party, Amazon Pickup makes holiday shopping worry-free. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696. And manage your diabetes as easy as...
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. I want to get back to the Giants, but I want to bring up a call that's going to anger Ray. And I think if it's going to anger Ray, it could make
we should take it.
Entertaining radio. Ray, you could be involved in this conversation with Edgar in Bloomingdale. Edgar, good morning. How you doing?
How you doing, man? Cat, he's soft, man. Maybe I haven't been watching him enough. Maybe in Minnesota I didn't watch him when he played. But in New York, he ain't tough. You're right, Dave. There's no toughness on this team.
Well, I think Mitchell Robinson is tough, but he's limited in the amount of time.
He's porcelain. He's porcelain glass.
Look at him. Look at him. He's red. Go ahead, Ray. You can get involved here.
I'm really glad you took this.
You can get involved. You can get involved, Ray. Ray, you the man. I love you, man.
This is an example.
Cat's not soft.
This is an example.
You could box out Cat and get a rebound.
Listen,
he's soft.
Listen, I'm not going to sit and tell you the guy's Charles Oakley. I'm not going to tell you that. But
never.
Your call is a perfect example of everything that's wrong here because we beg for superstar players for years and years. You get a guy who averages 25 and 12, generally gives you that night in, night out, and we will find a way to complain. If he wasn't a quote unquote soft player, you'd find something else to complain about. Like the guy gives you numbers and they win.
I don't know. Do we complain about Jalen Brunson though?
No. Defensively,
I just want tough. Could we get toughness out of him? Can we get the toughness from any Knick?
He's probably not going to.
It's not going to change.
Wait, does Jalen give you toughness?
Jalen's tough.
Does Jalen not give you toughness?
He does.
He does. He draws charges.
Jalen's tough.
He's not a good defensive
player. He's also not a good defensive player.
No, but they're not even just not a good. It's bad.
Yeah, and when the two of them are on the floor at the same time, it's a real problem. But we'll see. And what you said, Ray, is 100% right. We will not have answers until we get to April and May. Right? Because the regular season for the Knicks is just get through it.
Yes, very true. But if we don't figure out this whole road thing, the regular season becomes a whole hell of a lot more important because we're going to need a better seed then. Are you going to feel comfortable against one of these teams, Detroit or whatever the team is?
No.
Game 7 on the road?
Nope.
The way we've played on the road so far?
No.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't feel comfortable anywhere in a Game 7 on the road. Like any team, any round, anywhere.
Not right now.
Period.
I mean, you're 3-6.
It's not great.
It's not good.
No.
And
you lost to Orlando twice.
Yeah. Without Banchero.
Right. Both times. I mean, played for a minute.
Played
in the
a
first
quarter.
Game, but not a lot. All right, let's get back to the Giants. What upsets you the most? I guess this might be a stupid question. The defiance, because you could hear in Louis Riddick this morning. He was like very annoyed with both Jackson Dart and Abdul Carter. What annoys you more? The fact that Dart is so defiant, just like, no, this is how I play football, and it's not going to change. Or Abdul Carter, who's just like
Abdul Carter.
It's not close.
Yeah. I think he's being. I think you could frame both as being selfish, but for different reasons. Like Jackson Dart, I think is. I don't want to say well within his right, but I think more justified in saying, this is just what I do because he's having success doing it.
Right, and I think also it's like, it's everything you're doing is trying. It might be misguided, misjudged, but it's an effort to win. You're Abdul Carter. It feels like you're taking away from the team. You're like, we now need to discuss something
that you're above
which is ridiculous.
You're above the team.
Yeah, you're above every player. You're a rookie. You've done nothing. You've accomplished nothing. You got your first full sack in your NFL career in a game your team was non-competitive. You weren't allowed to start in that game because of your actions. And now we sit here and we have to discuss this guy who doesn't show up for meetings and his excuses and Joe Schoen's excuse as well. He's 21 years old. It's a big city.
He's a kid.
Give me a break.
He's a kid. Hopefully he'll figure it out.
He better.
Well, he hasn't figured it out yet. And was already punished. It had to be punished again, and now it was a whole first quarter where he gave up 17 points. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, there are plenty of people to blame. You blame him first and foremost because, again, you're responsible for your own actions.
It's so
there's no one else that's
immature.
being punished for missing meetings and everything else. One time, I get it. Even a veteran player, one time I get it. It's, new coaching staff. Maybe you lost track of time. Meeting was a different time. You fell asleep in your red light therapy. Stuff happens.
I think I was annoyed. You were annoyed. But we didn't belabor the point.
No, but
we didn't go over the top.
But the reason why you're annoyed wasn't necessarily the one incident. The reason why you were annoyed was because this was a pattern of behavior that finally was addressed because it had to be addressed and should have been addressed earlier, but apparently wasn't something that Brian Daboll does.
Which is great to hear.
Which is amazing to me, knowing that you're already dealing with an athlete that's been being coddled and paid to play at the college level.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this level of entitlement that you're getting already that you're going to have to nip in the bud early. Otherwise, it's just going to get to, you're not going to be able to control it eventually. Like, if you don't address that early or you don't have the people in that locker room to address that early, like, hey, you're a rookie. Whatever you did in college, however much money you made, doesn't matter now because this is a different level with different expectations and a different standard. And this is how we do things. Like, if you don't have the players to do that, the coach better do it. Because otherwise...
somebody better do it.
Because otherwise you end up like this.
And this is disgusting. I mean, you're 2-11. The guy's been benched 2 out of the last 3 weeks to start a game.
Well, here's the other problem I have with this thing, though, is usually this happens. Like, it happened for Odell because it was pretty clear early on with Odell, like, he saved everybody's job.
Right.
So now you get to a point where it's like, hey, I'm the best player on this team. I can do whatever I want. And if that's allowed to happen, then it just gets worse and worse and worse. But when you're on a team, and I know he thought he was good, and I'll take LT's number or I'll take Phil Simms' number.
Mm-hmm.
He's not better than Brian Burns. He's not better than Dexter Lawrence.
No.
Like, these guys have already established themselves as really good players at this level. Like, he shouldn't just walk into this locker room.
And those are some big you-know-whats. To walk into an organization where you have I mean, love him or not, Kayvon Thibodeau is a pretty good player. Dexter Lawrence has been an all-pro level player, and Brian Burns is playing at a level that we haven't seen in quite some time with the Giants' defensive end. And you walk in there like you own the place, and you want this number, I want that number, and now you don't produce, and now you're not showing up for stuff. I mean, it's unbelievable, and you wonder why the Giants are 2-11.
And on top of that, the way you've handled it with the media
is terrible,
which I don't think is the end-all, be-all.
It's not a good look.
No, but bleep happens. Well, no, it's not happening to anybody else.
Right.
Like, you're the only one it's happening to right now.
No, if you get a flat tire on your way into the facility and you're late, that bleep happens.
But even that, like in New England, they sent Revis home. It didn't matter what happened. Mm-hmm. Give yourself more time then. If it's snowing, leave. I don't care. There's no circumstances outside of a family emergency that we need you to be late for practice.
And now teammates are annoyed. And now, and when you're 2-11, this stuff spirals. And here is Abdul Carter asked about hearing his teammates say that it's time to grow up now.
I take it. The guys who say that is guys I look up to, guys I respect. So if they say something like that, I'm going to look at myself first, like, all right, what am I doing? How can I get better? And prove to them that I can earn their respect and, like I said, grow up and be what I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, you know what? If you had real, true, ultimate respect for those guys, we wouldn't be having this conversation in the first place.
And you would have been more engaged when you're sitting on the bench.
I mean, he looked like that's a preseason game. He looked like he had no interest. Now, maybe he's like a kid who's, been punished in grade school and he's just embarrassed. But if he was that embarrassed, then it wouldn't happen a second time.
No, it wouldn't happen as many times as it happened before he got punished for it. Like, I'm sure, I don't know this for a fact, but I'm sure if those are guys in that locker room that you look up to and you let them know early on that you look up to them, which is like, hey, guys, can you kind of take me under your wing and show me the ropes here, that they would have made sure that you were showing up.
Yes.
And it doesn't sound like they did.
I mean, Rick, the fact that this is week 13 that we just finished, and this is still an ongoing situation, like if this is week 1, 2, and then it was dealt with and done, be like, I don't like it, but we're past it. This is an ongoing theme of what this guy is.
No, I'm telling you, man, I think that there is clearly a lack of leadership, and I think that started with the coaching staff. I would blame Brian Dable for that, but I'd also blame the players for that. Because, I mean, Malik Neighbors wasn't doing this, but Malik Neighbors feels like he can pretty much do whatever he wants.
Yes. But he does feel like that, and it does feel like that, but he wasn't doing the same kind of stuff.
No, he's not doing the same stuff, but he's not afraid on Twitter to go after the coach. Like, those are things that you're not supposed to do.
But you know what? This organization,
especially when you're not playing,
is broken. They are broken
clearly
from coaching. They are broken
I'd
from
go higher than that.
Leadership. I'm going all the way.
Yep.
They are broken at the general manager level. They are broken from the coaching level, offense, defense, special teams. It feels like they might be broken at the ownership level right now. They need a complete revamp and rehaul. And for anyone to sit here and say, well, Joe Schoen just deserves a little more chance is a wildly, I think, asinine thing to say, to be honest. Even Don is off the take of bring him back.
I think it's why most people, including myself, feel like you need someone that's been a head coach in this league before and had success doing it.
I need someone that's going to hold guys accountable.
Well, and I think that's easier to do when you have pelts on the wall. Like I have a resume that you can't argue with. So the second I walk into that locker room, like those guys know I know what it should look like. I'm not guessing at what it should look like. I'm not a great coordinator that's been around good head coaches and say, like, I'm sure what Aaron Glenn is selling to his locker room. I've seen what it should look like as a player. I was in Detroit when we turned things around, so I know what that looks like. Okay, that's fine, but you weren't the one that was doing it. Dan Campbell was doing it. I want a coach that comes in and goes, no, this is how I did it.
Mike Tomlin is the answer.
Well, Mike Tomlin is definitely the answer. I think it's why people will also bring up Mike McCarthy. Like, just get us, like, the whole argument against Mike McCarthy is he can only get you to a certain point.
I know.
Like, get me to that point
But even
first.
guys like Jordan were saying he's not in love with McCarthy.
No, I know, but just get me. I'm not saying I am
make
either.
me stable.
But just get me to that point where, like, be my Tibbs. Right? That's what we need right now. The Knicks were a rudderless ship. They were a nightmare. Give me the GM.
Yes.
Give me the coach that can
stabilize the organization.
Get me to that point, and now we can address whether or not we feel like you can take us to the next
level. In 4
level.
years down the road, when the Giants are getting into the postseason and losing in the first round every time, do you need to make a change where you bring in Mike Brown to be the
whoever
head coach?
it is?
Right.
Bring me in the finisher.
Yeah.
But I need to, like, Tortorella. Like things like someone like that.
And please, dear God, I don't want to hear Belichick anymore. Can we please stop with that?
It doesn't sound like the relationship between Belichick and the Giants is very good, which I don't know why.
And did you see the thing he came out with recently that numerous teams are interested in him? Come on.
Would you be shocked if Atlanta hires him?
I guess nothing would shock me.
They have
Atlanta.
to clean house.
They have to.
They have to. So those same people that were out wasn't on.
Well, maybe it's not their decision anymore.
Well, right. He's not on our list.
Well, you know, let Atlanta hire him. I don't want it. From the Giants, I don't want it. I think, you know what? There was a time it would have been great. That time is not now. He's an older coach. He's not succeeded recently. I know he's great. He has not succeeded. I've watched the Carolina games. They're undisciplined down there.
Yeah, I just don't know what version of him you're getting.
I mean, is he completely dialed in?
Well, no, it doesn't sound like it. I mean, the whole idea that you couldn't get a hold of him during the bye week because he was in Nantucket doesn't make that's not Bill Belichick. Like, that's not who we've grown accustomed to him being.
I mean, I want a guy that's going to spend every waking moment on this job. It doesn't feel like that's Bill Belichick anymore.
No, I don't think it probably is now either, but maybe that's just because he's in college now.
RJ said it to me before, and I think he's right. Watch the Pittsburgh games as closely as you watch the Giants games. Because if Pittsburgh winds up 7-10.
Pittsburgh, I think Stefanski potentially in Cleveland.
Sure.
Depending on what happens with that.
You don't think Kevin O'Connell has any chance of getting banged, right?
No.
No.
He's a good-looking guy. I mean, he could.
I didn't.
Probably easy for him.
I didn't actually mean that, but thank you for.
Stefanski, I think, would be interesting.
Stefanski, very interesting.
Yeah.
Harbaugh, Stefanski.
I don't think Harbaugh's going anywhere.
Well, you say that. If they don't win this division this year?
Yeah, but I don't think it's, I mean, quarterback's nicked up. Their defense was a mess early. They figured that out. I just think Tomlin, the reason why that's even being talked about is because it's been 19 seasons.
And it feels like it's stale.
Well, but for both sides, maybe.
Yeah. Well, Andy Reid is the perfect example.
He can't find a quarterback. Giants have a quarterback. They could use a fresh start.
They could use it.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply.
Every aspect of your business will operate better and faster with artificial intelligence. AI is a race, and companies that act first will win. Thrive Managed AI is your advantage over all your competitors. Thrive partners with you on a smart, secure AI strategy for your business. Then they deploy and manage it for you. Be first and win the race with Thrive Managed AI. Start with a complimentary strategy consultation at thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN.
We are proud to serve our country, to serve our local communities, to wear the uniform, to be a soldier, to serve abroad when and where duty calls. We are ready to stand with our brothers and sisters to defend, to serve, to fight. We're always ready, we're always there. We are the New York Army National Guard.
Sponsored by the New York Army National Guard.
Hi, it's Chuck Devine in Snow Country. Are you looking to hire? ZipRecruiter finds the best candidate for your job fast. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. Deep, fresh snow is a great way to start our ski season, and very cold temperatures throughout the week means nonstop snowmaking and many ski areas opening fast, like Camelback celebrating their opening day for Wednesday, 3 to 9. Bel Air's been open since before Thanksgiving in the Catskills. They're on 18 trails covering 6 miles, and they have plenty of fresh snow. Switching over to Pack Powder, Wyndham opens Saturday. Gore Mountain was getting fresh snow in the Adirondacks. They're on 10 slopes, and Whiteface now on 24 trails covering 7 miles. In Vermont, Stratton with 17 trails. They're getting hammered with fresh snow. Same for Killington. 30 trails cover 16 miles with the brand new Superstar high-speed 6-pack chair. And Smuggler's Notch on 14 Pack Powder slopes.
You don't just ski or ride, you dominate. At Killington, we fuel your adventure. Be the beast. Ski and ride Killington.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294 0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
Everyone wants the Emirates NBA Cup.
The temperature is rising.
30 teams started. Bang! But only 8 have advanced to the single elimination knockout rounds. To survive, they'll have to be hungry, relentless, ruthless.
Are you kidding me?
They all want the cup, but only one team can claim it. Who will capture the cup? Emirates NBA Cup knockout rounds begin Tuesday on Prime.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. RJ.
Yes.
You sense that I'm not well, right? And I'm struggling.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think of any day that Rick would make sure that he was back and in that chair when the segments were going to start? It would be a day like today.
And before 9 o'clock too. It's just empty. We're just staring at it.
I mean, we're just sitting here desperate for his appearance. I don't know. It feels a tad bit selfish today. Like other days, I joke around. It's fun. It's cute. He's out there. He's being the big conduit. But today, like I'm not in a great way. Struggling. You can hear the coughs and all the stuff that I'm dealing with. And for him not to be here, I don't know. It feels like it's just a really bad job by him. Would you ever say something, or are you just terrified of him?
I've said many of things.
Mm-hmm. Does this bother you?
Yeah, a little bit.
You're truly a little bit annoyed right now.
So it just leads me to wonder.
Mm-hmm. Do you think this has anything to do with the reason Brian
going to say
got out?
Do you think Brian, we assume maybe he got sent off to Florida. You think he asked out?
I think it's possible.
He's like, I can't do this anymore.
Right. Because I think it's fair to say Rick is unreliable.
We make plans. I don't know where you are.
I don't know when you're going to show. You think he does this? You show up to go to dinner with him, and all of a sudden he's like up, mingling with other tables and going to the bathroom for 15 minutes, and you can't really find him?
It's a real possibility.
It's a real possibility.
See, the scary thing is if we let him go, how long do you think this will last for?
Here's what
you won't have him the entire segment.
Here's what I would suggest.
We have evidence of this.
Don't do anything. Don't go. Don't get him. Don't knock on the door. Rick, where are you? Rick, he's hiding under desks or tables or talking to whoever. Let's just leave him. If he decides,
more do you want from me?
If he decides to not come back and he has that little respect for us, then so be it. Let's go to the calls. James in Pennsylvania. James, you're on ESPN New York.
Hey, guys. Thank you for taking my call. And as an everyday listener, Dave, I hope you feel better.
Thank you, James.
And I appreciate you toughing it out for us.
Thank you. For you. I did it. I woke up to stop. Stop toughing it out. How dare you?
How dare you?
You to pop in. You should have heard RJ. RJ apoplectic when we were just talking. He goes, how dare he do this to you? Knowing how unwell you are today. The fact that RJ.
Stop.
RJ.
Uh-huh.
It's not a great look.
I had some troubling news out there.
Nobody cares.
It was a lover's quarrel.
No, but honestly, nobody cares.
Okay.
Nobody cares.
Right.
James, continue along. Welcome back, Rick.
Thanks
Don't play it, James.
Thanks for toughing it out, Rick.
Yeah.
All right. Two things on the Giants. With Dart, he has to understand there's examples out there of quarterbacks that taking these hits who their careers are never the same, and not to mention the penalties that we're going to start picking up when these guys protecting him. We're gonna just accumulate tons of penalties. All right, and with Carter, he has to understand he has done nothing yet in this league, and this is part of his resume. This is the first thing that he's putting on his resume. It's not sacks. It's not doing everything the right way. The first thing he's putting on his resume for other teams to see is that he's not showing up for meetings. And how is that going to help you as a rookie in this league?
Well, I don't know that he's looking at like future past the Giants, worried about what the rest of the NFL thinks, but he darn should be thinking about what it looks like to this fan base and this ownership group and this management group and these players.
Teammates.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's embarrassing. I don't know what else to
these
say.
guys. No, you don't. If you respected those guys, you would show up to meetings.
Yeah. And again, happening once, okay. Now that's happened 2 times in 3 weeks, and we're week 13, and you've had a bad season?
Especially when your team is 2-11, and you just finally in week 13 got your first full sack? Come on, man.
I didn't hear this. Did you hear what he says about Carl Banks?
I did not hear this, no.
Here he is. How do you respond to Carl Banks being so critical of you?
I would say just what I do on the field after that I've been through all this controversy, all the controversy. Just how do I respond? Do I shy away from it, or do I accept the challenge and become better and improve, keep improving, and be the man I'm supposed to be?
I give up. Controversy?
I think that's there's adversity.
Yeah.
And I think the step above that is atrophy.
You could take a medicine for that, I think.
His atrophy.
I mean,
but he's going to fight through it.
Carl Banks was exactly what you would hope you would wind up with when you drafted him out of Michigan State. Exactly. Yeah. And this guy is exactly what you hope you wouldn't. Now, I'm not saying it won't change. I'm not saying he won't be fine.
It's early. It's early. But you don't like where this thing is headed.
How could you?
No. And I think that the other thing which bothers me the most, and I've seen it happen, and I think of all the things that athletes do, it's my biggest pet peeve, is the athlete that has the kind of talent that Abdul Carter has
and
doesn't squeeze
get
every
to that point
ounce out of it.
Terrible.
And I think that's also part of the reason why that the whole draft process is such a crapshoot, is because you'll get a player that's got all this talent. And you're, of course, like the Anthony Richardsons of the world, you're attracted to that talent.
Right.
But those are also guys that once they get to the league don't recognize that now it's when the real work
now it's time
starts.
to put your big boy pants on and let's go.
Like now we have to keep getting better.
But you asked Mel yesterday, did you see this? He was like, no. Like I didn't see anything like this coming down the pike.
But maybe he didn't see it because it wasn't a problem because he was so good.
Yeah, maybe.
And you know how that works.
But I remember him playing in that, was it the Notre Dame game? And he had the bad ankle.
He was hurt.
And he probably shouldn't have played.
Ankle or shoulder?
I thought it was ankle. Maybe it was shoulder. Maybe you're right. But regardless, he was banged up, and you think like, is he going to play? And he played great. And now to watch,
right? But was he playing for his teammates or was he playing for himself?
But what did he have to play for himself for?
For the draft.
Yeah, but all these guys opt out of these games.
Well, I mean, but what does that do all of a sudden now? If you're proving to people, or you want to put on you want to appear to the people that you are a team guy. And
I still think he's going to be a good NFL player.
It feels like he's got too much talent not to be a good NFL player.
But I have real reservations where I did not, and I do now. What was he telling you?
About a scouting report.
Okay.
Here's the thing I would say to Jackson Dart while he's getting the scouting report is, in the moment, year one, rookie, fresh out of college, excited to be here, prove to your teammates how tough you are and everything else. We're indestructible. Like every young kid feels that way. And as you get older, you recognize that you're not. And like certain things, that decisions you make as a kid are going to be a whole hell of a lot different than the decisions you make as an adult.
Sure.
What you have to try to hammer home to this guy is, and again, I don't know if it's just by showing examples, bringing up certain players, but like Cam Newton would be for me like a perfect example. You're talking about maybe the biggest quarterback in the history of the sport, 6'5", 250. Like you have guys that played in the NFL that are like, when you see Cam Newton,
this game will humble everybody.
You see Cam Newton on first take, he doesn't fit into the frame of the TV screen because he's like just that big, and the amount of hits took a huge toll on him. I think he had what, good 9?
No one can win. No one can win taking hits like that. Nobody.
No, and it won't. Maybe it doesn't affect you now.
Oh, it'll catch up to you.
And we're looking at this as a.
Yeah, you don't want this to be 10, in 3 years
12,
he's done, and also like financially for him, like he
doesn't care about that right now. He doesn't. He does not.
Okay, well, clearly not.
No, like right now,
and in some weird way, it's like it's almost commendable. But then it's like, come on, man.
It's stupidity.
Though. It's so selfish.
Like Alan texted me the other day. He was like, I was listening to Jackson do his post game, and he's like, I thought of you, and I was like, what? Because we're young and dumb, and we just don't want to admit when we're wrong,
right?
Or that we're going to change. And it was kind of like that. But he's like, oh, you're a little combative and whatever. But
were you that combative?
Yeah.
So they ask you like something that clearly you shouldn't do. You'd be like, no, that's what I do.
No, I don't think it was necessarily that. Like it was more like we weren't very good, so it was kind of like a leading question. And then you'd be like, well, you're just trying to get me to say something. Like I know what you're doing. Like you're being an a-hole on purpose, and you want me to say something crazy, and then now it's a headline in your story. So there was like that element that I had to get over, but I think that when you've had success like Jackson Darter's had, especially now as a rookie, it's tough to talk yourself into I need to change. Because in your mind, you're like, why would I change?
Because you're going to get hurt. And he doesn't realize it.
And he already got hurt.
And he won't accept it.
Which is that's the concerning
A couple
part.
of different times.
But the concussion and missing 2 games, you would think would be, okay, light switch goes off.
But
this
no.
is just dumb.
And I actually thought in some weird way that could have been a good thing. Like concussion is scary, so I get that. But it's like, all right, he suffered something. He's going to kind of recollect himself, realize, all right, there's a problem, and I have to change it. No, he doubles down. This is who I am. This is what I'm going to be.
I think the scarier part for me, if I'm Jackson Dart, is, and once he finally takes a step back, and maybe the people around him have a talk with him, and he recognizes what's going on here, and he's got to change a little bit. And no one's saying become a pocket passer. They're saying just like
be careful.
Let's refine your craft here a little bit.
Be careful.
Is that even when you try to get down, like C.J. Stroud, try to get down, it's a late hit. He's out for 3 weeks.
Right.
Even the hit you took with Landry, you try to get down last second, that's still a big hit. Like those are going to happen naturally.
Right.
It's the other ones. It's where we stay in bounds for an extra yard, and we take an unnecessary hit.
Completely unnecessary.
You're going to take
hits.
plenty just with how you play, trying to be safe.
I agree. Couldn't agree with you more. All right, I got NFL news for you, which has a local
big news
flavor.
Jazz hands.
It's not local anymore, but it has a local flavor. I'll share that with you and everyone listening next, right here on ESPN New York.
Friends, it's football season, the best time of the year. You should be out there tailgating, cheering on your team, and enjoying every Sunday. But if you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, sciatica, or nerve pain, even getting off the couch can feel like a challenge. You don't have to live like that. There's help. Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain is New Jersey's top pain specialist. He's Ivy League trained, double board certified, and is dedicated to helping you get back in the game. Here's what makes the difference. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication. Just precise, non-surgical image-guided procedures that deliver real results. Dr. Shaw treats neck pain, back pain, joint pain, migraines, nerve pain, and sciatica with a plan that's customized for you. Same-day and next-day appointments are available, and with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, relief is always close. So don't let pain keep you on the sidelines this season. Visit SandwellPain.com to call, text, or book online. Most major insurances are accepted. That's SandwellPain.com. Relief is closer than you think, and it starts today.
FanDuel's the #1 sports book for same-game parlays. From points and rebounds to threes and assists, FanDuel's the best place to combine your favorite picks into a same-game parlay or track every stat live, all in one easy-to-use app. And right now is the perfect time to join because new customers get $150 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. So, bet on the players you love the way you want. Head over to FanDuel.com/Peter to sign up today. From points and rebounds to threes and assists, FanDuel's the best place to combine your favorite picks into a same-game parlay or track every stat live, all in one easy-to-use app. FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. 21 and over, physically present in New York. First online, real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued is not withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com for help with a gambling problem. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN right now to try it for free, and you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Lucky Larry's Landscaping, Larry! Larry saved his business money with a quick commercial auto quote from Progressive. Does it help he's his own marketing manager, accountant, executive assistant, and never been late? Technically, yes, but saving really put him over the edge. So, Larry, give Larry a round of applause. Be your own Larry. See if you could save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Hey, it's Kirk Herbstreit. On game day, great prep makes all the difference. Same goes for your pizza. That's why I go with Frigidaire Stone-Baked Pizza Oven. Fresh pizzas go from dough to done in just 2 minutes.
Whether you're throwing a party or squeezing in dinner between plays, this oven delivers hot, crispy, restaurant-quality pizza right from your kitchen. Only from Frigidaire. Game-ready pizza. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Hey, this is Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson for 3.
And this is your home for New York Knicks basketball. This is 880 ESPN.
WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
I love Brian. The concern now, RJ, is does Rick still love Brian?
I consider him a brother.
No.
He left me, though.
Like the Colts in the middle of the night.
Gallivanting in Tampa.
Really? Do I have Brian's number?
No.
He's a free agent. Maybe I can
He's
get
not
Brian.
a free agent.
What do you mean?
There's some things he needed to work on, so I sent him down. He's on a rehab assignment. Brian, you're live on the radio.
Yeah. I have an opening.
I'm in New York right now. I'm on 42nd Street. I'll come down to the studio.
Yes.
Let's talk this out.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Rick, did you even know?
No, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
You didn't even know. I'm hanging out by.
Yeah. It's dead.
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So I had to go to the facilities during the commercial break. I walked right by Carlin, and he goes, "What's the big news?
Yeah, what's the big news?"
Like, I mean, I don't want to oversell it, but I think it's newsworthy. Your former cornerback, Sauce Gardner,
calf,
has been placed on injured reserve, so he's going to miss a significant amount of time.
Andy better figure it out fast.
Well, I mean, the best thing for you, if they don't.
No, I know what I'm saying for them.
What are you concerned about them for?
Win for Jim, because they were under the impression that this was going to be the year for them. I mean, you traded 2 first-round picks for Sauce. And right now, the way he's hurt, Daniel Jones is hurt. Clearly not, as mobile as they need him to be.
Yeah, you could see that he's not healthy.
No, he's not. You watch RJ was just talking about this before. Like, that you watch the video of him. He's trying to get from under center to hand the football off. He can barely, in practice, he can barely move. Like, part of his game is the ability to use his legs.
And that part of his game is
and you take that away, and you see what
right?
these teams are doing. It's like Jonathan Taylor's not going to beat us.
Well, they remember 4 or 5 weeks ago they were going to be the number 1 seed, and they were America's sweetheart. And look what they've rejuvenated Daniel Jones. And now, I mean, there's a chance they don't make the playoffs. There is.
The way that Houston's playing right now.
Houston's playing well. Jacksonville, I don't love, but that's a dangerous football team.
It's a huge game, though.
They get Jacksonville this week.
They got them twice, not to mention the fact they followed that up at Seattle, and then they got the Niners, and they finish off in Houston.
I got more NFL news for you. And this is going to...
Indy might not make the playoffs.
I just said that.
No, but it's just, when you look at the schedule,
they might not make the postseason, which as a Jets fan, that'd be music to your ears, wouldn't it?
It'd be great.
The better pick you get, the better it is for you. This comes from Ian Rappaport. Legendary wide receiver Mike Evans is having his practice window opened off of IR. He'll return to practice today.
They need him.
Quicker than expected return from that broken clavicle. Evans has been medically cleared.
Good.
So that's big news.
Huge news.
You turn Ibuka into a number 2 with Evans as the 1.
Oh, Godwin's back.
And Godwin is back.
And last week, Godwin looked pretty good.
Much better than he looked earlier in the season.
He dropped a touchdown in the end zone, which wasn't great.
I feel like he couldn't see that ball.
Touchdown in the end zone. Yeah, he dropped one in the end zone, which should have been a touchdown.
But you could drop a touchdown the 2 on your way into the end zone.
Good point. And then you don't even McMillan either.
Right. Well, he's also starting to practice.
Right. So, then you get Tez Johnson's been good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, their wide receiver room, when healthy, is probably the deepest in the NFL.
Oh, it's really good.
Probably. It is the deepest in the NFL.
But Godwin hasn't been healthy all year.
No, he's just starting to come around.
And now he's starting to kind of, reinvent that,
they got Bucky back
version. Yeah,
the defense concerns me, though.
It should concern you. And I still don't love their coach.
I can tell you right now that as a diehard Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan, Cassie's dad does not love the coach.
Well, I don't know how you could.
Does not love him.
I don't know how you
Well,
could.
they win the division all the time.
Okay. But so what?
Well, would you like to win the division?
I wouldn't even know what that felt like.
Don't be like that.
What?
They hate their coach, but they win the division every year. You would do naked jumping jacks right now to win the division every year.
They're chanting "Fire Mike Tomlin."
Right, but that's not.
That's a playoff team every single season.
Right, but at some point, you heard Knicks fans. Tibbs isn't the guy. We just finally got to that point. We're making the playoffs every year, and we go get ready to fire the coach.
Yeah, I'm not saying it from
happens.
the Giants' perspective. I'm saying it from the Tampa perspective. I can understand being frustrated with.
No, but you're saying you don't love the coach.
I don't love that coach. I
Makes
wouldn't
the
want
playoffs
Todd
every
Bowles
year.
as my coach.
Makes the playoffs every year.
Okay, then you hire him.
I did.
How'd that work out?
We had him on. He was a regular guest.
Yeah.
He loves Chips Ahoy, and he loves Gladys Knight. It's Gladys Knight, right, Ray?
Yeah. What
Big
are the night?
Gladys fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else would it be? Didn't they get Gladys Knight on the show with them one time?
Yeah, that was
As
on
she
the
was
K-Show.
eating Chips Ahoy.
Chips Ahoy are nice.
Oh, they're very nice.
Cassie makes a delicious chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah.
See how happy he is?
Yeah.
Chip Ahoy cookies and fat-free milk.
Delicious.
Chip
Can I also say quickly about the bathroom situation?
Here?
Did you go to the bathroom in the left urinal or the adult urinal?
I went in the right urinal.
Right, so you didn't go in RJ's urinal.
Mm-mm.
Knew that was coming.
Yeah. Do people honestly think that when they take the Zin out of their mouth and they look into that urinal and see that there's a plastic covering over the opening, that Zin is going to magically just flush itself?
That is gross.
I don't know what they think.
But what is the thought?
I don't know.
Who's going to dump this right? Who's got to clean that? Someone's going to go stick their hand in that toilet.
I don't give it this much thought.
It's ignorance.
I take myself out, I urinate, I put myself back in, I wash my hands, and I'm done.
By the way, aha! Scouting report sent to me by one Raymond Santiago.
Okay.
Who could be single, might not be single. I don't know. I don't really.
You guys didn't discuss that off the air?
I don't get into his business. All I need from Raymond is my Thursday open stuff today so I can get that thing done. Here's what he sends me. This is interesting stuff. Scouting report. So he did spend the offseason, Abdul Carter, rehabilitating his foot and shoulder. So this is from a scout. He's a Pro Bowl player. He's got everything you're looking for as an edge rusher, but he's not a quality guy. He's not a great worker, plays his ass off on Saturday, but he's not a great guy during the week because he's so gifted. He's a modern, high-maintenance, big-time player.
But here's the problem. He's not a big-time player right now. You could endure some of the stuff if he was playing.
Which is exactly why they probably endured it. Not probably, why they endured it at Penn State. And why they endured it in high school.
What's that? That's from ESPN, that scouting report?
Ray, where'd you get that scouting report?
Where's that from, Ray?
That's from Bob McGinn. I don't know if he's a long-time scout.
I don't know.
Long time scout. That was in April. That was like 2 or 3 weeks before
he was
the
spot
draft.
on.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Good job by him. Really good job by him.
Because that's exactly what you're getting right now.
100%.
Problem is that
but he's not giving you the Sunday.
But the problem is that when you're not a great worker during the week in the NFL, you can't have the success you'd have on Saturdays in college football.
Well, he also has benefited from a similar situation. Who was his coach last year? Abdul Carter.
James Franklin.
He knew he was on the hot seat, too. You think he could afford to bench him? He needed those wins, too.
Yeah, I guess that's
this seat wasn't scorching back then.
No, but it just sounds like who he is, though. It sounds like he's just an uber-talented guy who he's not really interested in really practicing. He just wants to show up on game days and play well. But when you get to this level, it's not that easy. Because now you're playing against, like, how many guys are you playing against every week in college that are going to be NFL guys like you're playing against every week?
Very, very few.
Right.
You know what conversation drives me mad? And I had to have
when a college football team could beat an NFL football team.
I had to have with Alex.
That's crazy.
I think Ohio State. Alex, I said, Ohio State could play any team in the NFL, and that team could name the amount of points they're going to beat them by. I said, I really believe that if Ohio State went up against the Cleveland Browns, that the spread would be but I don't think it's a great comparison. Oh, Tennessee.
Cleveland
would crush them.
Well, Cleveland's defense is ridiculous.
Cleveland would crush. So who Tennessee? Anybody would crush them.
I would say Tennessee right now.
Okay, fine. New Orleans, Tennessee, anybody. Yeah. Crush them. Mm-hmm. Destroy them.
Yep.
But there's a lot of people out there.
Well, because they like to believe that, because you've never seen it.
Okay. It's such a bad take.
It's an awful take.
It's such a bad take. All right, let's get back to the calls. Let's go to Alex, Staten Island. Alex, you're on ESPN New York.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Doing good. Yeah, I wanted to start getting this Brian Flores conversation started, man. I feel like all the reasons why people don't want to pick them, they're actually ridiculous. Like, he stood up for himself. That's first things first. He got screwed. Yeah, he sued the NFL, but he stood up for himself. And that's
how do you think that looks in NFL circles that he sued the league, Alex?
I think it looks like, it depends what you're talking about. Because I think he sued the league, but that's like, what am I supposed to do? Just tank the games?
I'm not saying that his belief is wrong. When you sue the league, if you think there's zero repercussions from that, I think that you're somewhat ignorant, to be honest with you.
No. Trust me, dude. I'm a union worker, bro. I know I'm a union worker, Master's of Science Communications. working film. I understand what it's like to be in a situation like that, but it's also like that's the reason why things in this world continue to get pulled over, because someone like Brian Flores will go, oh, okay, that's fine. This guy can screw me over. Sometimes you got to have balls to do that. And I'm saying that to say that with the Giants situation, all they did was hire nice guys. They hired these offensive good guys that everybody could be like, oh, this guy's nice. And look at the results, bro. Look at the results. You got 5 people that were these nice, good old guys that can come in there and coach and offensive dudes. No, you need a rugged person to do the job.
I like Brian Flores. I like Brian Flores. I mean, I see the way that defense responds to him. I see the way that defense played this past week and what they did. And I think he's deserving of another chance. I don't know if the Giants are going to give him that chance. I think it's kind of pie in the sky.
I also think it depends on. I'd give an interview.
Sure,
absolutely. But he's one of those ones where it would depend. Like, hey, tell me who your offensive coordinator is going to be.
Oh yeah,
because that's
he's probably not going to have his. And then you're going to get back to the point. Now again, if he can set guys straight. And like a guy like Abdul Carter, you're going to get the most out of him. Then it's probably worth. I mean, at a minimum, having the discussion. But then
I'm going to suing the Giants.
I don't think he's suing the Giants. I think he's suing the NFL. It's not Ray. He's not suing the Giants specifically.
I don't believe he's suing the Giants. Wasn't the whole thing like a text Belichick had sent him about Daboll getting the job?
Yeah.
Wasn't it that?
Yes. But I don't think that's Giants specific that he's suing them.
It's Giants related.
They could be involved.
Related, but I don't think
because the whole thing came from him allegedly thinking. It was Flores who got the job when it ended up being Daboll.
Yeah, I heard a very interesting story about that, by the way, that I'll share with you.
Off the air?
In private.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What was I going to say? I had something to say. It was really good, too.
Well, think about it.
And now I don't remember. Oh, now I do remember.
There it is.
You hire a guy like Brian Flores.
Yep.
Now, and I know we've discussed this before, you need to hire a really good offensive coordinator.
You said that, yep.
Jackson Dart has success, and then what happens to that offensive coordinator?
Now, you lose the offensive coordinator. The hope is, though, quarterback coach can take over.
Okay.
But if the offensive coordinator leaves to take a job, does he want to bring over his quarterback coach to be
as the new offensive coordinator?
So yeah, in a perfect world, you'd like an offensive minded head coach.
First and foremost, I need
experience.
A leader, and if it's a leader who's great on defense or offense or whatever, and can fill in those pieces around him, that's what I need. I can't worry ultimately right now about if I have a great offensive mind, am I going to lose him 3 years down the road? I can't worry about that.
No, you cross that bridge when you get to it. Also recognizing, though, that it's not so easy as, hey, we lost our offensive coordinator, we'll just plug the hole with someone else. Because look what's happening in Philly right now. Offense it's
a disaster.
Really good with Kellen Moore. A nightmare right now.
What do you think is wrong with Philly? Because clearly something's
wrong. They can't
wrong.
run the football.
But why?
The offensive line's not nearly as dominant.
Yeah.
And then for whatever reason, the defensive line got abused by the Bears.
I didn't see that coming at all. Did you see that coming?
Like that? No.
No.
I knew Chicago could run the ball.
Not like
I knew
that.
The offensive line was good. Not like that.
I mean, Chicago had a hell of an offseason, by the way. Remember how bad their offensive line was last year? And what they've done with it?
Yeah, but they made a commitment to make it work with Caleb Williams. Hey, you just had the head coach.
Well, you have to.
But you just had the head coach say, who's brought there to fix Caleb Williams. But that can't be his sole focus. He's got to fix the team. Right? They should have enough talent where they should be, maybe not this, but at least competing for the division. Right now they're leading the division. He said in an interview, we're winning in spite of the passing game.
Well, their quarterback has not been very good.
So I don't think he stinks. You think he stinks?
I think he stinks.
I just don't know if we get to a point.
Well, I mean, where stinks is relative, right?
Yeah,
is he Max Brosmer? No, I don't think he's that.
But do we get to a point where he looks at the team, what they've built, good offensive line, can run the football. We got 2 good running backs. Defense takes the ball away. The only thing holding us back right now is because I'm a genius and I have guys that are running open, my quarterback just can't hit him. Do they say, as much as we like Caleb Williams' ceiling, we don't necessarily need that ceiling. I just need someone that can run my offense.
But you're not going to move on from Caleb Williams, are you?
Well, they have
the other kid they like, right?
The other kid they just signed.
Yeah. I can't remember his name.
Bagent.
Tyler Bagent. Yeah. Right, isn't it?
Tyson Bagent or Taylor Bagent?
That was Tyler.
It's Tyson.
I think it's Tyson.
Tyson?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
He's one
it's no Diesel Dart.
He's the one whose dad is like an arm wrestler.
Arm wrestler guy.
Oh, we've seen that guy. That guy's terrifying.
Yeah. So
big game for the Bears this week too.
Big game for the Bears. Yeah. Huge game for that division. They play what, twice?
Yeah. I don't like the two games in like 4 week span at all. By the way.
Well, that happens. I mean, that's in a couple different spots.
I don't like it.
You got Washington, Philly plays that.
Well, that stinks even worse because that's not even important.
Green Bay, Chicago, at Denver, at Chicago, Baltimore, Minnesota.
Baltimore, Minnesota. Okay. I mean, it's gonna come down to those two games. And right now, Green Bay's 8-3-1, and Chicago's 9-3.
Mm-hmm. And Detroit's 7-5.
Detroit, you figure can't win the division.
Detroit has. It's a huge game on Thursday, and then they're at the Rams. That's a tough spot.
I mean, Detroit loses Thursday. They're on the verge of being done.
I still feel like they'll get to 10 wins, but I don't know what that means.
They're 7-4.
They are 7-5.
7-5.
7-5. They got Dallas, the Rams, Steelers at home.
Hang on, let me digest. Okay. Dallas, very tough.
Huge.
The Rams, I don't think they win that game.
On the road. Pittsburgh at home.
They should win that.
At the Vikings.
They lost to the Vikings at home.
Then they got the Bears in Chicago, Week 18.
And they dismantled the Bears, I think, in Week 2 this year.
52-21.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a dismantling.
But that's on the road now. And I'm sure.
And it's not going to be good weather.
January 4th,
not going to be good weather at all. RJ.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
It pained me out to give you the second RJ there, but you weren't quick to the response.
I'm sorry to let you down.
It's okay. You never really let me down. It's more nitpicking critique, I would say.
Well, I'm sorry that we've come to this. I hope I can repair our relationship.
Tell Rick how upset you are with him.
Why? What did I do?
We don't know where you are.
You know exactly where I was. I'm in the same spot I'm always at.
Are you, though?
Yeah, I was right there.
What is this lover's quarrel you were talking about?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to really call anyone out right now.
Now you're going to have to.
But I will. So someone in our office.
Okay.
Skipped Thanksgiving, which is
what does that mean?
Didn't celebrate Thanksgiving. Went on a trip.
A trip?
Yes, a pre-planned
trip. Without family, without significant other?
No, with a single significant other.
Uh-oh. Single significant other.
Yes, with a boyfriend.
Okay.
Beautiful trip. Paris.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Ooh,
hey, so I just asked a simple question.
Come again?
This is a romantic getaway.
Obviously.
Pre-planned by your boyfriend.
So there's an engagement here.
No engagement.
Oh, that's
what else special did you
terrible
do?
Job by him.
I said you're in Paris. You had to go to the bridge where you put the lock in and the whole. I didn't have a lock. I was like, well, what do you mean?
Did you go to the Louvre? I mean,
probably. But this is
the Eiffel Tower.
The lock bridge is where you take your lock and you're supposed to lock in the love.
I understand the
I didn't
concept.
have a lock. I said, your boyfriend pre-planned this thing. He didn't come with the lock.
He should have.
And he made you skip Thanksgiving.
If the goal, name names.
I'm not going to name names.
If the goal is to marry this girl, where else would you possibly decide to get engaged than Paris?
Yeah, at the very least, take that lock and lock it in.
That's a bad job by him.
That's what I said.
And
you made her skip Thanksgiving.
Well, he didn't make her.
Well,
he chose to.
Well, I know, but what are you going to turn down that trip?
Was the family very upset?
I would be upset.
So you want her to break up with the guy?
I didn't say that.
I think the only thing to do here is break up with the guy.
No, I don't think that.
Yeah, and I think that's what you think as well.
I don't think that. I think it was a missed opportunity is what I think.
RJ, can I read you an email that I received?
Sure, I love emails.
It pertains to Rick, but we'll read it as if he's not here. Listen to the big conduit talking about respecting teammates and being a great teammate while he's hiding under desks, walking around, shaking hands, and clearly not caring about his teammates is down and out disrespectful.
This is so off base.
He needs some real serious help.
No.
Rick, meet Kettle.
No.
Meet Rick.
This is completely off base.
I was talking to RJ. RJ, how do you feel about that?
It's completely off base.
RJ?
Well, explain why it's off base. I want to hear him out.
I'll tell you exactly why it's off base. Because as much as I love these three teammates, I also have other teammates that I need to include in the greater team.
Mm-hmm.
I have to service all my teammates.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm doing.
So that's what you're doing?
Yeah.
So you punt these three teammates who are actually on the air with you.
I'm not punting anything.
And you fair catch over there with those teammates.
I'm giving you more room to shine is what I'm doing. I'm giving you an opportunity.
You
to
understand that I'm struggling today, right? That today's
I couldn't even tell.
Oh, yeah.
No.
That today's not exactly my finest moment of radio, and you couldn't be here.
You couldn't bring us back. It was 1 minute I was gone.
RJ.
He's addicted to the gossip.
I do.
He's a yenta.
I do love
it.
I love it.
You are a yenta. It's like, Dear Abby. And then whatever questions. So,
Rob just texted me, trade Dave. You're the captain.
Trade Dave. You know, Rob.
He wants you out.
He's the Eagles guy, though.
Yes.
So he's in a way.
Oh, you should have seen it.
Good. He deserves it.
He was in a
Rob,
bad spot.
your team stinks right now. They stink.
Is Brian one of the people who egged the offensive coordinator's house?
Probably not, no.
Yeah.
Brian's not an Eagles fan.
No.
Brian is a Jets fan.
Rob is a dirty Eagles fan.
Rob is a giant
dirty,
Eagles fan.
dirty
it's a way,
Eagles fan.
And then his son is a diehard Giants fan.
Yeah, I love that kid.
He loves you.
He's a great kid.
It's actually caused some problems in the home.
Good. I'm glad. I want to cause trouble in the home. That's what I'm looking for. RJ?
Hi.
So you agree with that email, though, that Rick is not a great teammate to us?
I think he is, but I think he's got a wandering eye, which is tough.
How can we really trust
It's
him
not
then?
even a wandering eye.
You
It's
guys
just
are boring.
restless.
Okay, you want me to be honest? You want to get in the den? You're boring.
We're boring?
You're boring.
Okay. Do me a favor, Raymond.
Get this man
Next
some
time
Ritalin.
he becomes
Yeah.
offended
You're
that we
boring.
say something, play that back for me. Say it again. Say it
Why?
again. I want Ray to capture that.
No.
Go ahead.
No,
You're
we got
boring.
it. We got it.
Okay.
Hey, your in-break conversation, it bores me.
It's like Dave Chappelle in the Prince skit.
That's fine. No, that's fine.
I need to get out there with the people.
This bores me.
Yeah, this bores me.
And they're exciting out there. Is that what
Game,
you're saying?
Blouses.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I'm boring. People knock down the door to get in here
Stop
to
it.
have in-break conversation
They
with
do,
me.
It doesn't have to be in break. It could be.
It doesn't matter. Lights on or not. All right. You know what?
I got to tell you too, RJ. I'm sorry to eat into your segment here. It's usually so good.
You're not sorry.
Watching Bauer.
What was that?
Watching Bauer take on a banana.
Oh no!
It was outrageous. I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah. Play the music, please.
Walk-up three-pointer.
Thank you.
He got it. See ya. Score! Put it in the box.
The you missed.
Well, that was very mean what you did.
What? You should have seen Bauer eat this banana. I've
Yeah,
never seen anything
before
like it.
Before that,
What did I do?
we all caught what you did.
No, you saw nothing.
No, you said Sim. It was terrible.
You pushed me to this.
Me?
I don't want to act like this. This is not who I am.
It sounds like you want to.
I don't want to act like
How
this.
am I getting blamed for your inappropriate
Just
actions?
own it.
You
Just-
rub right off on me.
Just
Oh,
own
yeah.
it.
I'm not naturally mean like this.
Oh no, not at all.
Just own it.
Just own who you are.
That's just not who I am.
It's very much who you are. Last night, Knicks lose to the Celtics by 6. Knicks got up early and then stormed back late, but they were down 15 in the fourth quarter, couldn't come all the way back. Jaylen Brown, big night, dropped 42. Jordan Walsh was a problem late on the boards, and Mikal Bridges had 35 in a losing effort. Karl Anthony Towns at 29. Knicks' 4-game win streak snapped. But they're back tonight, second night of a back-to-back to take on the Hornets. Coverage right here at ESPN New York, 7 o'clock. Knicks legend, one-time Knick, Danilo Gallinari, retires after 14 seasons. Really interesting article on
Had a good NBA career.
Yeah, interesting article on ESPN.com. I read about him yesterday. Long one, but it was good. And he had such a high ceiling. There's so many hurdles that got in his way, but he could have been more, felt like. Zion had a hip injury. He is out at least 3 weeks for the Pelicans. Busy night in college hoops. Good night, too. Number 1, Purdue takes care of Rutgers, 81-65. Duke just gets past Florida by 1.
You see how they won that game?
Yeah.
A 3 with like 3 seconds left from Rashawn Evans.
That was a battle of number 4 and 15.
By the way, congratulations to you.
Nice win for Syracuse.
Syracuse with a big win over Tennessee.
Takes down Tennessee. That was nice. Number 5, UConn. Good win for them. They go into Allen Fieldhouse. They beat number 21 Kansas by 5. Still no Darren Peterson. He's missed, I think, 7 games now for the Jayhawks. So I hope to see him back soon. And can't go without saying, congrats to Alex, number 16, North Carolina. Good win for them. They go on the road.
Don't feed the beast, RJ. He's completely out of control.
They beat
The
number
beast is
18
fed.
Kentucky. That game back and forth. A lot of good shots too. Sometimes college basketball games, and you can attest to this, Dave, they're clumsy at the end. There was some good shot making.
At the end, there were,
usually
but
take
from like
forever at the
from
end,
like the 15-minute mark to
Kentucky
the
didn't
5-minute mark,
score.
it was a drag.
I think Kentucky went 10 minutes without making a field
It
goal.
was the longest drought they've had in like 15 years of not making a field goal in a game.
End of that game, very good. The rankings, college football playoff, very good for
Ole Miss.
off to number 6.
Good call, John.
Yeah, I saw that.
Good one,
See,
John.
This is the restraint that I showed last night. I was watching it live.
You should have.
And I saw that they moved up a spot, and I was about to. I was like, no, I'm not going to do it.
Get him in here.
Why?
Because I go after him.
No, not today.
No, because it was a 10-minute hot take session with him.
It was a terrible
and that
hot
was
take
like
session.
his piece de resistance.
Yeah. It's like they're not going to get
out
to
of the playoff.
Well, then RJ's like, well, then they might fall in the standings. I'm like, no, they're not going to fall. It's a good football team. They're going to punish them because their coach isn't there.
Well, maybe part of the reason, Charlie Weiss Jr., former Ole Miss coach, went to LSU. He got on that plane with Lane, back to Ole Miss, offensive coordinator just for the college football playoff.
I don't understand.
So things are getting weird.
I thought that Lane Kiffin made it perfectly known that you had to up and leave if you were going to be on his staff.
Then he feels bad, so he's like, you know what, I'll do.
Somebody's got to run the offense.
Did you see that he put out in his remarks that guys desperately wanted
the
him
players
there?
came out.
They did not.
And the players came out like, that is just not true.
Did you see the one player?
Yeah.
on the field that mocked him?
Oh, I didn't.
That was like pretending to be like giving a speech, and then the phone rang. And he's like, "How much? Okay, see you guys."
Yeah, they do not like him right now, and I don't blame them.
Is BYU's coach staying now?
liar.
He's going to stay. It sounds like he's going to stay at BYU.
Giannis Sataki, long-term deal. He is staying with BYU. Sorry, Penn State. And Texas Tech keeping their head coach, Joey McGuire, on a 7-year extension. This is part of where we are now. So, two things. One, what you said, Dave. I get the players being upset. How many of those guys are going to leave even if Lane had stayed, are leaving in the portal?
If he stayed?
Point is, it's very transactional.
It is. I mean, it's
a job.
It's minor league football is what it is.
But part of the reason those players are there also is because they caught a bag themselves. And part of the reason that Kalani Sitake's staying at BYU and Joey McGuire staying at Texas Tech, and you have coaches staying at colleges that 10, 15, 20 years ago, they leave in a heartbeat. There only needs to be one or two wealthy alum at these programs, and all of a sudden, look at Texas Tech. They bought a whole new team.
BYU has so much money.
Yes.
It's why they're getting these massive recruits in basketball, because they just have that much money.
Well, you remember once upon a time, like, people left Oregon, and then all of a sudden, like, the training wheels came off, and Dan Lanning.
Well, it only takes one guy. Like, look at
Yes.
St. John's, right? They have the vitamin water guy.
Yep.
It takes one guy. You have that one guy. You have Phil Knight. All of a sudden, Oregon is, I mean, they're flush with money.
BC also keeping Bill O'Brien as their head coach. They were not good this year. And one more note on this to epitomize where we are in college football. If I told you a 5-star quarterback, his name is Jared Curtis, he flipped from Georgia
To Vanderbilt.
That's where we are.
Yeah.
I mean, Clark Lee's a good coach, but
He just signed an extension there, too.
yeah, and people say it at Vandy, too. Penn State one time poached James Franklin from Vandy. Now the Vandy coach is like, good. Good night for the locals in hockey. Vladislav Gavrikov scored a minute in overtime. Rangers come back and they beat the Stars.
That was on the verge of being so disappointing because I thought the Rangers. I think they played their best game of the year.
To win that game, absolutely.
And they were dominating the third period. And the Stars scored that 2-on-1 goal, and then the Rangers fell behind. It took till Cooley scored the tying goal, and then they got that tying goal, and then
they had
won
so many
it overtime.
good looks, hitting the crossbar several times.
I love when you talk hockey.
Yeah, I do. Don't mock me.
No, I'm being serious.
Yeah,
like how dialed you were dialed into the game last night.
I had a lot going on.
Oh my goodness.
Nice win for your Isles, too.
It was like an aphrodisiac right there.
Yeah.
27 saves by Sorokin Islanders. They end the Tampa Bay Lightning.
That's all we do is end winning streaks. That's what we do.
Islanders are a tough team now.
I got to tell you what makes this show special, because I don't think we promote ourselves enough. We didn't talk about it like hardly any of these sports because there's so much else going on locally.
Yeah.
Look, listen to all the things we talk knowledgeably about. Everything. We cover it all.
We really are great, aren't we?
Yeah. Tiger.
Even relationships.
Yeah.
Tiger's been cleared to chip and putt. He had his 7th back surgery.
Dude, and then it's the Achilles, then the back.
Why does he keep doing this himself?
He loves golf.
He loves golf.
Loves it. He certainly does.
7 back surgeries. And he's having, like, fusions and stuff, right? Oh.
Man City's Erling Haaland, the fastest player ever to reach 100 career goals, and the Steelers claimed Adam Thielen, who asked off the Vikings, it sounds like, and they waived Darius Slay to make room.
That's nice.
Somebody made a joke. Mike Tomlin's going to say some weird motivational thing and then claim some Pro Bowler from 2018 on the practice squad.
I guess Aaron and all his receivers got together for a nice little night.
Oh, that's nice.
Brought him a birthday cake.
Happy birthday.
Good. 42 years old. I watched a feature on a soccer player the other night, RJ.
Oh, the 18-year-old kid?
Did you see that?
Oh, on after football.
He is gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the next real deal.
He's that good, huh? Is he the next Messi?
I don't know if anyone
Still wearing braces.
I don't know if anyone's the next Messi.
What's his name?
I forget myself. I will look it up. I watched it, though. It was good. On,
I know what it is.
60 Minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
John Wertheim did the interview.
I got it right here.
Falarin Belugan.
That's not it?
No, I don't think it's Belugan.
Marcel Chichito.
Nope.
No, he's the American coach.
How about
Mario
this?
Panchetta.
Nope.
How about this?
Parker Romo, he can make every kick. Joel Pinheiro, he can make whatever his name is. Freddie Pinheiro, whatever Pinheiro's name is.
Lamine Yamal.
I don't know his name.
I don't know his name.
That was me spiraling out just with me. Like, I'm yelling at myself.
And you were so mad that you didn't know his name.
You were in a bad way.
Yeah. Joel Pinheiro, Freddie Pinheiro. I don't know his name.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know his name. Who's Freddie Pinheiro?
I have no idea.
Freddie Peralta.
Yeah.
Freddie Pinheiro.
No, Joel Pinheiro was the pitcher for the Mariners.
Yeah, we're all around it, but I don't think there's a...
Yeah, I just couldn't hit on Eddie. And Eddie's like the most common of all the names. All right, let's take a break. Orlovsky is okay with something we're not okay with. We'll hear that next. DNR with you, ESPN New York. All right, let's see what's happening on the roads on this Wednesday. Here is our dear friend, Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Good morning, Ray and RJ. It's going to be really entertaining tonight, the big Rockefeller Center tree lighting ceremony, but allow a lot of extra travel time. It's a gridlock alert day. Inbound George Washington Bridge, an hour. Lincoln 20, Holland 30, Ed Koch 59th Street Bridge slowing down into town. Queens Midtown Tunnel busy getting into town as well. LIE eastbound at Glen Cove Road, a collision sponsored by unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice: continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at unbound.org. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
1877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Hurry! It's your last chance to donate for 2025. Last chance! Donate now for a 2025 tax deduction.
Gotham City football is coming. Be at MetLife Stadium for Week 14 as the New York Jets face the Miami Dolphins for the team's first ever rivalries game on Sunday, December 7th at 1 p.m., presented by Avery Dennison. Fans in attendance will receive a Rivalries rally towel while supplies last. Lock in your seats now at nyjets.com/tickets. Once again, that's nyjets.com/tickets.
This fall, don't sit on the sideline because of pain. If you're tired of waking up stiff, fighting neck, back, or joint pain, and missing out on the things you love, it's time to take action. Call Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain, New Jersey's top pain specialist. Dr. Shaw is an Ivy League trained, double board certified, and laser focused on one thing: getting you back in the game. Living pain-free, no surgery, no cuts, no downtime. Just precise image-guided treatments that deliver real results. Whether it's sciatica, nerve pain, migraine, or chronic joint pain, Dr. Shaw will personalize a non-surgical game plan just for you without pain medication. Same day and next day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. Most major insurances are accepted, so what are you waiting for? Don't let pain keep you out of the action this season. Visit Sandwell Pain to text, call, or book online. You'll wish you met Dr. Jay Shaw a lot sooner. Relief starts today, and victory over pain is closer than you think.
Listen up, folks. Never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Coach Saban here, and let me tell you, every second matters. Preparation is everything, and that's why I trust Kidde Smoke Alarms.
And as North America's #1 home fire safety brand, they're built to respond over 25% faster to smoke detection. Kidde helps protect what matters the most. Find it at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. #1 claim based on total household installations as of December 2023. 29% faster average smoke detection based on internal testing of smoldering wood fires for Kidde 9th edition versus leading competitor 8th edition products.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading and risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Mike, you're going to have to go. Jake, you're going to have to go. Well, let's get this thing back on the rails. That song brings a whole bunch of questions into the mix.
You would want hippopotamus?
I think it's dangerous. No. I think for a child,
if I get that hippopotamus,
I think
nice
for
young
a
age,
child to be asking for a hippopotamus is you have to question what the parents are doing, what they're not doing.
I think you wrap up Carlin.
You are really in one today, aren't you? You are unbelievable. You know what? You're completely out of control.
I've lost it. It's up at 2:00 in the morning. I've not had the right amount of sleep. That's the problem.
That's what it is?
I think so.
And you're over-caffeinated.
I'm a little giggly.
You really are a treat, you know that.
People in the office don't love you right now.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Your advice that she should break up with the boyfriend.
I mean, I don't even know who it is. She should break up with this guy.
I let them know.
Clearly, he doesn't appreciate and or love her the way that she should be appreciated.
He doesn't value the relationship.
No.
I'm with you.
Unless, my only caveat would be, if he's nowhere near ready to get engaged. If this is years away, and you don't want to rush it up like that, I understand. But if he's like plans to do this in the next
But why are you flying her out to Paris? Why are you doing that?
Right. Like if the relationship is let's go to Paris for a 4-day event
Excursion.
or 4-day excursion over Thanksgiving, I'll take you away from your family, you got to propose.
You got to think the family's probably disappointed.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure the mother was probably up all night, every night, like waiting for the phone call.
Nothing.
Like, she's engaged.
Yes.
No.
Celebrate.
And this guy's, he's just probably eating his face off.
But
terrible.
I think it speaks to the show.
And what do you mean they're not happy with me? I'm not happy with him.
I'm not either. I told them that.
I'd like to meet her, and I'd like to meet him.
Yeah. But they weren't listening to the show. Like, oh, what'd you guys talk about on the show? I was like, yeah, you're absolutely right. We did.
Yeah.
We brought it right up.
Yeah. And shame on him. Shame on him.
This is a show that believes chivalry's not dead.
It shouldn't be. This guy, he does what he wants when he wants. Where's he going to propose?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Where? She's like, well, I wouldn't even want it in Paris. What do you mean?
Oh, no. Stop it.
Because that's not like supposed to be the most romantic place.
Come on. Little Eiffel Tower in the background. How beautiful. Get down on a bended knee. How beautiful would that be?
Don't. Move on. I know. I saw your eyes.
Why stop at the Eiffel Tower?
I saw the look in your eyes. Do not. Do not.
He's out of control today.
He really is.
You know what he did coming back? Because he was in on the Bart and Carlin show meeting, bothering them, and he walks by.
You really are out of control.
He opens the door. This is while we're still in break. I wasn't even looking for him yet. He goes, "I'm back, you bleeps." And closes the door. He's out of control.
That happened.
You really are out of control.
It's my final couple weeks. I'm just going to take advantage of it.
For what?
For just a year. This could be it.
What's what?
This could be it.
You're leaving?
It could be the end.
You're dying?
No, I'm not dying. My radio career could be.
And why would that be?
I don't know. Other opportunities.
Do you know how many times we've been threatened with your leaving? RJ, how many times over the years have you heard Rick's on the verge of leaving? I remember when a high-ranking ESPN official, I don't even know if you know this, RJ, wrote a handwritten note to him, left it in an envelope right before the show, pleading with him how important he is to the station, how he can't leave. It was pathetic.
That was nice.
It was pathetic.
Well, here's the hard part. I believe at that time that was a negotiation period. This time he's just off frolicking.
Right. Yeah, you got 2 years left on your deal.
Is that how many?
Yeah.
Seems like a long time.
Yeah, it is a long time. You can go nowhere.
It's tough to leave, though.
Locked in.
Every time here's the problem, though. Every time I've wanted to leave.
Locked in, just
I'll
like
get
that.
like a nice edible arrangement.
Right.
But how do I say no to that?
I'm sure you won't. Who doesn't?
I love melon.
Did they really send you an edible arrangement that
flowers for Cassie.
I remember that.
It still bothers me.
I remember that.
This is you want to get him mad? This really makes him mad.
It bothers me. I can't even explain. You remember how sick I was? I had COVID.
Yes.
I'm doing shows. I get you get like, hey, hang on, another delivery. Edible arrangement. He's popping fruit bobs into his mouth.
Can't taste any of it.
Kebab.
Can't taste any of it.
He's popping. I'm going to need that one. He's popping fruit bobs.
I guess it is kebabs.
Fruit kebabs.
No, he calls it a fruit bob.
He's popping fruit bobs. All right. Dan Orlovsky, we're familiar with his work. He's okay with Jackson Dart taking all the punishment that he does. This I got to hear.
Can we get off of the Dart taking these hits conversation? I don't understand when it became okay for us who cover the sport to be like, hey, will you be less competitive? He's on the road. The team stinks. He's trying to get back into the starting lineup. He's going against another young quarterback. It's Monday Night Football, and we want him to just not be competitive. Like, yes, he's going to have to take less hits, but I would much rather have a young quarterback that is unbelievably talented and ridiculously competitive and worry about, okay, I got to take some hits off him. Yes, he knows that. He'll grow into that. I'd much rather have that than, hey, can you try a little harder? Can you prepare a little bit more? Can you find a way to be more competitive?
See, I think the disconnect is he says, yes, he knows that. No, he doesn't know that because he sits there and tells you, this is who I am. This is what I'll do. And I'm surprised that Orlovsky is like, just go get beat to hell on in essence, a meaningless game on Monday night.
I understand what he's saying, but I disagree with it. The part I agree with is yeah, of course I would like the guy that I need to, like, give me the thoroughbred that's as competitive as Jackson Dart is, and I can
mold him a little bit.
I can rein him in a little bit. It's harder to coach someone up to do that. I agree with that part of it. But to the point you just made, he doesn't get it yet. I don't know if he is going to get it. Right now,
he better
he's
get it.
Going to get it on top of the fact that you're right, Dan, his team does stink. They're 2-11, and he's also missed 2 weeks with a concussion. And the only reason why you're excited about this team at all is because of him. And if, God forbid, in that game, he gets a second concussion,
he's probably done for the rest of the season.
Well, yeah, but on top of that, what is the coach thinking? Right now, it seems like this is a great job. If I'm dealing with my quarterback now having back-to-back concussions and doesn't seem like he's figuring things out, I want to come to this team now.
Well, you certainly lose a little bit of luster with this opening, right?
I would think so.
Because the Giants without Jackson Dart are just the Saints.
What am I supposed to do, though? So I'm going to take this job because it seems attractive until what? He gets hurt again? Gets another concussion? And now I got to go Jameis for how many weeks? And we all know you can't win without a quarterback.
No, you have to have the quarterback. I mean, again, Jameis as a stopgap is fine. But no, you want Jackson Dart to be the guy. I'm very surprised that Dan has that take. Very surprised. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. Devils home to the Stars, 7 o'clock. Knicks welcome the Hornets to the Garden at 7:30. Nets visit the Bulls in Chicago at 8 o'clock. And that's game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glass up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. Does Tullamore Dew make you want to gamble at all?
It does, as a matter of fact. So
tell
does the
me.
NBA. It makes me want to do parlays, which I love.
I love parlays.
Me too. FanDuel's the number one sportsbook for same-game parlays. From points and rebounds to threes and assists, FanDuel is the best place to combine your favorite picks into a same-game parlay or track every stat live, all in one easy-to-use app. And right now is the perfect time to join because new customers get $150 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. So bet on the plays you love the way you want. Head to FanDuel.com/Rick to sign up today. FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions do apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369.
Oh, it's really nice. I mean, Bradshaw taught you really well. You know who he's like for you? He's like your Miyagi.
He is.
He is.
He really is.
Can you catch a fly with chopsticks?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, caught a bug the other day. Glove hand. Yeah.
You caught a bug with your hand?
Mm-hmm.
Your bare hand?
Bare hand.
I got to tell you, I'm like a ninja. You give me a dish towel, I can get any fly.
No, you can't.
I'm telling you.
There's no way.
I'm telling you.
You get those big fast ones, there's no way you're getting that guy.
I'm telling you. Because I see like a chess match. I see 2 steps ahead.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You can tell where the fly's going.
Yes.
Okay.
I anticipate where the fly's going to
How
go
about this?
to, and I swing there. Flies here, I swing there. He flies right into my trap.
How about this? Like, we find a fly.
Yeah.
We'll put him. We'll leash him in the studio.
Yes.
And we'll see how long it takes.
I would love this.
Okay.
Can you buy a fly
I
anywhere?
don't know. Maybe. Find out.
Like a pet store?
Buy anything.
The pet store. Buy the
Sell
fly
flies.
and give me a dish towel. I will get that fly within that commercial break.
No chance.
Done. I'm telling you.
RJ, what are the odds? you
Release
catch the fly
all the flies
in one break.
I'm telling you.
No.
I'm unbelievable. It's a skill. I didn't know I had it until all of a sudden flies are appearing in my home, and did you? I'm like a human frog. I'm telling you. Did you? You can't believe what I was like.
I believe you.
Like a human frog.
Let's break.
Eating fruit bobs.
Fruit Bobs.
He's
popping Fruit Bobs into his mouth. Let's take a break, come back, and we'll close out with your calls in 3 stars. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Knicks fans, it's time for basketball. The action starts tonight at American Whiskey with Team ESPN New York and Ultra. Whether you need a pregame spot or you're looking for the right Knicks bar to watch the game versus the Hornets, American Whiskey is your destination. The party tips off at 7 p.m. and Team ESPN will be giving away ESPN, Ultra, and Knicks prizes. Join fellow Knicks fans tonight at 247 West 30th Street. Cheer on your Knicks, enjoy Ultra draft and bottle specials, and cool prizes all game long at American Whiskey.
New York Presbyterian treats more heart patients than any other hospital in New York. From common to complex conditions, our cardiologists and heart surgeons are pioneers in advanced heart care, leading the way in minimally invasive treatments for faster recovery times. Find a doctor at nyp.org/heart. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian. New York Presbyterian Hospital based on U.S. News and World Report 2025 to 2026 Cardiology, Heart, and Vascular Surgery Rankings.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. That's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
ZipRecruiter. Alan Hahn here to tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. They remodeled a bath in my house, converting a tub into a shower. The result, amazing. Bathfitter offers custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit. It's done in one day, easy to clean, durable with no demo, no mess, and it costs less than a standard replacement. Take advantage of their biggest sale of the year. Save up to $800 on a complete Bathfitter system. See their website or call for details and start designing your bath today at bathfitter.com.
The following is a paid advertisement for the Wellness Company.
Hey there, it's Michelle Smallman from Unsportsmanlike. I'm thrilled to be joined by Dr. Drew from the Wellness Company. And Dr. Drew, you have something very exciting to talk about today, the medical emergency kit. Tell us a little bit about this.
It is exciting. Look, I have been fighting to try to protect the patient-physician relationship my entire career, and we have lost. I finally decided I need to be involved with people that put the power back in the patient directly. These emergency kits give you everything you need so you don't have to spend $1,200 going to the emergency room. We have a significant medical team, the medical board at TWC, and we just sat down and put together what we would want for our family, for our patients.
Oh my gosh, so anything that anyone could need is in this
and there's
kit.
a guidebook here to tell you exactly how to use it, and again, telehealth backup.
It's remarkable. It's innovative. Everyone needs to get one. UrgentCareKit.com/sports, promo code sports to get $50 off your kit. That's UrgentCareKit.com/sports, promo code sports.
Prescription required. Always consult your doctor to determine if this product is right for you.
ESPN New York is throwing a holiday party you don't want to miss. Join us Friday, December 12th at your mother's house in Garden City Park. We'll be broadcasting the Michael K. Show live from 1 to 3, followed by Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg from 3 to 7, all while supporting a great cause. Bring a toy to benefit the Garden of Dreams Foundation and help make the season brighter for local kids in need. It's the ESPN New York Holiday Party, Friday, December 12th, brought to you by Spiked Aid, Security Dodge, Amazon Pickup, and ESPN New York.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York, and a surprise to nobody, Rick is missing yet again. That's fine. It's the final segment of the show.
I have to service all my teammates.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm doing.
All his teammates are being serviced at the moment. I did get an interesting email. I'll read it to you, RJ, because I need some kind of an audience. Bill from Amityville. He says, the dude is a dummy. The moment my wife, girlfriend at the time, planned a trip to France in 2014, I knew this was it. I had to propose right then and there. I held the ring in my pocket during the plane ride and didn't even make it to the end of the first day before I just had to propose in Paris. I proposed, he says the name of the place, whatever. It was a moment that will live forever with my wife and I. This guy was in Paris.
How long have the two been together again?
I don't even know who it is.
Who doesn't matter. You're going to Paris.
You're going to Paris. It's this. Isn't it known as the city of love?
City of love.
So you're going to the city of love.
It's not a good look. It's not a good look. What happened?
Leave that alone.
What happened?
His headphones broke.
Oh, no.
Just leave it be.
Oh, God.
I mean, quite honestly, you don't really need headphones now. Let's get to the callers. You can't hear them at all. It'll work out perfectly. Let's go to Peter in Staten Island. Peter, you're on ESPN New York. Good morning.
Rick is struggling today. I'm watching you on YouTube. You were telling your Fly story. Forget it. He was so intent. So I want to get to Carter. I don't understand. No one's brought it up yet. Why are we not fining him? First meeting, I don't know what the fine should be or what they could be. Should have been $25,000. Second, $50,000. The next game, you sit him. I think he makes $11 million plus. Let him lose $1 million. I mean, we got to start treating these guys like
they have to be held. They have to be held accountable. They have to. Rick, I mean, I know you fine them, suspend
how do you know
them.
he wasn't fined?
Well, isn't that kind of thing you would make public though, or no?
You don't have to make it public.
Yeah, that could be behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm sure. Listen, got to be team rules, right? I would think that you have team rules, and I'm sure that one of the team rules would be if you're late for a meeting or whatever, this is what the fine will be.
I would hope so. And even that.
But doesn't it usually? Wouldn't you think that usually, once you start getting to the point where you have to miss time, that you've probably tried the fine thing first, and that person's not getting the message?
Do you think the Giants are functioning at a high level right now?
No.
I don't really trust anything they do at the moment. What I do trust is Raymond. Hi, Ray.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good. How do you feel about 3 stars today?
Always great.
How was the roll this morning?
Delicious.
Was it?
Yes.
We're back?
We're back.
Good. You ready for the 3 stars?
Let's go ahead.
Let's go.
Today's 3 stars. Number 3.
Always a fun Wednesday. You can get some Stump Rothenberg stuff in there. We got a little sidetracked sometimes. That question from Shooter with the rookie head coach.
Oh, Barry Switzer.
He was year 2.
Yeah, he didn't win year 1.
It wasn't the year.
No, it was year 2.
It wasn't his first year.
So that's not the funny part, but what was really underrated funny to me was RJ's mocking of Rick after that.
Barry Switzer.
I enjoyed that.
Number 2.
Barry Switzer. Barry Switzer.
All right, I'm going to tiptoe around this one because it was a conversation I was had off the air, and then
of course I love them, but
no, that's not what that quote.
Compared to the other 2 things on my list, I don't love them as much.
We try to be subtle around here, but we can't do that.
You don't understand how to live in regular society.
No, you don't. John knew what we were talking about, and he wasn't even here.
Oh, John knew. He goes, I knew it.
Yeah, I'm just going to move right on.
Number 1.
Rick and friends.
Well, it's not just me. I mean, it's me and my guy Mike, but...
Who is this Mike?
Mike Green.
I don't know Mike Green.
He coaches with me. Son's on my hockey team.
You know what Mike sounds like.
His son plays with my son.
You know who this sounds like a replacement for?
Brian, no.
Yeah.
He coached with me and Brian.
It's fine.
He coached with me and Brian.
And he's filling a void.
This is so obvious. You miss Brian. There was a void left by Brian leaving, and Mike Green is filling the void.
Little League team with Brian made it all the way to the championship game.
Nice.
Couple times. And lost.
Couldn't get over the hump.
Mike and I, championship game, we won.
Oh, no.
So I don't know.
As Rick would say,
Mike is a better Brian. That's what I'm gathering.
I don't want to say that.
That's what it is.
He's on a rehab assignment. Brian, you're live on the radio.
Yeah. I have an opening.
I'm in New York right now. I'm on 42nd Street. I'll come down to the studio.
Yes.
Talk this out.
You're such a great friend to Brian, you didn't even know he was here.
Rick, did you even know?
No, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
You didn't even know. I'm hanging out by.
Yeah. It's dead.
It's dead. Meanwhile, you're outside.
I have to service all my teammates.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Because you know what you are.
He's addicted to the gossip.
He's a yenta.
He's a yenta. What do you say for yourself, Rick?
He's not wrong.
Yeah, you really are.
You're not wrong.
You come by it honestly. All right,
It's
it's
restless. Okay, you want me to be honest? You want to get in the den? You're boring.
How dare you? Take it back right now.
What did I say?
I'm boring.
No, you're not boring.
You know I'm not boring.
You're not boring.
A lot of things.
A lot of things not
boring. Not one of them. It's Rule 76.
No excuse blanket champion is DiPietro Rothenberg.
Good health.
Here on ESPN New York. And on YouTube.
Another delivery. Edible arrangement. He's popping fruit bobs into his mouth.
The holidays are here, and Amazon Pickup is your MVP of package pickup.